and you say yes, but you don't watch, that's some bullshit. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of sorry, not entirely.
It's more of a respect thing. Like, you should never say yes to something and then not do it. Unless, of course, like, yeah, something happens, whatever, sure, yeah.
Zeta have the lead here, Zeta have the advantage. And again, to harken back to what Josh was saying on the desk, this is a defensive side for Zeta, where they were bad, right? Like, they were bad. Let's not sugarcoat it.
No, less than 50% win rate on the defensive side, and that still netted them a Grand Finals berth in Challengers too, right? And this we're talking about stage 2 and on stage, right? When we mentioned that, I imagine that they're kind of similar when you look at the Reykjavik stats too, but either way, it's something that they need to shore up against a team like Loud, whose stats are ridiculous, by the way, on all sides, on gun rounds.
We're back.
We are back in the game.
Let's go.
Aggressive look down mid for Zeta, and
I hate how you can't restart the freeze time. It just goes.
Yeah.
That is kind of fucked if it pauses at 1 second.
Damn. See you later.
So they've lost all mid control. They have no presence across that area of the map, and you see Depp is already looking to take that space away.
And the alarm bot is just in time too. Penkata can retreat to help less, but he's going to be isolated. So these guys have a chance to take this 3v4.
How patient is he?
Oh my god.
Can't hear a dang thing. They're dropping.
A good spot actually.
Swinging around, he's able to go 1-2.
Whoa!
Looks like
That's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do.
Not able to pull it off. Louder on the board.
And Les just destroyed the top mid flank. That was crucial. He needed to be isolated because even in that final situation, it could have been a 1v1 on site.
Do international teams scrim each other? Like NA and EU? No. I mean, if you're at the event,
and I was
yes.
mentioning the struggles that Zeta have in bonus rounds. That's the first one, and it continues to certainly be a problem. I think Loud played that great. The way, not even just on the site, but the way they handled that round entirely. Their execute starts as Les, who realizes the situation is Shark Attack.
Penkaka.
That's the cue for them to go. They know that there's space, and they know they're an advantage.
Fast using the Blade Storm right off the bat.
Oh, almost got it actually.
On the side of Loud. Going back to the middle of the map. Fast, tip of the spear. Gotta get a shot at depth. First 2 blades, go a bit wide.
No dash? He's not going for it. I respect it. I respect that.
Some safety.
I thought he was about to dash and like try to fight him, like activate the dash, but he's like, nah.
He accidentally popped his ult when he got KO knifed.
Man, you kind of wonder like what it was.
Who?
Sova, right? Oh yeah, you're right. The Sova popped his ult and got KO knifed.
Yeah.
Damn, he actually got fucked.
Zero not around much longer. And they do still have some time, and they do still have the middle of the map to work with.
I don't think anyone noticed that actually.
Still available. He dashes forward,
But I didn't realize it until you said it.
I just heard the Sova ult, but I didn't see any laser beams.
Exactly.
Back up. We're down to 40 seconds left. How many options do you have? Knife misses. There's going to be a good bit of utility there.
I'm actually gonna miss a lot of this
Damn, they're
tournament.
running.
Wait, they're flooding out.
They're flooding out immediately as they popped it.
Behind them, creeping his way forward, and they've spotted him. He's been dropped. Now Laz using his own ult. It's a 2v2 here. Laz.
What?
They can't push the lockdown.
No, 10 gets it to
Oh, his boy died though.
Yeah, Timmy the turret providing cover.
Oh my.
Wow.
And he gets the defuse.
Good turret.
A win's a win.
Unbelievable decision. They just put the lockdown down and spawn and try to
A
cover it
win's
from
a win.
inside of sight. They just go so fast. Never seen that done before.
And you've got, I wish we could see it again because Les's kill at the very end there, that was...
Turret actually came in clutch low key. But I wonder if that guy could have tanked it.
I'm not sure if Penkata was able to see him. He tried to sneak past the one.
Jeez.
Right as that Hunter's
That
Fury
pissed
was
me
getting
off.
canceled, so-
I'm never
They just
playing.
showed this replay like 3 times.
I'm
and
never
this guy
playing
dying
that.
there.
I'm never playing that box again.
They showed him dying 2 times and they showed his reaction as well.
Sorry, you hear the other Blade Storm use this time from Deb. See what he can do with it.
2 big ults here from Loud though. KO already popped the lockdown too. They can use that in the post plant.
Ooh, but that knife out from last spotted a whole lot of people down A long, and they're gonna persist. They're gonna go forward.
The problem here is they're broke too. They might have won the last round, but they didn't win that bonus.
I like this.
Lost
I
all
like this
players.
bonus. Or not bonus, anti-eco.
Some success with that Blade Storm.
In what sense?
Sheriff's Cross
Just a 5-man KO ult and just run out.
And they anywhere near that, but the timing is
Rather than like overcomplicating an eco, you know what I mean? Or anti.
Oh yeah.
Dad has been so
Like that's the shit I like.
so peppered. Prime gaming
I like when people gamble stuff on ecos because I feel like a lot of time people play default,
There was definitely no fight there from
like
Zeta.
stack a site or do a mid-round push.
Yeah.
That their buy was so weak when that hit started. So
But I don't know if maybe that's like a CS thing that's not viable in this game, but I think it is.
I think it
that
is.
is totally
I
viable.
think it is. It's always better to do something rather than nothing, right?
spam into a smoke.
Yeah, especially when you have bad guns.
Yeah.
and also great angle from Aspas.
Like I don't care if we're all fucking knife out running through a smoke. Like as long as we're doing it together, I don't care.
Yeah.
Was a star at Reykjavik, not a star at Copenhagen.
7-2 start for the young buck on the side of Loud. He's got
I think stuff like that is definitely harder in this game, though. Because in CS, you don't really have initiators. This game, if you just 5-stack a site, initiator, you just use
They
it
just
on
find
the other
you?
site. Yeah.
As soon as the drone pops, as soon as Zero pops his own smoke.
Yeah.
One info, dart, and you're.
If the one
fucked.
guy's there, then you push him, maybe. If it's like one guy, still fuck
Yeah.
it. We 5v1 him.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
two
yeah.
guys. Oh, he got fucked.
So hard. I feel the pain. Being an A anchor is so hard. Either you get like fucking like 8 kills or that.
Got a chance to blow this thing up, and Olotep is wise to it, but is the timing gonna land his way? No, it's not. Les takes care of him. 3v2 in favor of Loud. Note that Les still has his ultimate. If things get hairy,
And Tree, this is a good spot for it.
yep. How do they get out? Hellbound
tough.
Hound, Crow not able to get it. Can Laz do any of it himself? He drops one.
So good T
That's
side.
all it's gonna be. We're tied up at 3-piece.
And a great round.
One thing that the site anchors in this game do really well, that I feel like in CS, it was like a high level thing that not many people did a good job at, is when the XQ comes in, they drop a smoke like in the middle of the site.
Yeah.
Which in CS was really good as well, but like not many people did it well. But in this game, the controllers, they always do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's across the sites.
super annoying to deal with entering.
Yeah, like random smoke, and then you
Yeah.
have no idea where he's playing, and you have to take the site.
In mid, they're probably still going for their default. But at the same time, there's room here for Zeta to spot certain things because it's been predictable, I think, so far from out.
I feel like it works really well with Astra smokes in particular because they're big, and not only that, they're empty.
It is a nice attempt.
So
What do you mean
playing
by empty?
like the
clear?
inside's empty. So playing in it if you
Oh,
need
yeah.
to is insane.
Right, because you see them the second they walk
Yeah, yeah. It's fucking nuts. Like doing it with Brim, I'd argue it
Yeah.
it can be a little scary. Doing it with Omen, yeah, like sure it's good. Astra is where it works really well.
in. The good side of Brim, though, and I don't know if it's true, but his smoke pops really fast, no? Compared to the
Yeah.
other controllers?
I mean, they all have their own thing, right? Like
Your own timing's on it.
yeah, like Astra has to go in form, click, pop it. Brim has to open up his iPad, click, right click.
True.
And then Omen has to go in his form, hit E, and while moving it, you know, like they all have their
Who
own
would be
thing.
the fastest, you think? Out of all of them, it's Omen, Astra, Brim.
Omen, Brim, Astra. I think Omen, Brim, Astra.
Actually, no, they're going to decide to stack over towards A, but that's
Yeah, Omen's probably the fastest, right?
It's,
Yeah.
it like especially if the Omen smoke is right in front of you, you just hit EE and then it's just there.
Yeah, like super quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Laz once again finding value with this knife. I believe tag 2 there outside of B main. The drone, clear out. Any pesky little corners. You see Laz already preparing to drop some utility. But it's going to be a very similar hit that we've seen out of Loud Paranoia.
Oh, 5-man spawn, or 4.
Trying to create some space.
Oh, there's a guy inside, never mind, 3.
Zero, though, Laz is also playing backside. They haven't given up very much space.
They're in sight.
There it
Given
is.
up an inch.
There's
They have
one.
given up a
Yes,
single
we're on the board.
inch.
Any betters?
Son of a gun, two left. We'll make it just one.
And there it is.
Flawless thrifty. Flawless
Exactly the type of
thrifty.
round as well that
What
gave
the
them
fuck?
third place at Reykjavik.
I
How
guess
do they
we rushed
rotate
the
so
stat.
quickly?
To the runner-ups.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what should be avoided with the initiators.
Yeah.
But I guess they didn't.
I guess if they're rushing, then it's kind of impossible. They're
They
just
droned out,
exploding in the
though.
sights. I mean, at that
But-
point,
I
don't know.
With that smoke, they all just get in it, and it
Sometimes it's
actually
also
works
just being
really
lazy,
well.
right? Like you think
Yeah.
that they have pistols and you can still
Yeah.
take it.
Behind them, so really, really good stuff from Crow, which we were just mentioning. Wasn't really finding
Wow.
value over towards that B side.
See, as it seems like Loud go back to what has gotten them to this point so far. You've got less playing tiles, the rest of the team working A and mid.
A little bit more
Ooh, I like this crosshair. He's about to own.
Laz?
Yeah.
But he's given so much space up.
This is also much closer. The paranoia out from Pancata doesn't tag anything quite yet. Laz with the counter.
Oh, I didn't even make it out of the
That
smoke.
sucks.
That sucks.
Has to give the space back up.
Oh
Three
my
is lost.
god, why did I say anything? This guy died to a molly.
Just spotted 10. I don't think he knows though. The molly to kill combo.
Fast. Playing behind Jenny. 2 targets right before him. A little high, a little low. Pancata's able to
They're not
provide some cover.
Playing that well around these side smokes, I feel.
And cleans him up. They've gotten the spike onto the side, and once again, they have to worry about the late flanks that are coming through, but they're wise to it yet again.
Like, I feel like the side smoke is there, but there should be someone like Dice. Because they're just hell.
Yeah,
Just
someone that
runs up
just
and
sits
sees
around
him.
it.
You mentioned
Yeah,
awareness,
like no one's
and he
actually
is
using it.
perfectly timing
Yeah.
his turn there.
It's almost helping the attackers because they don't have to worry about heaven as much.
Yeah.
3 ults to play into that, and not a single one used. But look at this. They're fighting so
Yeah, it
long
actually did.
to help.
I guess Loud scaling was pretty good though.
Mhm.
They had one guy hold the right side and everyone scaled
They
left.
smoked the right, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
Weird angles that you have to be
No
paying
chambers in
attention
this
to.
game.
And unfortunately, Zeta's not able to convert
True.
kills off.
Interesting.
Quite the far cry from what we saw in the previous round. Now again, Zeta in this weird buy situation. Laz has a shorty. That's really all he's got.
Yeah, he's not playing chamber this time too, so.
He's going to be posted up a tree, so keep that in mind. If anyone goes that way, you've got a chance for fireworks. While Depp with the op holding middle of the map.
If you're just joining us too, first time you're watching Zeta in a while, Laz giving up on the chamber on this map. And going back to his prior role of initiator, which he played all throughout 2021 essentially. And he was just as good at that role. And we're already seeing some really nice value out of the KO, but definitely not going to have the same power as chamber. Here he goes again, onto Cap.
Yeah, Zeta should have a really good idea of what this hit is. They know that Depp got smoked off, and as soon as that smoke went
Damn.
in the middle of the map, but I think they
So that worked so well for them.
going on here. The nightfall across 8.
They weren't like planning on actually splitting, but
You're right, they're misreading
the other team's like, fuck it, ult.
There's still room for them to work. Sugar Zero's still here. Don't forget.
Hunter's Fury, Sugar Zero up top, like you said.
Look at this
Oh,
guy.
I'm back to
Look at
the
this
Phantom.
guy.
I'm back to the Phantom. I'm fucking
Fuck.
back.
He's in the middle of heaven just fighting.
Smokes off they made too. There's no way in for Saucy. Les with a massive flank, but I don't even know if there's time. He has to make it through mid. He's got to put his sneakers on. Get running. And they're giving up.
10 seconds. You gotta run it.
Trying to get the op out. Nope.
They're gonna get there right in time.
Can't even make it.
Oh, I didn't make it. Yeah, I think he missed
That's
it.
close.
Wait, just a darn. Oh.
Didn't even try? What? Was it even? Oh, I guess it wasn't even close.
Plant. Sometimes I just don't trust.
Honestly, I wasn't even looking.
It was 350.
Eyes, you know, whether I have the reaction time to tell it or not.
Way too old.
I still do it for the plant though, like the money.
All right. 300,
Yeah,
right?
the ult points. I don't know if he had ult already.
It was ultimately Sugar Zero stall here, Bala, that one.
I think he was maybe worried. It was closer than you think.
Yeah.
Sounds fucked.
Using the time that
Yeah, I can imagine the sound is awful there.
Yeah. Well, we can't even hear from home. Imagine in the arena.
Yeah.
And they use that time of quiet to reposition. And that was where Sugar Zero's getting away from any Hunter's Fury lanes. He's playing up Heaven. That's not normally a place where your anchor's playing. Because he knew our team was kind of in the middle of rotating there.
Loud calling a timeout here. Again, it's been a bit tit for
Zeta,
tat.
they're sponsored by a cup noodle. I don't know if you guys noticed it.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's pretty
Need me
sick.
one of those.
Yeah.
Situation and see if we get something different out of this timeout. Remember, the last time we saw this timeout, it was from Zeta, but they went towards B and they got obliterated off of Zeta's pistol. So we'll see if they try to dial up something different. We've seen heavy mid.
That space is actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, dude.
Full arms length even more.
It's like a dinner table
Yeah.
for one person.
The way you can crunch those is you fake it, right? I haven't seen that from Loud at all. The possibility of them throwing in fakes right now, I think Zeta is really kind of just not biting on anything. And that's giving them full, normal, advantaged fights on the site. It's not advantage, but not disadvantaged either.
Sure. Sitting on the fact that if we see something, they're going.
There's really no misdirection.
Yeah.
This round, there is no less over towards B main. But he still has his turret there watching. It's actually a really nice turret where he can spread really wide here.
And Dev is there with the op.
Little simple killjoy ult.
Again, you saw just
Or...
Is it going to be another fast hit? It looks like it is. There's no.
Never mind.
No, they didn't even invest it.
That's probably just a late round. This actually works really well for them, no?
Maybe it's
What do
because
they
the other
get-
team has KJ ult, so they want to do it when they do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
That's coming. Sassy with shock dart.
Oh, this is so confusing. Oh my god.
How's this gonna work? Yeah.
Oh
Venn
my
diagram.
god.
Oh, they broke the other.
It seems like that will
They broke the other teams. Damn.
Still.
Larry's.
What is going on?
What is this wall?
Trying to find something. No.
This team gave up on him.
The wall is fucking for main and everything, but there's 2 guys in the site.
For him, he's not going to be able to take that fight because that smoke that they were using potentially to drop out was covering, so they couldn't fight.
And that was pretty
Small,
clutch lineup,
but
though.
still,
I don't know who
there's
broke
just
it. Was
too
it
much
KO?
I think it was
there.
KO,
And the
yeah.
counter lockdown, which made them really cautious of approaching the space, of approaching Laz entirely. And then as well, their lockdown just instantly.
Good round
obliterated.
again. I think it's a loud 2-0.
That is not
I can see
actually
it.
that easy to, I mean,
Loud
it's easy
2-0?
to
I can
land,
see it.
But not easy to choose which spot
I didn't have a
to lock
prediction
down
at first,
is.
but now that's my prediction.
Split second, noticing it.
I'll go Zeta 2-0. Fuck it.
What the fuck?
I think loud 2-1.
That's nice. That's a combination of the lockdown they were using inside.
Can't
of
be
it.
the same.
So you know
Yeah, we have to cover all grounds.
Just in case.
Someone's gotta
Just
win.
in case, you know? You never know. There might be some money on the line. Someone out there watching?
From the previous round. We'll see if they do anything interesting with Mercado's ult. I haven't seen a ton of like crazy TikTok-y plays quite yet.
Yeah, I know. At
It
this
would be
point,
nice, though.
yeah, at this point, very difficult to get those off, though, right? TikTok is useful for. Oh, that's cool. Not useful for much more outside of gimmicks. Gimmicks are nice. And picking up the op is not super uncommon. Look actually at the position of Sugar Zero. He's got stars spread really
Oh, I didn't
wide.
pay Tarek the $100. I
And
forgot.
KO
Fuck.
setup. Sadak, who's sitting
Good
in
calm.
and use it every
I'll
time.
I'll pay him.
Instant towards A main. This time it's a lot more quiet.
I literally forgot.
Similar to what we've seen the last couple of
What's KJ doing in spawn?
really far back.
Oh, holding his turret.
Like,
Never mind.
It's all about timings for Loud so far. You hear that no command come through, Depth smoked off and decides to push forward. What a lunatic.
Oh, he's no dash.
Dash block. Here's one go through. Swings out.
Oh!
Just narrowly misses. Brushes the shoulder, but Depth doesn't
That
miss
is.
twice.
This is what they needed. Someone fighting that smoke.
Yeah.
For now, Loud looking to equalize the matter. Aspas left in this 1v3. Laz's ultimate. No armor to his name. Weak health. The spike's so far away, though.
30 seconds left.
How the heck does Aspas do this? There's certainly no way.
Just waiting. Reminiscent of pistol round, waiting for him to pick up the spike, but they're getting too far away. He might get Laz, and
He's gotten him to at least one 1v1. But 10 wins the second.
was a world where he wins that.
a lead right now. Potentially,
Last round in the half.
they have the opportunity to win the half. When there were
weaker side.
many doubters specifically about that exact.
Mainly Josh.
This. could
These
be a
replays are
really
so
good
clutch.
game so
Just
far
shows every kill.
from Zeta Division. Already above their averages. Already you're seeing players who needed to step up on land doing just that. But most importantly, the team play and prep is already there.
No extra oomph behind this punch for Loud. Just that ultimate from Pancata that we mentioned in the previous round. No Hunter's Fury, no.
Their KO's opping bottom mid. Oh,
My gosh.
Damn.
No ass pass either.
Overheat.
Tap on the top.
Oh my god. Went for the wall bang too. He actually could have got him.
Ospas,
Yeah.
Huge thing for Loud. They rely on him
Yeah,
so
the
much.
KO's
Entry picks.
got an op, but just got a judge.
Previously, it was Laz who was running back in spawn, making sure the flank wasn't coming through. This time,
Bogdan's law, he switched it.
because of his ult, he should be able to, if they take B, he should be able to get over there quickly.
Again, predictable.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks finally like Sadak wants to poke over towards A and they hit B, but look, there's still mollies and there's still even Crow Spade utility here. So while this fake might be the first time it actually works out, never mind. There's no follow-up.
And there's nothing behind the punch.
C's is perfect too.
Damn, can't even dart.
Ult comes through. Les swings out. Did they find anything? Oh, of course, there's a judge.
This is so fucked. Good
Maybe
luck.
these Astra smokes.
Yeah,
Can't even
they're
try
so
to
good.
enter.
They're so good.
Forward. He's not gonna find anyone back there.
And it's important here, they can't pivot anymore now that they lost Pencata.
Can't even go A either.
Note here, keep a third eye on Sugar Zero. He's going to be the late flank, working his way through mid, and they've got them boxed in right now. There's no time to go anywhere else. They have nowhere that they can
Damn.
go.
He didn't kill him. That guy didn't kill him.
5
A
half.
7-5 half for Zeta.
Winning the half is
Any bets
massive.
going on yet? No.
Again, the weaker side, and they pull it off.
Excellent start out from Zeta. We'll see what the desk thinks about that first half. GB?
GB, is that Golden
One
Boy?
thing that you guys did say, Sideshow did not believe in Zeta whatsoever.
He never does.
Truly an awful person. Sideshow, your thoughts?
Why is this always the narrative?
I don't make the rules.
No, they did play quite well actually. I thought that Zeta had a nice adaptation.
It's a really good half from
Specifically,
Loud.
a couple of the players
Really
that
good
we're
half.
looking at,
Yeah.
You know, Depp performing well, and less on the other side too for Loud. Having a good performance here gives you an idea that the individual performances, the players you're looking at that didn't go crazy, Copenhagen or Reykjavik, are actually turning up.
Yeah, now he's back on that comfort, playing the Killjoy. He's freed up to really slow down the game and playing the lurks. Lado's playing a super execution-heavy style, so having him in play, having him to kind of come through in the late rounds and save those posts when Zeta's playing that heavy retake is super pivotal.
Yeah, however, I feel like Zeta Division did a great job of reading the style.
How many copies are you gonna have today to stay awake? Dude, I don't
The whole
know.
server felt like a retake simulator.
Yeah,
Loud just sent 5 or 4 people
No
towards the
mid-rounds
site.
here at all.
No mid-rounding whatsoever. Now, this pistol round, I think, was gorgeous. It's one that a lot of other people are starting to
A boring
use
game
for
so far, to be honest. Could be that I'm not invested in the teams. That's usually what it is, man. All these teams are great. It's just about caring about
Yeah,
the
it
team,
really
right?
would be, and I think the momentum they managed to build off of this round was really nice. It's just that kind of vote of confidence off the start for this Japanese squad. They're showing us that they can kind of have that slower style, that they can have those preset plans, but they can also change up on the fly. We were worried about those retakes. They showed us that they can do it. Now on the attack, we get to see what they've prepped up in those executes. Loud, though, they are a very strong defensive team, and especially with Aspas on that jet, fighting for that extremity control really often with his 2 initiators, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, you're really looking at Aspas, Sadhak going aggressive on defense here. Loud still have a great shot on this map.
All right, well, it's still anyone's ball game here. Let's send it back over to the casters.
Dude, the amount of G pros
Yes, a very close
is
affair,
insane.
Zeta and Loud, a narrow
It's
lead, but as
crazy.
they were mentioning, there's really no telling what happens on the other side of the proverbial ball.
Yeah, and it is only one half, so this trend of us already leaning into Zeta, or to Josh, who's hating on Zeta, I think is a little early because, like everybody said, so much to play.
The hours
And
for NA is
Loud
not
2
great for
just
viewing.
saw
Oh, no,
such a
it's
good
terrible.
defensive
These
play.
hours are terrible.
2 scans.
But, like, it's gotta be good somewhere, you know?
Step is. Got a little bit of help with Crow close behind.
And if we didn't see much mid-rounding on the first half, we're going to see a lot. This is Zeta's bread and butter.
I mean, the 2 stories could not be more different. Heavy execute out from Loud. Zeta burn the clock down. They're so methodical. They're so patient.
They picked the right side.
Look at the setup, though, here on Cat. Kata's on Tree. You can easily get some spam shots with a dart from Saucy.
Ooh, nice eye.
The smoke, the haunt, the dash.
Probably standard, but it still looks cool to see it like that.
Where did Saucy hit that from?
He's in Tree right now.
Well, this spot could be sick.
It's just great runouts.
I feel like it's sick, but every time I play it, I get like.
I think it's because
Hard
it's.
clear
I
or
think.
something.
I honestly think it's because it's pistol. On rifle, I don't think that's the spot, but pistol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
maybe,
frenzy.
maybe.
Yeah.
Is there a trade? No, there's not a trade. How is it?
Oh,
not
that was a
trade?
bad post plant.
The pistol goes in favor of
What did they do?
Loud.
Try to push door and everyone died? Yeah.
Josh said how important it is for them to win that pistol. You saw the
They
very, very
got
well
owned, oh
rehearsed
my
pistol round
God.
from Zeta Division inside of A main, and they're not that good at converting them. They sit around slightly above 50%. Loud, on the other hand, fantastic. Most of their stats regional. But that was huge. Remember, so much crucial rounds. I think he also
May have done some slash him with another, yeah.
really nice.
Vamos, caralho! Pista nosso, velho! Vamos, porra!
Damn, we got the full com there.
Smiles all around for Loud. Again, just the first round in the second half, but statistically, this is their sweet spot.
Are players allowed to bring their own mice?
Forget the
Yeah.
150 round so far that's been had in this game. One in the favor of Zeta. Loud grouping a lot here in mid. They're much more dynamic so far, but the push is coming in towards Pencata instead.
There's so much utility here too for glass, and there it is. The first nano goes through. You've got a paranoia out from Pencata. And you've heard that the glass gets breaking out. There's a paranoia. Hot not spotting anything. They could so well concealed, and they're dealing all sorts of damage.
I love these rounds.
Which is honestly more than I expected.
Holy fuck.
More? Oh.
That's all he's good for. Pancata gets a third on the round. Loud tie us up at 7.
Really, really good hold as they come stomping down Cat. And the split really, really nice. Pancata and Less, you can see the 2-man unit that they were running with. Wow, the rest of the team was just working inside the middle, kind of seeing which side Zeta Division was going to poke at the beginning of the round. And so they're fast on the rotate too, but they didn't even need it.
There may be something fast set up here defensively from Loud. Look at how far up they're postured, both in B main and mid.
And Hospice does have that Vandal.
And look at the pings on the map. Yeah, there it is. There's the dart, the paranoia, but the paranoia doesn't tag. They've invested so much just to see if there's nobody there.
Yeah, but
now
look,
you see the early roads.
Oh my
Look at the
god, that
difference.
is
We saw
so
this
good
exact
for them,
situation happen on
dude.
the bonus on the first half. The
The info?
Division did not
Yeah.
get any kills. They didn't stay, and they're
You just
worried
don't
about
go
going into
A here, right?
And
Alright,
it's coming
never
Well, I
mind.
so
don't-
late while Loud
They have the
is
site
here.
actually. It kind of worked out for them.
Yeah.
They got there quick enough.
Over shoulder to make sure there's no one there with him. 10 drops. That was the cover on the flank.
Like it's hard to go
Worried
back
about that
there.
as well.
Or at least back to B.
Already getting in position.
Hey, you
Like
don't go.
reclear?
You don't go
Takes
back.
too
long.
I,
Yeah, it
I
would take way
feel
too
like you're,
long.
that's the start of the round to reclear.
Does he wrap all the way around?
I
Have
don't know.
all of the main tiles. I think it'd be super hard to clear everything.
I feel like in this game, the reclear concept maybe is not
Does that
like.
work as well?
I think it does work, but I think it has to be. It's like certain situations maybe. Yeah, so it doesn't work as well.
They find the kills that they need.
Come out.
Gotta go fast too. There it
This
is.
is bad if they lose this.
Pause for now. 3v2. You've got the smoke.
Oh, the spray, man.
Still up for Sugar Zero. He's not able to find
You got him,
anyone else.
but
Falls onto Crow. He's
this guy's
healthy.
shooting well.
And my goodness, Saucy's not. They haven't even gotten it to half. He's gonna have to stick it. He's gonna have to
Oh,
hold it.
he focused the planner that early?
Comes through. Half saves the day for Loud.
He could have easily killed the guy with the
Instantly
ghost
swapped there
and got
too
the
on the
second, and the
diffuser.
third guy's not even in it.
Last full HP to take the fight.
All
Saucy
hindsight, of course.
very low. Well played from Loud.
I was just surprised he went for the planner that early.
The difference
Maybe he thought it was half. I don't know.
could have been made just then in this game, in this first map. Good composure from Loud in the situations that they need. Sugar Zero had a chance to potentially do a little bit more, but also Loud worried about that. As soon as it comes out, they're off the defuse. They have to make sure that they get that kill down. And let's see again, Sadak wants to get inside of the main. They're doing a great job with the extremity control. Actually,
I think that might
both
be
sides.
fucked for the Zeta now. I think this map's done.
Just funnel them into
There-
mid. You
there
already
could be
see
a
the
thrifty,
rotation from out. Look
you
at
know?
what they're facing on the minimap. The drone, 3
Yeah.
to challenge.
Yeah. Right here. Watch this kill.
Just there, it's a very good flash. The Cloudburst provides some
Oh.
cover, and Saucy's there to save it again.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Ready to go. Last swings out.
Run and gun 1 dig? Must be the wave.
Clean shots out from Saucy too.
Oof.
This was a light round for them, but either way, clean out from Loud.
Well, I mean, now they've got the lead and pretty comfortable as well. As a couple ults come up,
Killjoy 18 and 8, by the way.
they've got to reverse the trend right now where Loud is getting all the space early. It's something that has been, I think, certainly a pattern for Zeta, right? Where they give up a lot of space early, but then they're able to work back at it in such good fashion. I don't necessarily think they have the tools on this map specifically. I'm thinking back to the split games that they so commonly able to work those mid rounds. So there might be another shark attack here. Yeah, they're just going for it again. Missed the flash.
He's not blind though.
They know that 10's there, and 10 somehow still gets a kill. Depth's there to give numbers back in favor of Zeta after
That was
the
close.
I thought Flash not getting them.
If the jet smoke was deeper, you can just spam that guy.
Again,
True.
just on the other side of the
Holy
screen.
timing. Oh.
Ah.
I had no idea, but the bullets don't land. May have gotten a bit more than they bargained for. Here's Lowry heavily outnumbered.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm switching.
God.
I'm switching.
Yeah. No, for sure.
This was a 4v2 that they snatched back. It's gotten down to a 1v1.
Vandal's just the troll.
Oh, and now they've got the
KJ ult here?
He's got this.
Hey, it's actually gonna work. It's gonna buy a lot of time.
Make a play for that space.
Plenty of space, and he has smokes too. If Let's commits all the way back into spawn, you can get smoked off. And, yeah,
Would have been crazy if he went around. Too crazy, right?
fight it.
I think that's like the play that
61 HP.
makes the most sense, right?
What?
21, the swing is
It was like
less
so
against the
obvious that
shots.
he was like
They were
staring
so
at it.
outnumbered.
But
Watching
they
the
don't
bomb from
expect
T-spawn? Because you have to be on the
Sova
left.
And the Killjoy to be following that after they win the fight against the
No,
Shark.
like going back and like going
You
mid and like trying to
100%
lurk on
expect-
him.
Yeah, Pancata. The
Oh, like
I
it would
feel
be
like
too
that's like
obvious.
the play that everybody would make, and it was so obvious, and he didn't do it, which is great, you know?
Those guys are pushing the follow-up.
Yeah, also the
There's
guy
just
was
no way.
hit up,
And
so just
also,
take the duel,
you don't
fuck it.
necessarily even expect that 2 rounds in a row.
Maybe the other guy should have
Final
came
timeout
around.
used here. I think Loud played that really well, but specifically less.
I don't know, that's such a hard.
Saw the way he repositioned.
That
That's
1v1
the
could
play
go
down.
so many different
He goes,
ways.
He can't be close to
Yeah.
this yet, so he can't actually take this space. And he recognized the blunder from Sugar Zero.
He's got sponsored by Burger King.
This time for Zeta. We have a lot of
Let's
ultimates
go.
to work with here as we turn our attention to the next round, but the money's not in a great shape, Paula.
This is the type of moments that you consistently were asking at Reagan. Do you believe
Sun's
in
coming
magic?
out.
Yes, they're
I can
gonna
see
have
it.
to pull out
You guys
a
see
good
that?
win, I
It's
think.
coming out.
And they'll have to be their second.
Coming out. I see it. See the light.
Super low economy. But it's getting to the point where Loud has so much rope to work with. If they go up to 11, just 2 rounds needed.
For as much as we've talked about very quickly, Les and how he kind of struggled previously, and what's he going to do now? 21 and 8. Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
those are the types of guys you want at the top of the scoreboard at the beginning of a tournament.
One thing that
No,
is
I'm
nice
fucking
for Zeta, like they're losing the rounds,
Another
but
thing
at least
they
they're
have
making them
to win.
expensive. That's what's keeping them in the game right now.
2 players,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet and the Killjoy.
They win 1 gun round, then Loud will be
Not
broke.
So much information.
It's
given.
good.
This round's concerning though, because if they don't do a lot of damage, and dude, if they like clean them up right here, 5 of them alive, ooh, they're gonna have a lot of money.
A lot of space.
They're going to the right side though.
Yeah, no, it's good.
They might be able to get just completely past Sadak here.
But KO, oh, it's too awful. Never mind.
Crow who has the spike.
Might be like a full.
Oh, this Molly's
might
gonna be so good, man. That took too long.
Instantly able to put down that nade.
Oh, and they push forward into it.
Oh, good call,
Damn,
dude.
this guy tanked
Good
it. The
call.
KJ tanked it.
He almost walked in, and he's like, nah.
Oh.
Taking a whole lot of damage. There's 100 Fury.
All right, how are
I
we
think
doing
you have
this?
to push here and get map control.
Yeah.
Across the
Problem
map.
is,
Now the paranoia in the face of Deb
Dude.
still gets one.
there's fucking 4 guys in tree
Yeah.
somehow. There's fucking, and there's a solo coming from the back.
I feel like this happens so much. Like, you have to take map control at A, but it's impossible.
Outside of
You
main,
can't
the
take
only
tree.
hope they had was to get past
Otherwise, it's
Sadak.
gonna be like a 4v4, or it can,
What about
you
taking
can't take
heaven?
heaven. Well,
Like-
heaven would probably be the easiest, but the rotates are so fast to heaven.
An opportunity
Yeah, they're already in the
because
smoke
there
and
was no
shit.
way
Yeah.
after that.
The only other key that they had was
So it's super hard, especially for it was the same for us on Ascent. It was so hard to take map control.
From Zeta, but this time with guns, this time with
I feel like everyone expects tree, so heaven would just be easier based off of that a
Yeah.
little
Actually
bit.
challenging what Loud wants to do at the beginning of the round.
There it is. It's fast.
A rush?
Yep.
Through, but
They can't smoke or anything, or Molly, so
knife causing
Look at Asher. Asher's in T spawn.
yeah, he's gotta
There's
get
a
this
hunt here
lurk.
for actually Depp to try to take advantage of it. He just missed it. Still, Nightfall
They break the door already?
Lockdown available. Cosmic Divide 2.
Oh, timing!
God!
Timing!
Aimbot's down too.
No
How did they
fucking
miss this? They have
way!
no idea. Crow not realizing there's someone right behind him.
Oh
and there he
my
is.
god, I
There's no
can't
Sugar
believe
Zero,
it.
too.
Flanker
I
about to get
can't
flanked. Is the
believe
time
it.
gonna land their way? Zeta with almost nothing
Now
for
the flank's
numbers.
getting flanked.
Yeah, but it's like so late. I guess they
Yeah,
expect him.
Show up in time.
Doesn't even matter.
Oh,
Holy
hold
fuck.
on, hold
Yeah,
on.
he's pulled him off. Turret cleared out 58 HP.
Oh, the
Thor,
blue.
he's got past the shot.
Oh,
what a-
1v1. As past week, Sugar Zero as well. The
What
tap
a
is
play.
away. Sugar
That
Zero with
was
the Red Bull
fucking
clutch.
huge.
What
That
a
was
play!
sick.
That
The
was
mistake to
fucking
let the
crazy.
player through, but still comes through with the 1v3 at the final moment. And he's so decisive. This is why this guy turned so many heads
I'm about to download his demos.
when he made his international.
This guy's played Ashura.
That's phantom kills.
That smoke
It's a phantom
went down
day.
In milliseconds after he got the first kill.
And he knows he fucked his teammate over and still won the
Just
round.
through the smoke, gives him a gap to peek out. What a clutch.
11-8 in favor of Loud. Still hanging on to that lead. But remember,
That was so good, dude.
Zeta
Fuck.
slowly they have shown a tendency to claw their way back into things. We'll see if they can do it again. Dash through with the Prowler in his face.
ADS and crouch.
A little bit towards Zeta.
But it is so difficult
Overkill?
to break Loud. Look
I
at
don't
how
know.
dynamic they are on
If
this
you
side
miss the first
compared
two
to what
bullets, I
we
think you're
saw.
dead.
Look, they're re-clearing B main again. They just fought a little bit in mid.
I feel like it'd be like that though if you're standing too. I don't know. Everyone just fucking hits.
And they're never really
Yeah.
Everyone's insane in this game.
Always getting enough space that they can make the right reads. Like right now, they're rotating Sadak and Sasi all the way over towards A.
And if that's not enough, you have Les who's tucked in a ratty little corner. That's exactly where the spike is headed to. This setup could be disaster for Zeta.
Loudest
Wow, I
shot
killed the wrong
is-
guy.
Doesn't even clear him. Do they swing him? Les, patient. Oh, he sees everything,
Wow.
but he gets nothing and shit.
Drop the
exchange.
Vandals.
Last
Holy.
so weak, and
It's actually so
falls.
unfortunate though. You're shooting one guy that's running across your screen, the other guy's holding you.
Both members
Yeah, but like you still kill him though with a Phantom.
each other, spam through smoke, shoot
This crossfire.
What, man?
Zero so far away.
No way they
Oh,
know. Oh my
that was
goodness.
a huge kill. And he has Astro Wall.
Fancy footwork keeps him alive. It comes into a 1v2.
Oh, he had it.
Zeta once again
Damn.
outnumbered, and this time there's nothing to it. Loud map point.
And look at the money.
That
Doug.
spam kill on
There's
Tree,
nothing left.
that kind of sucked.
There is nothing
It was
left.
Phantom, right?
Yeah,
Just
saucy.
bolts.
This guy.
And that's not how you want to go into match point against Loud. Their conversions on these anti-ecos, they're solid, and we've seen it over and over so far. If he's able to get that kill, maybe he has a chance, Crow. But there was just not enough support over towards Sugar Zero was trying to do, but also not enough time. Crow was pressured on two sides, on two fronts.
You see Loud already going for the jugular. The spam with the Odin, the op-looking cat. Manages to avoid the haunt. Takes the space right back. This buy is abysmal from Zeta.
Sugar Zero's catching on though. He's really trying to make sure Loud has to be holding these positions and reacting off the information they're giving them. Prior rounds, there was no information to be garnered from Loud, other than the lack of information. This time,
GG,
they're
huh?
showing something. They can't make the same reads.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Walking still into the kill for a setup.
It also doesn't look like there's a setup for a fake or anything. Maybe if Crow's on the
There's
other
just
side,
setup.
it's not
There's
quite
setup for this.
It's
It's
something to think about. But no, the Cosmic Divide. And there it is. Oh no,
Holy
Saucy gets
fuck.
two right off the bat.
Oh,
Whatever's left behind
this
that
was
bush
Loud's
has been
pick.
neutered.
Flipping the map now, trying to make
Copium?
it all the way back
Copium.
towards Cat.
100%
They're
Copium.
so terrified of what's on the other side of the Cosmic Divide because they have no map control anywhere else. They have to burn their flashes. They have to shoulder peek through this.
Oh no!
Vandal, he survives that.
Paranoia on the other side though. Gotta stay
What?
He's waiting.
He survives the jump across. He's more nimble with a Vandal.
From up top with the blades. 13 seconds left.
Look at this guy's spot, bro.
It doesn't get much
Oh
easier
my
than that,
God.
dear friends. A
Craps.
13-8 win
GG.
to clean up map 1 for Loud.
And it's again them getting there in time. Really, really good second half from Loud. You saw all of their strengths, I think, on that defensive side.
That was almost perfect.
The way they were moving the map was beautiful, right? The way that they were really letting Zeta try to just sit there and not giving them the opportunity to take space without actually seeing something. It was tough to play, I think, on the attacking side.
They won one.
I mean, Sugar Zero got his 1v3. Like,
That's a scary Loud.
He's good. He's happy.
He's good for it.
Lap 2?
I mean, 90% win rate. This is such a good statement from Loud. But I will say, Zeta, obviously, they made this game close. I don't know if that's what people really expected. Yes, in the first half, but also a map that has been kind of weak for them in the past.
That's true.
I think now we go towards their strengths and fracture.
if you were to main one controller, who would it be?
That's a map where they have plenty of room to
Fuck.
make adjustments. It's a
They're
lot
so
harder for
situational,
Loud
man. You can't.
to be proactive.
Like, imagine you say, I'm gonna main Astra, okay? But then you play Astra on Breeze.
And
You know what I'm
saw how
saying?
good he
Like,
played this game too.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not necessarily all the way up there.
I actually think Astra on Breeze would work.
He was so
Is that
good with
weird?
his smokes. It's exactly the same thing that we expected.
I actually think that would work really well.
And it wasn't always those cheeky antics of like hiding in the smokes, things like that. He showed his rifling was good, the aim was on point, and ultimately it was not enough. But as you were saying, Bala, the strength that Loud showed on Ascent, namely the defensive side, that's terrifying.
Yeah, really, really nice from Loud. So we'll have to see. I mean, map 2 coming up, and it's going to be a banger, so don't go anywhere. We've got the desk coming up.
PRX did run Astra on Breeze. Well, yeah, like I'm cheat test every time, man. They need to turn the volume down on that thing.
Oh yeah, it is loud as fuck.
Holy. I say it every single time.
I think they have the PGO audio guy working that clip.
What are you grinding for in RS? Nothing in particular. I'm still starting out on my Iron Man, so we're not really doing anything besides leveling. I kind of want to try Astra on Breeze now. I feel like that would be sick. The thing is, your team, no, I think it'd be good. You could cross site, help on CT. On T side, you could lurk even better and cross map smoke. Like imagine your team is doing a mid play T side and you're Viper playing halls, or Astra playing halls. You're Astra playing halls, or you're Astra playing cave, or you're, Astra T spawn, and your team's working elbow, or your team's working up mid. You could smoke doors, you could pull back doors, peek with it up, smoke nest, peek tunnel. Smoke nest, smoke tunnel, pull back the tunnel, but keep the smoke nest. Like you could do so many of these weird little plays. Get the Opera set up for a pick that you just can't do on Viper. I'm playing Astra. I'm playing Astra on Breeze. What's happening? The only problem is you have 4 stars. You almost can't. You cannot use your stars for stuns and for sucks. You cannot do it. You have to keep your stars for smokes. All 4 of them. At least 3. Like you can maybe use 1 star for a suck. Maybe. That's the only problem. The 4-star shit sucks. Big time. But is it better than Viper in comparison? It doesn't have to be better. It just has to be different, right?
Yeah, that was certainly a positive point. Another was
the beauty of this game and the luxury that you have is you have the luxury of playing different agents, right? So imagine you're used to like, oh, everyone's playing Viper. Oh, JK. Nobody's playing Viper in this match. And then you're playing against a team and you're like, fuck, they don't have Viper. Like, this is weird. How are they going to play this? And then you have to think about how they're going to play because you have no idea how they're going to play. And then all of a sudden they say, fuck it. They whip out Viper, they whip out Brim, and you're just like, eh? The beauty of this game is you constantly change comps. I don't think any team should have one comp. I think if one team is always using one comp, it'll work for a little bit, but they're going to have to change it. They're just going to have to.
This one's actually going to go to Les. We didn't really talk about him there at the beginning, maybe, but really Les was playing some damn good Valorant.
I mean, we came into this series talking about some of the fall-offs that this guy has had playing the Chamber at Copenhagen, but back on his comfort role on the Killjoy, he was looking incredible in this map. This round in particular was just an absurd 2 versus 4 that him and Saucy were able to pull off. Really intelligent plays on the Killjoy. On that defense, are super adaptable, using his turret, using his utility to set up in different ways, and he's also just so clutch.
He's probably going to be playing Chamber on the next map as well. I don't see any reason why he would swap away from that as we head into Fracture. So that's what I'm looking towards here. Is has Les still got it on?
Asuna got COVID, right? I think 4 of them got COVID on 100 Thieves.
And you need that from him. That was a fantastic
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it definitely was. And Mimi, I think one of the things that was very clear in this game, you know, we said it so many times, a very execute-heavy game.
They don't play till tomorrow or maybe the next day?
It was more focused on that, but also with that, you know, came allowed, I think just, obviously in the score, they just had the upper hand. They had the better trades. They clearly were on the same page, and that's part of the reason why they walked away with this victory.
Yeah, and the trade game is something you've been talking about a lot, Josh, and traditionally for Loud, they are so good at trading out their entries on those big executes.
Yeah, I want to talk you through this. Look at the difference here between these two teams. 4th best in the tournament for Loud with their trading, and Zeta Division plays a very spread kind of game. So they don't play with each other in big death balls. So they're actually at the bottom of the tournament right now in terms of deaths traded. This is coming into Champions. But in the most recent event, as in Copenhagen,
I'm surprised I didn't get COVID. Like, we did the boot camp with Sentinels, and then Zelsus got COVID literally the last 2 or 3 days.
And you can see it's the duo of
But it was just him. Nobody else.
Most of that kind of trading over for Loud.
It's crazy.
For Zeta Division, it's getting behind 10. That's difficult on a map like Ascent where he plays the Killjoy.
To be fair, he is probably the only one on the team that goes to the gym. Well, I guess Raucus went to the gym too.
In this map in particular, Zeta was kind of pivoting and playing more of that heavy execute style that requires those trades to be on point, and I think the spacing was still off at times, and Loud did a really good job at capitalizing off of that. And while their Copenhagen was struggling in this matchup, they came into all of those very heavy site retakes that were necessitated by the style of play in this matchup, and were excellent on being able to trade out for Ospas, even though he was being shut down.
Yeah, well, you know, guys, we paid some bills earlier, but you know I like to do more?
You want to pay some more bills?
Pay some more
There's
bills,
a lot of
baby.
Look at all these lights.
Before we get to map 2, it's time for
Raucus
some good
goes to the gym. Good one. I thought he did.
In our aim lab
I wouldn't
shoot
call it
around,
that.
we're actually going to be sticking around with Crow. What do you mean? I think it's perfectly fine. Who doesn't like a good shoulder creep from time to time? Actually, I shouldn't have said that. But it's perfectly fine. Also, what's that crosshair? God bless.
That is an amazing crosshair.
It's the waffle.
I used to rock the waffle myself. And
You do look like a waffle, so it actually works out very well.
in what way do I look like a
Circular.
waffle? I mean,
Well, waffles aren't circular, they're squares.
Does the aim labs even help with Valorant aim?
They're different
I would say no, but yes. Okay? No, but yes. And I know that sounds weird. And what it does is basically just keeps you warm. It's not about, like, making your aim better. It's about keeping you warm. It's about, like, staying in it. Staying active. Because, like, you could get lazy. You could sit there and kind of just, like, flop your arms down and, all right, game time, I guess. But if you're just constantly fucking moving, in between maps, moving, it keeps you warm. Does it actually help? I don't think so. But it does help because it keeps you warm. You know what I mean?
It seems like, at least in history, a very different style of play on Fracture. It's the Astra Viper setup that is normally being rocked by Zeta Division, but on the side of Loud, this map for them has oftentimes been defined by the Sage, by getting on that site and playing for those retakes.
I don't do it. I can't do it. It's just not. It just doesn't.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. This is the
I
kind
don't
of
know.
style that we've seen FPX run with when they had a lot of success playing at Copenhagen on Fracture. You're going to see one-ways in halls. You're going to see Sassy playing actually aggressively on Fade, which is a different style for him and something that might work a lot better.
Yeah, and for Pankata on this map, he's kind of able to be a second entry, a second dive, teleport in, help his team, and also have those paranoids. It's an extra element that can really help on this map. But for the side of Zeta Division here, their composition is also extremely different. They're putting Dep on the Neon here. They're looking to actually go into this double duelist composition that we've seen from EDG, we've seen from Paper Rec, and I actually really like it. Well, you see this.
It helps for new players, I think. Yeah, I think new players is where it helps the most, actually.
The amount of trap plays things you can do with that nade, with that stun, and on the attack, being able to attack kind of in these splits, or just together with those two dive duelists is really potent.
However, this is going to require a lot of aggression coming out from Zeta Division. And that, I think, is going to really stress test that trading that we were talking about. They've got to get behind Dep and get behind Tech and actually trade them out effectively. Otherwise, those duelists are not going to get the value.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be inside and just get absolutely shut down.
It's hard. It's hard to like try to understand how to be your best in gaming. Because what usually ends up being like your best, like when you usually play at your best, it's not because like you're fucking you practice your aim for thousands of hours. It's everything is just feeling good, you know, like your mind is clear, you're looking at radar, you're focusing on your team's comms, you're hearing everything correctly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, but I love Dapper Yapper. That is just
It's not so much like holy shit, like I can't miss.
we're both. Come on.
Oh, the Dapper and the
Hitting shots usually comes from just being aware of everything around you. You know what's behind you know what's in front of you, you know what's at your sides, you know what's coming, and that's why your aim is good.
Yeah, and it's all on Dap as well, who has played Neon for them in the past on different types of maps, but it's always been very hit or miss with him, and we'll have to see if he can actually have the slower button, the slower pace that you see from players like Victor, and not necessarily the let's go, 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 because I don't think Dap can pull off the
We're live.
that players like for
Bets on. Oh, taking me.
Vintage setup at this point, and it nets them the kills that they're looking for, but Golden traded back. Cloud gets one with the nade. 10 trades it back with a nade of his own.
We are 20 seconds in the round, and we're already at a 2v2. But look at the HP on Loud side. 13 for less, 28 for Sassy. Full on the other
Shit, what the
side.
fuck happened?
That's what I'm saying.
I just got.
Bro, I tapped out for 5
I know,
seconds.
me
It's
too.
1:30. It's a 2v2.
I know.
You're not on camera, so go ahead.
Fuck.
No, go ahead.
84 HP.
Nice. Yes, correct.
Quiet round, down to a minute left in this, and for as much chaos as there was at the beginning of the round, it comes to a screeching halt.
The problem here, though, is you actually have no clue what's happening on this defense. And also for the defense, I mean, there's just so many holes right now. They could be coming behind you if they walk through halls, because I don't think they can hear the door open. There's just so much time falling down right now. They have nothing to actually cover off the gap.
Both one shot.
Walk up tower.
Or 2 shots for the classic, maybe.
But they're both here now. Both Zeta Division members are here.
They're gonna go low. Laz holding the angle with the headhunter, and they're gonna walk right into his crosshair. Laz trades it back though. He's so
I thought that was an easy double.
I won't expect them.
You see his knee, you see his elbow, you get the kill. Crow cleans him up. Pistol
Boom.
again in favor of Zeta.
The first pistol.
Well,
Exactly the same story.
you know what that
Was it
means.
Really, really. Again,
GG.
right? We saw the
Let's talk about
strat
Bind.
percent. This time we see
What the hell? They won the
every team
pistol last
ever
time.
runs Neon strat.
Did they? Fuck.
Throw a fall back, a double stun. The nade was good though.
They went up 3-0, I think.
The reaction from Loud was just to face, which they had Penkai.
Was it 3-0? Fuck, they fucked up
so
then.
Maybe you want to definitely try to fight, but it's hard to get through that smoke that Sugar Zero's putting down.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
See the Viper wall going up.
In about an hour, it's about to be really bright in here. Oh boy.
But you even saw
Gonna like I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Not gonna be able to see my eyes.
Space off of utility at the beginning of the round. They have full control of halls right now. It was off of Breach's utility. So you're gonna see them try to set the pace, as Mimi was saying on the desk.
There's nothing really to react here. Saucy thankfully does have underpass control, given the teammates up on top in arcade. And Laz is completely isolated here. They're not really rotating off of the fact that, look at 10, he's literally wide swinging the south side. Finally they rotate, but it might already be
You
too
don't
late
have
because
blinds?
arcade
No, I
was
don't have
so
blinds,
ready
man.
to pounce on Laz.
I'm never awake at this fucking time. Well, I guess I am awake at this time, but like I'm usually not awake at this time, you know?
Note the gun difference
I
here.
can't believe he managed to TP out of there. Holy shit.
All sorts of kills.
Back turn, getting shot by 2, he TP's out.
Still healthy. He's got a share of it.
Balance.
Also got 4
Balance.
Balanced agent, dude.
One.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, not even close.
Not even close.
I do love what depth did there, where Laz TPs and he pushes through the smoke off the TP. These are the types of timings that are not necessarily directly related, but look, instantly depths through the smoke, run spring. Really, really nice from him. Catches 2 players complete back turns because they're focused on the chamber who just TP'd away. Now I am curious here for Loud, how they're really going to condition.
I don't like Loud's comp.
Comp relies on conditioning certain areas of the map, making sure they're not pushing. And twice in a row now, they've lost the push fight. Oh, what?
Standing on Amali. That's outrageous. And look at the pressure. They're pinching in from both sides of the map. They've gotten
I don't think it's a bad comp.
It's either through or you flip it to the
I think it's good.
side.
Les just walks up tree. Way too much pushing on this north side.
Oh, that was sick.
That's a good start.
That was nice timing.
Caught it too. Oh, the fade crawler. Again. Good
Fuck it,
recognition of
keep
the timing.
swinging.
He equalizes, does exactly what he needs to.
They're aggressive in their swings. They're aggressive in their timings.
Laz could get caught here from Les.
The buffer?
Buffer? You got that too? Thought it was
Yeah,
just me.
it's only East Coast.
I didn't buffer.
Favor of him.
Yeah.
The hell?
Just heard him.
Fast. Pancata cleans him up. Very much like we saw in Ascent. Zeta win the first 2. Loud respond.
Yeah, the problem there for 10 was he assumed
Viper on
that they were
Fracture
going
defense
after
is
they
weird?
Laz,
No, it's
given
not.
Laz's
That's when you
lack of
want it.
rotation.
Viper on Fracture
But
attack
they're
is when it's
super
weird.
cautious. They don't actually know where he is. That was filthy.
Yeah, let's look at that again.
A really cool lineup too from Sadak.
And it's intended to deny that.
Yeah.
That exact play.
Yeah, well, you can't deny anything from Chamber.
Yeah.
He does what he wants.
That is true. Speaking of
I think Loud's gonna have a better CT side than a T side. The problem,
He's been there a lot. He's got the rendezvous close.
the problem with comps, if like that's what you want to look at, is like I think Zeta's comp is just I think it is stronger,
Even Nets, Dep, and Orb.
but
And for the first time, we are seeing Saucy by himself.
I think Loud's gonna have a
Fuck,
little
did I
bit
say
of.
Zeta 2-0?
I think they have a
God
little
damn
bit of
it.
an easier time on CT.
Willing to challenge that.
That was the worst prediction.
Used to want to do that solo.
Always trust mine.
Satchel clears out
I got like
Yeah,
I got like
I think
three, dude.
I think you might be undefeated,
Yeah.
He's got the rendezvous so well set up though. Like,
which is strange because I feel like you're picking it out of a hat.
I mean, it's like it's 50-50, really.
Actually,
It really is, but I lose every time.
break that trip. So Les is aware of this fight coming through, but they've actually really controlled all of Southside right now in such a way that they can fight on both sides, both sites.
Face your fear!
The nade could really punish them here.
Nightfall, I didn't believe tagged anyone. Laz with a warning shot through the Viper wall.
This is so weird to see. This perspective of like how this is going down.
It actually is going to delay just a bit. Oh, he's been caught out. Sugar Zero
Tough
had nowhere to
flank.
go. 10 still trying to hold the angle.
You're getting
Laz over his
flanked.
shoulder,
No, you're not.
providing
Never
cover.
mind.
It's all Les here. They have to come through tree and really
They're getting sandwiched right here, though.
They
The smoke goes down, everyone's dead.
15 seconds left. The fast lane goes up. He's waiting for someone to challenge, and there they come.
Yup, Vandal, he converts that second one.
Left, and I don't know that they're going to pull this off. They're not. Zeta with the 2-round lead.
Oh boy.
Tired, but because of that smoke that they threw to try to execute, because they knew
This
they
is
had
gonna be
shots
hard,
outside,
I think,
so they
for
had to
the T
For-
side, for Loud's
cover
T
around
side.
the tree. But that fades, and Depto is a really interesting.
But I think
he
Zeta will have a
literally
good T
split the
side.
two
I know. That's I think Zeta has a better comp. I think they're gonna have a good CT side and T side.
They've gotta contain
Like
the
Loud
spikes.
needs.
I think these are gonna be the things that if they
Like,
really want to rank, like,
they just need like 3. I think like 3 or 4.
They need
3 or 4 is all they need on this side, and they're chilling.
They need to control that, right? Because he's constantly
3 or 4 is all they need.
3 or 4 is all they need.
Copium.
That's all they need.
Note 4 ultimates on the side of Zeta. You heard the first one come through. It's actually for less. It's Tour de Force online. You see it on your screen there. Operator in hands of Blast still. And this is very reminiscent to the previous round ball. Remember, they took dish control. The spike was still back in spawn.
Chamber diff.
First kill goes in favor of Laz.
I
Fad.
said it, you saw it.
They can take space on other side. They can rotate, right? They can pivot around like a pendulum and take that space with the spike in hand.
It has been time ticking away in a couple of these rounds too. Taking so long to actually bite back against Zeta. who
I'm
has
I'm
delivered
sensing that
very
thrifty right
consistently
now.
taking early pressure,
I don't know.
early space.
Nah, never mind. They're gonna get owned. Oh my god. Nah, no shot.
Nah.
Oh, hold on.
That reveal is really
Hold
good
on.
though. Damn, he ignored it, dude. I like that. That's what I do. And then I blame my team if I die. Okay, one thing that I don't really see in this game that I think is viable, that maybe will happen in the future, is like sneaking the bomb to the other site to plant. Like right here, for example, like the guy Dish sneaks the bomb A with 3 guys arcade, just to get the plant guaranteed.
Yeah.
So just slightly flipping.
I think if you do something like that on Fracture, you're giving up the round for a plant. But I mean, I guess it's better
No, for
than
eco,
nothing.
for eco though.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
I
not
guess
for-
it's better than
yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the other side of it is that like you could win if you're all together. I don't know. I don't know how much money do you get if you plant? It's 300 each,
Yeah.
or is it?
I
I
think it's
think
each.
I think so.
Yeah.
It is each.
And then it's 300 extra for the planner too, I
Yeah,
think, right? So he gets 600.
And then the orb. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Given they don't have the neon, they don't have breach. They're using a Viper, right? Don't
No,
It
it's just
doesn't-
300 each.
It just
okay.
doesn't sound like
Extra for the planet.
300 each doesn't sound like a lot.
Not much at all. That's that's 2 chamber bullets.
see that viably working, at least on the safe side.
Yeah, you get like 1 util.
I guess the plan doesn't matter. Like they don't. The game was designed to not care about the plan. They just want to see kills.
And then the Viper
See, that's not true at all. The game is entirely designed around the plan.
Very difficult, especially given Last is peaking very early
But I wonder if they should bump that number up to like 500.
for Viper Wall to come up. And yeah, this is a very interesting thing to have in mind, right? 65.
I feel like that would be good.
65% win rate when
I feel like 300 is almost too little.
It's kinda
At that point,
Yeah.
you're just planning for the ult orb.
where
Yeah.
Loud was the guys who were like, oh, for sure.
Fuck
gonna
it.
be good on
2
this.
alt orbs.
But for us, I think we're all thinking the defensive win rates for Zeta, no matter what, have been weak. And if they
Wait, 2
flipping
alt
that
orbs would be
in this
interesting
game,
if it
it's
gave you
kinda
2
well
on defuse and plant.
Also, a massive win.
Yeah.
condition.
Because
Oh my
like you know when you're
God.
6 to 7, you might not give it to that 6 to 7 guy. You'd be like, fuck it, give it to somebody else to catch up.
There'd be way more ults then though.
Yeah, I know. it'd be messy.
That'd be fucked.
It'd be messy.
This guy used 4 raise ults in 1 half.
Also dropped the orbital strike. They invested so much.
You don't want to play Overwatch?
It's huge. Literally no space gained from Boss's ult just then.
I mean, they're no closer than when they started the round.
Everything that was used didn't really find value. Det was just in that corner. He's been getting there consistently. So they gave up, making sure, okay.
The site's open
fault line's gonna
full.
go out, the stun is going out, but they didn't really actually understand what was going on.
Oh
on
wait,
the
no,
other
there's a guy
side,
arcade. I didn't
even
see him.
though it's been
Okay.
happening probably 3 rounds by now.
They still have that Viper's Pit in the hands of Sada. You see him on your screen. No armor, 85 HP to work with.
Oh no! What a peak!
Again, pushing to spawn. Les is pushing to spawn. He spots him rotating in.
All 4 players
Wow.
have to come do this, right? It's covering, oh, not actually covering the side of Gen there. They find that gap.
Oh, and the kill.
Wait, the Viper died. What the fuck?
Pushing back, and they're going to work outside of that, but Les goes untouched. Eventually falls. Numbers 2v2 here. Spike ticking away. 10 so weak, but Saucy finds a kill. 10's got to do it himself, and he's not able to. Loud get to 2. And it was plan B at the end of the day that worked out for him.
Yeah. They didn't need plan B at all on their attack side on Ascent.
Yeah.
Remember, it was just consistently going towards the same site that they wanted to go towards at the beginning of the round. Maybe a little bit of
With the way they're playing, I don't know if they have this kind of read, but if with the way they're playing, they could fucking
you have a pivot that works.
they could do the same default and
And I think their
Omen
last
could
really
literally
wanted
TP
that
B
kill.
main into B
Okay,
site.
Kind of cleared arcade for a while here. There's not that same
Past
Viper wall
the trip.
that's going down. I think we're gonna be safe on this side, given Aspas's ult through. And
Oh,
Omen's-
TP through the past the B main trip.
Yeah, whenever they B main trip, you could literally TP pad because they're just playing. They're literally giving up site.
Yeah,
I
alright,
don't.
but
I don't
feel
know.
it's
I don't know
so
if they.
hard to get that read.
I don't know if they have that read, but
Until he dumped into this hallway.
Dangerous as well.
Aspas has to back up.
every time.
Oh.
Showstopper!
There it is.
And now the nades
Overwatch.
potentially hit the 3rd. Saucy gets away. How the heck did he do that? The thing is, again, they find themselves in a position where they don't have very many options. You've got Labs on one side with the Tour de Force. You know you can't go A. Everyone's still there.
Brutality in that hallway.
You couldn't see a dang thing.
Yeah. Costed them last round, but look at what happens when you go to the other side.
Well, I think he saw him.
Yep, you see him instantly rotate over Crow close by. The smoke's there.
Is that smoke good?
Or two can lock down the round. I think they want to.
Yeah.
I guess so, right? Oh yeah, 20 seconds.
They got no
Yeah,
flash?
yeah.
There's no way in. They don't have. I mean, they have a haunt. Maybe they can force their way through with that, but
I just have Omen flash. It'd be hard to use there though.
The economy's not great
no.
for Loud, right? Like, Saucy's
Yeah.
okay, sure.
Would it?
Which is a
I
good
feel like
save.
it'd be nasty.
But yeah, there isn't very much to go around.
You think?
Omen flash? I think it would hit all of them if you go from that little
On the
right,
side?
that right cubby and you flash that whole right side.
So we can get any of
Then your
these
teammate.
round.
It's kind of hard when it's just 2v4 though. No.
I mean, he didn't have flash anyway, but like maybe if he did, they would have tried. I don't know.
You see this, the fault line, the Roomba, even with
I think it was a
the
good call to
power,
save.
drops that
Yeah.
showstopper, goes forward. Honestly, I still don't know how he doesn't get a third there. Saucy's trying to jump across the span.
Look, this ult's fucking broken. It never works for me.
You notice
That's
too,
that's what I'm saying. It's been years for me.
hurt by any utility there, right? No blind players. The screens are all visible. On the flip side, it was not that same.
Play this out again.
Fucking Viper Mod doesn't do shit.
We've seen a couple of times.
Wait, actually did a lot. He's had it for a while though.
What are the chances I'll see you at TwitchCon San Diego? As of right now, I'm not going to TwitchCon. Will that change? I have no idea.
And this is going to be a really interesting position to see if they're ahead of them. But no, I think the Prowler down into Hall just cleared out any fake of attempt at pressure there. They can go into A, and it's going to be uncontested.
Yeah, because remember, you just
Thank you for the
mentioned
donation.
the map entirely.
Shoot.
Four
Shoe
players
Tog
now,
is his
just
name.
Playing 4-1 setups. This time over towards B though. And Loud's had enough. With reading the fact that they're not in hulls, that fault line that was coming down, the stun as well from depth. That's not happening. There's got to be something else. The only thing they've seen is Laz and Dish.
They love this 4-1, huh?
Here from Loud. And they'll get the sights. They'll force an abysmal.
Hammer just always solo and
Yeah.
there's a trip somewhere.
Here from Zeta.
Is he gonna hit it? Yep. I feel like it's a full gamble though. They don't really have like ults for a retake.
But it's something you got to keep in mind. Look at him, he tries to get out. No, Leslie's already fallen.
Dude, what is
They just want to
What's
get
unnecessary?
what they did?
find any sort of
To just like take that brawl by that box under a drop.
players alive to take that 3v3.
But I guess I don't know. It's tough.
He was actually behind the
And
second.
This
neon,
Viper you're talking about.
that neon. I don't know. That neon wall. They try to do something.
So
And the
good
smoke had a gap. Damn.
from
To
Crow.
walk out.
They're feeling good after the disaster.
That's the one problem with Omen, dude. The amount of gaps you can leave, it's so easy.
Nothing can stop me nice.
Because you're always looking at the smoke from a different perspective, like where you're
That's true.
like where you're looking at it from. So it's weird.
This is the same look we saw the last time they had that eco round. Just walk up arcade.
Not the same look from Zeta here. Remember, you mentioned it. It's primarily just been Laz. Oh boy.
Thrifty.
It's not the start they were looking for. Sugar Zero able to get one back.
Spam.
Oh no. Never mind.
Is his mouse cush there, or is he
No.
like anti-flash?
A meal of the
I think he was dodging bullets.
Last time we saw them on the international stage, Depp not challenged this time at all.
Just avoiding halls.
How do you take this back? You have a judge and you have an op.
Let Laz work challenge while the op shots are going off. Has to go.
He's gonna get
Oh,
challenged.
wait, they're challenging.
Oh.
Thankfully they trade.
That's
so
Thrifty
Laz
winning.
has
Oh.
Oh my
this.
gosh.
He has a judge.
How the heck? Yeah, Sada can't close the gap.
No,
and the
dude,
headhunter does
no.
it for Laz.
No.
Are you kidding me? They challenge halls at the last second, and the best part about that from Zeta, Depp didn't show himself at all that entire time. So they think.
Did he swing tower to trade?
Nobody peeking yet.
I guess.
Surely.
Yeah.
For the judge, at the end of the day, to be the deciding factor in this Red Bull clutch is outrageous. He gets the opening kill, and then Sadek switches to it, and you're not going to hit that from that
That's
far away. I
crazy.
mean, what are you going to do?
And he has to use the sheriff to keep on this thing around. He's like, yeah, let me just toss this down. Which, a little bit of mind games there could have really, really won, because you expect him to play a little slower.
I don't know if I'm ready for 3 maps first game.
Such a massive
You better be strapped in for a 12-hour. Get those coffees brewing.
kind of run that can
Oh.
Yeah,
I want
but
to throw up.
they had pistols in that round. Wait, fast north side pinch.
Oh my god.
First point of contact has lost for Zeta. What is this? He almost pushed way past that wall. Sugar Zero.
Timing.
Bro, what is
Tragic.
that guy doing though? Holy
Which one though? The arcade or the main?
the guy arcade.
Yeah,
Oh
remember his
my
knife out?
god.
Yeah, he should expect like that angle's open.
He's gonna get smoked off, but Deb down low. Prowler doesn't hit him. Oh, and the orbital strike. Just Deb hold it. He swings out.
That's actually kind of cool. It didn't work.
He sat in his ult.
Yeah, it didn't work, but it was cool.
Once again, the kill is traded.
This is the 3 they need.
Finds himself alone, trying to save whatever he can.
If they get 5, dude, it's over. Like, we're not going third map. If this is a 7-5 map,
if this
it's
goes
not.
5,
It's-
it might
it's
be
over.
rough. Well, actually, no. They should have a good T side on Zeta. They have the fucking Neon Breach and Raze.
They
It's so
should.
much like
They
attack
should.
power.
Which is bold. Very bold. And he's had their one time too.
Well, the interesting thing is Osmus was not worried at all about the actual site, right? He cleared the top of it, obviously with his vision as he's satchel, but didn't really pay attention to the bottom side.
Hey, shall look the sun. Yeah, it's about to be really bright in the next 30 minutes. At 7 o'clock, it's just in my face
Punishing, I think,
from over there. But then at like 8, it's gone.
so much there.
And then it's high up.
They have to be concerned about.
There's 1 hour in this house where
Louder starting to get a
it's really bad, and that's 7 to 8 a.m.
so much dish control. Yeah, and they knew
And then it's
there was
fine.
pressure coming through halls, and Les just walk right into Les's lap, but 10 trades him out. See the Viper's pick away.
He ulted out Dish, but
And they're gonna bite.
Last biting here is
this is fucking genius. I was gonna say this is not good.
a problem for them. Oh, the trademark.
It really seems like Loud have gotten to beat on the situation here.
The Brimstone just ran in the ult though.
Paranoia out.
That guy doesn't give a fuck.
And of course, that again is enough. Solid team looking to plan, trusting Penkaka to cover him.
Penkaka.
And they've all retreated to tower. They've all retreated to the northern side of the map. Sonic smoked off.
Much more control than it is right now.
There's a nightfall. They've got him.
Ooh.
He might stick it all the way because you've got Crow as the defensive line, but no, Senek trades it out. He gets the second 2. Sugar Zero gonna have to do it himself. Surrounded on both sides, and he's not able to isolate that 1v1 at the end and get the kills.
Yeah, I learned in ranked the other day with you, Tarek, that I don't like smoking that.
For Loud to win.
Yeah, smoke the bomb always.
Yeah.
That's the one thing from CS I would say that definitely applies.
At that point, Loud gets back on the site. That fake.
Crow had
really well.
aftershock there. What if he aftershocked in the smoke while his teammate was defusing?
You mentioned how
That way they can't
Loud
spam
looks
through the
at
smoke.
on the situation. The thing
You think aftershocked from B main?
looks really.
Yeah, you can like angle it from like default where it gets
Where
the
it gets,
smoke.
yeah,
And consistently,
Yeah.
it's depth throwing out
he just sticks it and wins.
stun for
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
and then Crow with the
Because
forward.
he had Raze nade for the initial half, I guess.
Again, it's just this time not going halls.
That's so hard to like say in the moment. Like he should
sure,
he
for
should have
sure.
obviously just done it, but like imagine
Yeah.
saying that in the moment, like yo, I'm gonna raise nade, then
Yeah.
you're gonna aftershock after I'm
Yeah,
gonna stick.
yeah, no,
Like imagine
100%.
saying that in all that chaos.
Early, you don't overstay. You're welcome this much, do you?
Look at that. Balance, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Judge.
Of course.
Great.
And now that's still in tow.
Oh.
But Deb goes aggressive.
A little unnecessary, but hey.
Yeah, once again, the line is Sadak. He's got 3 on the round. How much more is
Holy
there?
fuck, those guys just popped the fuck off.
Saucy and Les, can they get this thing back? They've got the spike, and once again, it looks like it's going to be a fake. Les, draw attention, draw pressure. Maybe Saucy flips it.
Gonna just be here for the next 20.
And as we've seen time after time in this map, in this series, things go very fast, and then the silence just deafening. No one wants to move an inch.
Okay.
No one wants
20 has
to move a
passed.
single footstep.
30 seconds left.
There it is. That's the cue. Sugar Zero tempted to swing off of that, and well, for good reason. Not a lot of time left.
Saw him for sure.
There it is. You
No.
Oh no, dude, the guy, it's a
So
machine gun,
bad.
bro. You
No.
can't do that with that gun.
Look at him.
Too clean at the end
11-5,
of the
GG.
line.
To what's the next match?
We didn't see much much mid-rounding, but that round specifically, and the
Dude,
round
yeah, it's
prior,
over.
they brought this back to an even game.
3 rounds to clean out the half. We mentioned it. It felt like they were starting to get a good idea of what was going on, and they respond gorgeously.
It's awesome to see King of Chamber, King of Judges, back at it again to Laz. He already used the shorty in the round, by the way. Those were not able to reload it, and he pulls out the judge.
What a half. What a response out from Loud. Zeta still with the lead. We'll throw it down to the desk.
There.
It was an exquisite start there for the Japanese team, but Loud managed to bounce back big time here in the half. Maybe super impressive stuff there from Loud. I mean, even though that last round at Laz, what a play that was, still, they managed to find those wins where they can.
Again, it feels like shades of map number 1, where we come out, Zeta's looking incredible, they have a great understanding of how they want to play the map, and then as we get a little bit later into things, they pull off some of these massive rounds to recover. They figured out the setup that Zeta kept showing and got enough rounds to maybe make something out of the second half.
It definitely felt like at the beginning, this was even more one-sided, the head-to-head between Ten and Aspas. Ten playing very defensively with the Rays, using his utility to punish the aggression, and Aspas felt like he was driving his head into a brick wall over and over and over again. And yet, the later you got, the more you started to see them figure this out. And I think on the other side of things as well, once you start to get 10 on the attacking half, you know, Aspas will be the one then taking better duels where he's able to defend. But he has 2 people to defend against. It's not just 10 there, it's 10 and there.
Yeah, and talking to people, it will be that kind of double entry duo. And we already got to see some of that in the first half. This pistol round was absolute insanity out of Zeta. Both that Neon and the Rays running all the way in, a smoke to follow it up. The util coordination between those two really adds a lot to this map. I think for those trap plays, as well as for those forward executes, this comp works superbly. But in the second half now, it's going to be them working in conjunction. And we saw in some of those
That building must be cold.
Zeta was struggling to
It's
play out
not
the trade.
about
It's so important
what's
to
weird
have
is
that
it's not cold. It's never cold when you're in a studio like this
How they want to try and approach this.
until it's game time, right? Like if you're in the studio, you're chilling, you're waiting for your match, you're watching the matches, it's never cold. But then you sit in your chair and you're about to play a match, yeah, it's fucking cold.
We've seen that from them, but we've also seen an aggressive side to the game that didn't appear to be there before. And if they can do that on the defense, I think that they should be able to pull it out here on attack too.
Yeah, well, here we go, guys. The pressure is on for Zeta. They gotta force this game 3. Can they do it in this half? Let's send it back over to Doug and Bala.
Well, as much as this may look like the exact same picture we just saw, history suggests that it's not going to end the same. Again, Zeta leaning into their strengths here on the attacking half.
Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. The fact that we look at this.
Why not long sleeves? You don't really want long sleeves because then it brushes up against your mouse pad, and a lot of people don't like that.
From Edward.
You gotta realize, like, gamers
But the thing is,
in particular are very superstitious,
you run out of this
and
bursty style
they
really,
will do
really
anything
quickly.
to
If you
replicate
don't get something going
what they have at home
then it's gonna
in a
hurt.
tournament environment. I think that's fair, you know?
That neon
So, like, let's say you wear t-shirts at home, you are not gonna wear a long sleeve when it's match day. You're just not gonna do it. If you wear long sleeves at home, okay, fuck it. Keep it consistent. Wear it at the tournament. That's fine. I like long sleeves, actually. I like it.
Camber diff.
Overstayed is welcome. Sugar Zero gets the spike down. Now you've got to deal with the flank, and it's a 3-man flank attack too. And because of that, they can't just afford to leave one person there. You see all of
Does it get cleared? No way.
turning to the side.
I jinxed the fuck
Pulled
out
out
of
his
the game.
flash.
I jinxed it.
Grow not able to get anything. 10 not either.
That was a
They
blunder.
taking that space right back.
I feel like he should know that his position is good.
Yeah, but he had his teammate there. I think he was trying to flash and fight with his
He
teammate.
knows they're there.
Yeah, I guess the flash actually would have been insane, especially that close.
Yeah.
I
think it was a
not
little too
watching.
late,
I
though.
was not watching.
Hindsight, by the way.
Hindsight, Harry.
He's gonna get it himself.
Damn, they fucked that. Dude, the post plans for Zeta have been like
into tree,
pretty bad throughout, I
trying to
feel.
fight the challenge
Or maybe the
from
retakes for
outside.
Loud have been insane.
But that one hurts because they got the entry. And Crow was here. They had a crossfire set up. It's just not really finding the value. You can see it right there. The insta swing from the player's tree. Crow's just not ready. And then the problem after that is they have already the smoke's falling. Remember what I said? You have to get in the site. You have to really get positioned inside of the site too. The smokes fell and they had no cover when they were falling out of tree, when they realized that that tree push was going to be powerful and they couldn't fight it.
No force up from Zeta here. They're opting to just go with the pistols that they have. And with that comes patience. And perhaps the testing of the waters towards B. They've got 4 that way. Fault line to try to clear things out, but the live from Sadak, excellent delay. Interesting too to see how they prioritize where the orb is going. But they have let one slip past. 10 has gotten through.
Uh-oh.
Again, mind you, he doesn't have all he has
Oh,
is
that
a
should have been
sheriff,
so
but he could cause
bad.
problems here if they establish enough control on his side of the map.
Yeah, if Les wants to reposition into tower, which I don't think he will. He wants to stay on his anchor.
Oh, they know.
They're so aware.
Yeah, they know they've lost it. A second flash. Les has to look away.
Oh, nice shot.
What's the real threat? 10 falls. Sugar Zero does 2. Pro
Oh,
should
it's coming.
follow.
Here comes the brightness. My room is about to get real dark once
Alright,
the sun
This was
opens up
a
here.
difficult situation to begin with, and the window to convert was, I mean, minuscule.
Yeah, 30 seconds still here.
left.
Laz gets 1, but it is the window's gone.
Yeah.
You're right. It's just gone, and I'm concerned here because we might have seen, you know, stats that showed that Zeta's very good on attack on this map, but this is an entirely different comp. 14 seconds left, still 1v3, no chance to plant the spike. It's an entirely different comp, right? And the strengths of this comp are the bursty style of it, with Depp playing the Neon, and again, what you have for tools to follow up on anything.
Right, Flash is clear the way. Yeah.
You actually had Laz lurking on the entire other side of the map at that point, right? Where they're actually already pushing on the site.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily see that they're leaning into those strengths just yet.
We'll see if they do it here, as this is a gun
Can you
round
move
for
the
them to
cam
leave
down
light
just a
armor.
hair? Yes.
But you're right. This is where you expect. Okay, what's
that
this
good?
composition built for? It's built to go fast, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case here.
Don't forget on Ascent,
Where's my-
only one
oh.
round 1
Yeah,
from Zeta
And
when
what
he
a-
flipped to attack.
and what a freaking miracle that was.
That's true too.
Was that enough of a hair?
It took every bit of like lucky juice that they had. Les already tagged up. They have a good idea of where they're coming from, and he stays
He
so
could have
late.
he could have killed him with that wall.
Two from Depp to not even challenge, knowing he's going to TP eventually.
Falls into damage now, right?
Oh, really?
Just bullies him out of the way.
Yeah, they changed it.
Oh, what the?
Sure.
When did they do that? Like recently?
And now
Yeah.
the nade keeps him
Oh.
back. Crow gets the
Less than a
spike.
month.
Looking to push forward. The paranoia is there, and he just Sadak never hit the ground.
Body did.
Good to know.
Yeah. He's got a bulldog, you've got a specter, and then you have a sheriff. So you have some tools to work with here. They're both going to be coming down from the drop.
One enemy
And
remaining.
they're really just like that. It's extinguished. Aspas flirting with death.
Oh, we got a game on our hands.
For stats here, no?
Still has Mutil, understanding the
100%.
challenge is inevitable.
Got my 1.
Takes one with him.
He got his 1.
Traded out.
But Zeta do what they weren't able to do in the prior map, right? Win the anti-bonus. Force Loud to be in an economic disadvantage. Not disadvantage, but not gain momentum,
Sure, yeah.
right? So they'll hold on to the lead just slightly. But again, that time, Loud didn't really have the tools to stop any of that pressure that was going on. Les didn't have all he had was his headhunter.
You played LCQ without knowing that? No, I actually thought it did damage.
He won 5 rounds in a row.
I had no
Round
idea that it
first
didn't do
half.
damage anymore.
Expect that round
That's
to go away.
interesting.
Obviously, they
Cool.
win it out. It's great.
I mean, it's not like
But I don't
it doesn't really matter knowing it
feeling any
that
worse about the
much.
situation.
Traditional
Like-
one-way control in halls.
It's good to know now, but like, did it really matter?
this angle?
No, not really.
That seems like a
Oh.
bad spot.
Don't
Like
take
in,
that.
in the front wall, in the middle.
The hit, but
I also don't know how to do
Yeah.
the silent jump. I don't know
I
how to
guess-
silent jump either.
Nah, I don't know.
Gets the kill on to death.
That's not it.
Where's the
Like,
rest
I'd
of
rather be on the
players?
back wall.
Yeah.
They don't get in the site there. The molly was so good, and they just don't try to challenge. It's a molly.
What if you play on top of
So,
default
yes,
as a
definitely
chamber?
do some damage, but
Hmm.
nobody's
fuck?
there
That's
to
an
help
idea.
them.
I haven't seen that one.
And honestly, if not for Sadak swinging back into that, well, I mean, who expects a Viper there?
For sure, but he knows vulnerable players on the other side. It's a good play from Sadak.
Sure.
Problem here, Zeta, one smoke left.
You just jump while crouched, then uncrouch midair. Oh, well, there you go. Now I know.
Fire straights here. Again, Laz trying to cause some noise towards B, and that he falls too. You're starting to see some of the rotations go over just as quickly as that happens.
So
Pekka
fucked.
swings back off of the brimstone smoke,
Ah.
slow down. Spike has not made his way out of hallway yet. They've been
He had a
kept in middle,
chance.
but they finally explode out and they get the kills that they need to take control of the site. Sugar Zero with the plan. Aspas has arrived though with 30 HP, spamming into that smoke. And now you've got the Orbital Strike. You're going to have to deal with a 2v2 here.
Oh,
spammed him through the ults.
My God.
His ult too.
And it's
Spam
flank.
to the
If
old.
they really want to invest into this, they can secure it.
If he kills flank,
It's going to have to be heroics from Sugar Zero yet again.
does he know? He doesn't.
Can
He lag out?
hold them back by himself?
He lag
Oh,
out.
and if he isolates the gunfights, he's going to get
Oh!
what he's looking for. He's got a
No,
total
he
lead.
crouched,
Saves
he
the
crouched.
day. 4 on the round.
With a Vandal, too.
The IGL
Phantom
is a
dick.
monster. He just dives through
Sorry.
on that B execute, just shuts it.
I don't know why I ever thought about using the Vandal. What is wrong with me?
No, the Vandal's better.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this kill
It is,
whenever
it is.
stops the push, most importantly. Gets Laz who's trying to
You're a
flank him,
typical
takes
Phantom
some
player,
space,
you just
but
can't
this
accept the
right
truth.
here. If they get that crossfire, that round plays entirely different, right? Sugar Zero has room to play. Aspas doesn't get easy Hall's control.
Laz has his ult. They still have Psylocke's Viper's Pit. Pekka is his ult as well.
You want to play? Let's play.
I hear that toward Force online. A little bit of push towards A. The Prowler keeps him back for now. And where do they go off of this? You see Deb starting to rotate back. Rendezvous with his team. You've got this one way that you mentioned in the previous
Getting
round.
dark
So
in my room. I'm starting to not be able to see much.
Paranoia. Problem.
This is the 1 hour, the hour of fucking, I don't know, hell.
Druids, that gives information. You saw how far away he was.
Yeah.
That sound of his Vandal. They're not reacting exactly how I would expect off of that.
Another one-way dropped from Pekka.
They're being really slow on reclearing right now. They're worried about this dish.
Is he gonna pop Viper ult when he sees someone?
Zeta has a lot of space here in arcade. There's only 2 players here, but Sadak is here still.
And he still has that Viper's Pit.
Is there a Viper ult that covers all of B site? Oh, never mind.
Goes down. There it is.
Let's get a repeat here
That would have been
in tower.
sick
He's
though.
there.
Like all of the B bomb site.
Like the inside, but then he was a run
Yeah.
CT though, right?
Yeah.
Gotta go forward if he wants to deal with
But
this.
then
early.
I think this
you
one's
just
pretty
cover the
good.
plan. Yeah, this one's sick.
Especially as the round goes on, reinforcements.
Actually, this
are
one's
gonna
terrible. They
arrive.
just went through arcade.
Have to deal with Laz out of the
You
equation.
just cover B main though. You cover all of B
Yeah.
main and like half of
But
slant.
there's still so much
Oh, that's
room
not
to
still
work
good.
within.
You pretty much just go AFK and let your team work.
He's gonna try to
And
pick
if they
Sadak
fail,
right now.
then, well,
The Viper's
suck.
Pit has to be
Not your
cleared
fault.
out.
Yeah, I know.
And there it goes.
You dropped ult.
That's like the life of a controller
Just
player.
in the nick of time, they weren't expecting for it to fall, and they still maintain control.
Do your job, the rest is out of your hands.
You just sit there and you go AFK, and then if you could find like the right moments to like do your part and make your play,
So eventually they're gonna have to
those
exit.
are like the really good players.
Take
That's
it on
where,
their own
dude, that's
terms.
where Marv is nasty at.
Really nice stuff. It's a cool setup too. Les, who's playing an off angle right behind that box inside of arcade. Tower TP for him. And it's set up so that he can maintain control of tower. Even though he dies there, for Sadak to have plenty of space to peek out of that pit, to hold on to the pit. All the different variables and variations are possible there.
It's starting to fall apart.
Look at the scoreline for him, 21 and 12.
He's leading from the front. Doug's far from done. Perfectly healthy. Oh gosh, I thought he was gonna hit that. Boy, that was close. Thing is, they haven't explored this dish space a ton, other than Deb's antics with the orbital strike. The alarm box cleared out, the nades, now they're gonna funnel through. Oh, that ult went through. It's time for a little root and toot finger shooting, and he gets a kill on Sassy. With 5
What?
HP, how much more can he find? He pushes forward.
Balanced by the way.
He's around the
Balanced by the
What?
way.
They
What?
shoot at the same time.
Ace!
Let's get both.
Oh.
They were so freaking weak.
Oh
Look,
shit.
he's shouting. He's shouting
That
at the.
is ridiculous. Again,
That guy top fragged on KJ
the
last game.
players
Now he's on
above are
chamber.
simply showing up.
Guy can do it all.
And Sadak right now. Less than the last
This guy's
game
an
and
actual
less than this
sentinel.
round too, but Sadak entirely this game. It's just too
This is so
easy.
unfortunate.
Even tried jumping into the one way.
It sucks because he 1D'd the guy
That's just
with full HP and then just other guy was 1
it's
HP.
just silly.
Yeah. Put around though.
Loud, really from what the third. You see it on the time.
Told you, dude, all they needed is 5.
Given up very much control.
Oh, this would be closer.
win the last 3 rounds of the first half and just kind of cruise their way through.
Sure.
And I know it's not over yet, but this does feel very reminiscent of Ascent. Zeta won 1 round.
Yeah.
That's all they've won so far.
Just get this show on the road. Let's go watch an A.
Difficult task.
That's what we're here
man.
for, right?
Right?
Mhm.
Optic Gaming.
And for Zeta Division, they've got to figure
Optic
something out.
Gaming.
Again, I hate to bring it
Not
back,
franchise Edge.
but this composition
Any bets for that?
has gaps.
Oh,
We're short
yeah.
of space by now, no?
Teams who run the double duelists on this map, Aperex and Edward Gaming, right? Those 2 teams are difficult to replicate. And Zeta's a slow team.
Yeah,
Both
it's like
those
the-
teams are the opposite extreme.
And even if they, you know, we've seen what, 1 round, as you were saying, where they tried leaning into that, and then the Molly kept him back, right? Like they. It seems like they are very hesitant to commit to the go button, and this composition is built around go.
Yeah.
Go.
The nice thing is, speaking like the game's already over. Let me wait a little bit because Zeta Division right now has such good things going for them, but they also have such bad things in terms of what's happening on these attack sides.
Good comms,
8 of the
Caster.
last 9 rounds in favor of Loud. How much more
Such
can
good
they get?
things,
There's
but
a
hey,
little
listen,
bit
they
of
got bad
pressure, a
things.
little bit of go.
There's pace and there's only 1 player here.
Good
Sadak
stuff.
again though. Flash could push him back.
Or he can just walk back.
It sounded like me out there, dude.
He's staying on
I love
site,
it.
though.
Got less close by with an op
that's
to help.
stun.
Molly to delay. And just like that, you're not going to easily find your way in. You see the shows.
2 rockets?
Wow.
No Rosas?
Falls.
Wow.
2 rockets?
Delay
1
here.
Rosa.
10 tries to find one of his own, but how? How does that not kill him? Sugar Zero is his ult. Does he commit to it? There's a paranoia as they're flanking in from the opposite side. Pancado applying pressure.
He's doing it.
If 10 can get away, maybe.
Bro, just ult it, man.
But the thing is, the spike is there. They have to
Oh,
commit to
no.
this. They do not have the
What did we
options
do
to
wrong
grab
as
them and
viewers?
pick to shreds 1 by 1. Unless 10 can punch back, and no, he cannot.
There's just nothing. After their initial try fails, they try to come out of tower, but there's nothing there. Because the flank is coming so fast. That time you realize Sadak was completely alone on the side. And there all of a sudden, no north side control, even though they start the round coming through that side. And you just get completely ripped apart from all sides.
He was holding the ult because he thought there would be a better moment, I
That's the
think.
body language of somebody who's
But then
out
his team got ripped apart,
Fully,
and then
yeah,
he's
control
probably sad that he didn't ult.
of a situation. But they continue. This time they're going.
Not gonna
with
so
some more
fast.
Tempo with some more pace, and we've seen.
They can't let up.
Yeah.
This is what they need. They cannot let up. It's only
They're still bringing the
again,
fight though.
The same strat from Loud. Sadak alone.
What?
What?
Alone and Sadak is
They
not-
just ran on top of him.
Remember, you have less close by. And you've also got Pancado who's arrived. The paranoia there. Sugar Zero holding his nerve, getting the spike down, understanding there's cover, understanding there's pressure. And Crow tries to take the fight to Loud's doorstep. Can they stop the bleeding here?
Oh.
They've gotten it down to a 2v2, and they both have rifles.
What a shot. They started this round with only pistols. It was
Oh.
an eco from Zeta.
Oh.
I tripped his flank, Kenty.
5 HP. So heavily messed up. The thing
Oh,
is they have to
oh,
oh.
Oh my
goodness.
god,
That's
what
so
a
big.
what a play, dude.
2v1. Can Pancado do this?
What
Really
a
no
play.
reason not to go for it.
Dude, it's not playing.
They're back in the
Nah,
game.
Fam. Nah, fam.
Surely you don't go behind him. Oh, he hears it. Depp cleans it out. Zeta get to 9.
I've seen this before. Another thrifty round win. The first opponent for Zeta's Miracle Run was a Brazilian team in NIP, and it was a very similar round where they pulled out a thrifty when they needed it most. But this, such a tough ask. What a shot.
Shot was filthy.
I mean, the fact that he's able to reposition, he takes the gamble too, because moments ago there was a player holding the back of Jen.
They're back in the game.
Loud not calling a timeout here. Hanging on to the 2-round lead. You hear tour de force on for less. Flash in his face.
Oh, they're
Laz
past
has
this.
gotten past the smoke, yeah.
There's no fade to Prowler here.
Do they know? Surely they expected off the flash. There's someone there! But Les with reckless abandon swings into 10, gets a kill, and then gets the heck out.
Oh, that was a
Here,
chance.
Dad
That was your
has to
only
win
chance.
this.
Phantom hits
And
that.
there it is. The typically
Phantom
Spirits
actually
been
does hit
plenty.
that.
The question has been, what else
Oh,
can they
the
find off
Phantom.
of that? So far, nothing. Nothing at all. A prime gaming flawless for
It's
Loud as they
happening.
get to series point.
The sun is in an optimal position. It is now 7 a.m. It is now in peak position for the next hour.
So much money in the bank. They
It's
still
gonna
have a chance to bring
Obliterate
this to
me.
double digits. Loud completely understand what the situations for them winning against this comp are on their defensive side. Shut down, at least get that first entry, delay the rest of the push, and Zeta just has no follow-up.
I feel like Sugar Zero has been holding on.
Both of these guys, man.
Yeah, but the ults, right? Sugar Zero and Crow have been holding on to their ults for a long time. And those are key exec ults.
Yeah, Orbital Strike and the Rolling Thunder here.
Create so much space, you cause so much havoc. And it's just been held.
The buy is actually very weak from Zeta.
Yeah.
Because Laz elects to go for an op.
And you get the bank for it. But
Doesn't drop anybody.
Yeah.
Attack side op here from Laz. And he is probably the most proficient, consistent opper on the server. Everybody else opting to not use it as much, right? Nobody's a primary opper. But there's 2 Spectres, and other than Laz, all 4 players here from Zeta have light armor. So this timeout is crucial. The last timeout from Zeta. And they'll have to get through one of Loud's 2. Must win round, obviously. Match point here from Loud.
So much stacked up against him, man.
And the tactic has to be strong. What are they going to choose to do? They look slow again. They don't want to challenge Halls early.
I mean, shoot fast hasn't worked.
And the nice thing here, Loud has a trap play on Arcade.
Last
But
round.
Laz is the guy who's here. So he can spring this and easily get out to safety.
Quick peek, no one there.
Pancada's just shifting, right? No matter which side they're going to, he's
Yeah.
got a paranoia ready for them. This is so slow. Zeta looked like they're expecting Loud to push in that timeout. After that timeout,
Yeah.
go for that north side push for some reason.
Dude, that's so
Potentially flip it
good
and go for a
for
triple.
Loud right
It just
now.
doesn't come.
I think Sada
Everything's just working out for them perfectly, dude. If this guy goes back B,
He's got ult.
okay, he's not.
You're right.
So not only do they feel pressure from the northern side of the map because the alarm
This is
bot
still so
here,
good
but
for
he has
them.
his ult, as you were saying.
But there's nobody here actually on site. There's Boombot.
No way.
Wow.
Position
Given now, they have to go with 38 seconds
comes
left. They
the
smoke
raise
off both Sassy and Aspas. So Orbital Strike, there it is. It now comes
They're
through.
saving the raid nade.
Rolling Thunder to
Interesting.
work with 2.
There it is.
Does he choose to save that for retake or something?
Oh, they comboed it
Sassy
with
gonna
the
be
suck.
last at the party. Remember, he has that ultimate online from the beginning of the round.
Is there utility here to deny this? Yes, the Molly just landed. He's going to stick the plan anyways. Sugar Zero is going to be so low.
And there goes, dead. The Viper's pit out from Sadak.
Oh, they
GG.
lost.
Providing
Yeah.
Look at all
They
this
lost everything.
util,
The
man.
Nightfall and the
Oh,
Rolling
come
Thunder.
on!
No!
Vandal sucks ass.
Crow
Yep.
has left alone.
Yes,
Laz
sir.
and Crow have both gotten a couple of
Wait.
big kills. They've gotten that down to a 1v2. Laz
Wait.
opshot misses.
He's
He's
still got
still-
TP. He goes for more.
In so much
Ah,
trouble.
damn it,
hit your
Double face
TP.
him. Yeah, he gets one. But
NT.
Les gets it at the end. The
GG.
defuse comes
GG.
through. A 2-0
GG.
win.
Bye bye. Not bye bye yet.
2 maps in a row.
Not bye-bye, but
They
GG.
look dominant on the defensive side. That is an opening game that we wanted to see from Loud at Copenhagen. That is an opening game that we saw from Loud at Reykjavik. We weren't quite sure about what the level of their opponents was going to be. But I think answers or questions have been answered on both sides here. Zeta still look quite decent. Clearly problems. But that storyline writes itself. Now, right? There was problems at Reykjavik too. They came out and improved game after game.
I mean,
Who are you rooting for though? I didn't care. To be honest, I said Loud 2-0, but I didn't
After
care.
the early exit, O2 at Copenhagen, you get grouped. It doesn't look good. Like, who's going to show up?
Yeah.
Right? Like, was the run at Reykjavik just an asterisk, right? Was it an anomaly? And mind you, it's early in the tournament. It's just been one team, but the momentum, the composure, the fact that they find themselves in slight deficits, but they're able to roar things back and get clean wins. That's impressive.
Yeah, Loud was looking for redemption from Copenhagen to start things off. And I'm not going to say they get it quite yet. They can still get grouped.
It's a good start, though.
But this is a great look for vindication. He just understood what was happening from Zeta's attack side.
The last 3 rounds.
Yep.
Again, you go back to the last 3 rounds of the first half, and you can feel it's like, hey, Loud just saw something that Zeta have been like tipping.
Yep.
And from that point forward, that was it.
Yep, exactly. I mean, even that last round, right? For him to run into Dish, recognizing, dude, he just completely disrespected him, right? He just knows, hey, they're not going to be peeking this here. I'm going to walk out by myself in Dish, pick up an orb, and that is crucial for the retake. Unbelievable.
You mentioned the brain, you mentioned the frags. Les, another guy that we mentioned earlier in the series. A lot of question marks around him. How would he perform after a suboptimal performance at Copenhagen? He did very well as well. Yeah. This feels like the Loud team from Mercury.
Ellie Showmans and Wrath are fat. I mean, they suck.
I mean, that's what I said, right? It's the
they're fun. More fun anyway.
It was in playoffs instead. They weren't necessarily used to groups at Copenhagen.
I dropped my Shaman. I'm a Ret Pally.
That is true. You do have the end zone MVP
Pally,
right there.
Shamans are dog shit. You want one resto and you want one
who you think is
enhanced, and then that's it.
Of the title, you got Sadak, Les, and Saucy. Really, all good options. They all shined individually at their own moments.
Yeah, I think Sadak and Les, the guys that I'm looking at specifically, and that map too from Sadak, I think was brilliant, but also just the impact he had overall, right? As an IGL and a fragger. Les was good though, and that's a great sign.
Play other FPS games. Valorant sucks. What else are you gonna play? What other FPS games are there to play right now? I'd love to hear it.
I mean,
I'd love to hear it.
These guys are stars, but not at Copenhagen.
Yeah, not at Copenhagen, but early. They seem to be doing it here. Again, Loud, clean 2-0 win over Zeta. They advance in group stages, and we are going to advance to a break.
Sorry. I was reading something. Fuck, I can't see. I can't see, man. Luckily, the match won't start for like 30 minutes. Don't you get monitor glare? Yeah, I have it really bad right now, but I got about an hour. I got about an hour till it disappears. I'm not playing anyway. You'll never see me play at this time. If I'm awake at this time, I'm watching. I ain't playing. The earliest I will ever start is like 10 a.m., I swear. Unless it's for something like this.
Welcome back, everyone, and Loud walk away with the victory. They knew what the homework was to stop that composition on Fracture, and they managed to get an A+. Congratulations to them. Gold star for you, Loud. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Sideshow and Mimi, and to kind of just kick things off and you know, as we kind of look at the broader picture of that map, I mean, Loud, as I said, they executed that perfectly. They gave Zeta barely any opportunities to work with. Even when Zeta found those openings, Loud still managed to close it.
Yeah, Zeta came in with some really nice ideas. Well, there wasn't maybe a huge depth to them on that defensive side. The trap plays worked really well in some of the fights they had. But once we switched on over, this composition was really shut down. You look at that double duelist, you think, hey, it's going to be great on these big set piece executes. But the way that Zeta was playing it felt a little dissident. A lot of times, you know, not quite the follow-up there, and Loud was so good to punish.
Yeah, what you have is Zeta Division have changed both of their comps that they played today into comps that need to play fast, and they can't do it because they're a slow-paced team. And so their attack side has just crumbled both times here. And that's normally something that they're good at.
Yeah, you have to be willing to, like, take those fights alongside with your duelists, and you kind of get a little bit of that here, maybe.
But yeah, this is one of the really good examples of them kind of having the right idea initially. They get a kill, they want to go fast, and then someone just being left out completely alone. You see for Sadak there, he has practically a free kill, no one following up depth, and then they just wait around, late round, try and re-hit into this A site. And there was players holding, there was players waiting for Loud. They were ready for this setup. Zeta's biggest issue continues to be leaving their entrance out to dry.
Yeah,
what?
I think it just made things too easy for the side anchors.
What are you yelling about?
Sadak
Talk
did
to
a
me.
Great job of it.
Oh,
Take a
sorry.
look at how
I was
good
double
he's
bounded.
been
Oh.
in the most recent Copenhagen. This
I was
guy
excited.
played
Fuck.
really well, despite the fact that
Good.
We can talk about the bets now, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, bets are on?
I don't know.
Please, man, please.
This guy only continues to improve. He's been a huge source of consistency for Loud.
Yeah, it has been very impressive to see this team play, but it's just unfortunate there for Zeta, right? As we were talking about before, how this team, you know, the talent is certainly there, but, you know, when it comes down to just adapting or to when the situation doesn't go your way, it just feels like Zeta just doesn't really find themselves many options.
Yeah, I mean, their Cinderella story was fantastic, but they had one style that they took to the ball. And now they're trying to open up their wardrobe and try out a bunch of different stuff. And they're looking like an ugly sister out there.
I know, and the dresses simply just aren't working.
It ain't working. It's not working.
It's like they
back to the drawing
walked
board.
at the thrift store and pulled up some dress in the 60s.
Yeah.
We're still holding on to this dress reference. Anyway.
Let it die. Let it out.
Before the break, we asked y'all to vote for the in-zone player of the match. The people have spoken, and no surprise, it's Sadak Mimi. Based off of what we saw, that makes a lot of sense.
He almost dropped 30 on the third map there. He was playing Viper. This guy was absolutely absurd for his team. I think that for Loud, some people have been a little bit critical of some of the supportive line players, not Sadak, but Pankata in particular after their run at Copenhagen. But really, everyone was stepping up across the board. Like you were saying in those early maps, I thought there was a good job done to shut down Auspice, but everyone else from Loud was just so good.
I think it's also worth mentioning that Les did have a fantastic map 1 and deserves being put into this poll. And that gives me a lot of hope.
What's your prediction for the next match? I don't know. I feel like we haven't seen Optic in forever. Is that just me?
There is such a similarity between these two teams. Up at the top of the
Maybe
world,
it's just me. Maybe I haven't seen Optic in forever. I feel like I haven't watched them.
I really believe in the Loud bounce back to some degree. I don't know whether they're going to make a podium, but Zeta just don't have it right now.
They don't have the options. And I think that is going to be something that Zeta needs to think about, right? Maybe as they get ready, for this lower bracket run potentially, they need to start thinking. They need to really take a constructive look at what some
Optic
of the
didn't play an
problems
LCQ,
are
right?
with the
No,
seniors
no, no.
And try to see if they can clean it up before they make that lower run.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful that some of the issues that we were seeing today and they're kind of them struggling to implement this new style was because they had to implement a new old player into the mix at pretty much the last
Oh, that's
second.
right. We saw him in
They
Copenhagen.
did have a
Oh,
little bit
yeah,
more
yeah,
time now
yeah,
going
yeah,
towards the
yeah.
lower bracket game against Boom or Optic, but it feels like
Yeah.
the prep that they put in behind the scenes ahead of this tournament
Right.
doesn't really fit at what is working for this squad, and Loud did a great job of capitalizing that. I think that either Boom or definitely Optic, if they do get upset, would be able to do the same.
Yeah, well, the day does belong to Loud. They walk away with the victory.
I think they'll be
let's actually
fine.
Send it over to Esports Douglas, who's on double duty right now, doing an interview for our Verizon post-match interview with the one and only Saucy.
Thank you so much, GB. I'm out of breath. I sprinted all the way down here, but we made it, and we made it on time. Saucy, first off, congratulations
Thank you.
on the dub. I want to get really into the weeds in this first question here. Fracture in particular.
Okay.
The last 3 rounds of the first half when Zeta looked good, they were up 7-2, I believe, 7-3. It really seemed like you guys got a read on what they were doing, and there was just no stopping the Loud train after that. What was it? Was there something that Sadak saw? Was there something you saw that changed momentum as hard as it did?
Yeah, actually, me and Sadhack were talking at free time, and I realized
40
that
more
there
minutes
was,
and the
like,
sun's
no
gone.
one on
40 more
site,
minutes.
so they were-
Actually
they
less.
were
It'll be like
thinking
30.
With Razen Neon, they would leave and leave chamber there. Otherwise, they would just leave chamber and play retake. So we would just play a slow round and then find chamber and then just go in there.
Honestly, the match won't start for another 30 minutes. Last time we had to wait 40 minutes for the match to start. So
Much like Ascent, they won 1 round.
It'll be a
maybe
while
2
still.
rounds in the second half. Did it feel as effortless to you as it looked on camera?
have you played 0 Hour? Yeah, I have.
Honestly, our Ascent in defense is really strong.
Sure.
So yeah, we
My
like
webcam is
aggressive
probably
sometimes,
insane right now.
but
The only way I can
when
fix
we
it
read
is
the
if I
full game,
take my
like, Zeta likes
key
to
light
aggressive
and I up it
style,
to
but
100.
when we
That's the
started
only
to
way I
play
can make
aggressively,
like
they started to play
add
safe,
some more light to my
so
room.
kind of adapt on it. So
That light over there is
only
overpowering everything.
on us.
The real light.
Yeah, I think we did great.
You mentioned
Dude, they
your-
won
how
True
strong
Light.
Your Ascent is. I want to talk about Les in particular.
Yeah.
Young player. Look, he thrives under the pressure in Reykjavik. Less so in Copenhagen, and he was a monster on Ascent.
Why do you have no
What is it about
blinds?
that
Because
kid
I'm not in
that
here
makes
when
him so
it's
special?
bright.
Honestly, I think Les, not only Les, I think
Ever.
Les and Aspas, they're both like demons playing, you know? Like Les was 16 when we got him, and Aspas was 18. So yeah, I just teach them everything that I know, you know? So they got it, and they are playing really good in international tournaments. Like people were doubting them, you know, about it. So maybe they don't play well in international tournament, but hey, we got to the finals in Iceland, right? So now they're playing great again. So I'm really proud of Les, and I think he'll become one of the best players in the world.
Does that room get hot? No, I have
I mean,
AC.
if they
It does
continue
not
to
get
perform
hot.
at that level, there's no reason
Yeah.
why not. Last question that I have for you. It's been talked about pretty heavily. Your performance in Copenhagen was not good.
Yeah.
Right? You guys struggle. You get grouped. I think you guys won 2 maps total.
Yeah.
What is the biggest difference? You and I were joking. You said the team has improved.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest difference from Copenhagen to Istanbul for Loud?
I mean, the biggest difference, honestly, is everything. So yeah, kind of. I mean, we got a boot camp, right? So we came here earlier, so we practiced. So I think that we feel more prepared in every way. So yeah, I think that when you got to the stage, we were like so hyped and so confident. So yeah, it's way different than Copenhagen, you know. So I think that our team is ready for this tournament.
It showed, at least in that first series, it showed. Best of luck to you,
Thank you.
In the rest of the tournament. We're all excited to see how deep this Loud tournament run can go. I have good news
Will the
for you
Optic
folks.
game
If
start
you did not
earlier, or are
get
they
enough
dragging it
of
till
that,
official
you're gonna
time?
get
They'll
to
drag
watch
it.
one more time via the Prime Game
They'll drag
Match
it.
highlights right after this.
Bam, boom, bam, bam, bam.
These teams did not match up at Reykjavik. You might think, oh, it's second place versus third place. They must have fought each other at some point. They didn't. They just dodged each other in the brackets. Loud crushed the upper bracket. Zeta went on a run through the lower. And now they get a chance to rewrite that story. The next chapter is champions. And it's the one that matters.
There's Fury, Sugar Zero up top, like you said, gets 2 and the spike. Oh, it's clean as Zane. Sugar Zero gets the 3rd. They've been so well.
The audio difference between the stream and Shroud is very annoying. Okay, fine. I'll fucking turn it down. My bad. My bad, dude. My bad. I'll turn it down a little bit. Better?
It doesn't get much easier than that, dear friends. A 13-8 win.
Very cool, yes.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, but
As a competitor, would you rather they drag it until time or play ASAP?
Do we go into who's who?
Drag it.
No. We're both. Come on.
Oh, the Dapper and the Yapper.
We're both.
It's bad for the watcher, but it's better for the player this way. Why is it so low? Because nobody's listening, bro. Literally nobody's listening to this.
Showstopper gets 2. Once again, the line is Sarak. He's got 3 on the round. How much more is there? Can he hold them back by himself? He's got it to 1v1 and Sarak.
Do players ever use a text chat like nice shot or GG? Sometimes, yeah.
A 2-0 win for Loud.
To tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30.
I meant Shroud was too loud. Listen, nobody's listening to this. I might as well mute it, but if I muted it, it'd be too quiet.
$30? That's awesome. Yeah, and it's from the most reliable 5G network in America.
For $30 a line, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. And you get $960 when you switch the whole family.
Wow, I gotta let my buddies know.
We're already here.
The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon.
The Paper X game is going to be pretty nuts, I think. Those are 2 pretty good teams. Or 2 really good teams. Are any of these matches knockouts? Not yet. Not yet. Are you done with WoW? No, I still play. I still play. I'm not going to play Wrath of the Lich King fresh, though. That's a waste of my time. What the hell's the point of playing Wrath of the Lich King fresh when I already have my 2 characters ready to go for Wrath, you know? I don't know. What's the point of restarting? Content. Yeah, but nobody watches me play MMOs. I'm not Asbin. Asbin, it makes sense. Asbin, God, I wish I got views like Asbin in MMOs. I'd quit FPS instantly. I'd leave them all behind. I wouldn't touch an FPS again. If I got the same viewership that Asbin gets in MMOs, I would literally leave FPS behind. Gone. And you know what's funny? Asbin probably thinks the same thing. Asbin's probably like, fuck, I wish I could play other games. The grass is always greener, huh? Fuck. Once you go pro, then what? Oh, dude, so going pro in Valorant enables you to play MMOs. That's the fun part about it. Because what that basically means is basically you're practicing 8 to 10 hours. And then the little time that you have left in the day, there's 2 things. Either you play ranked, which sucks, or you play a different game. Maybe an MMO. The most I played MMOs is when I played CS. When I played my CS career, that's the most I actually got MMO time. Because it enabled me to do that. Did you hear about the big German streamer that was on Gamescom that have to get so much guards like he would be a politician or sort of that? No. That's not a... I mean, everybody gets guards at gaming events. You know, at TwitchCon I had like fucking 6. That's pretty standard stuff, I'd say. If you're a popular person, get a guard. I hired a guard for all of the LCQ. So the event doesn't provide guards? It wasn't an event. It was a boot camp. There was no event. It was online. The match was online. Why'd you have guards for LCQ? Because everybody knew where we were. Everybody knew we were at the Complexity Studio. You could just show up. Of course I'm going to hire people. I get guards here in California. When's the next match? Probably in 30 minutes. You're paranoid? I don't think I'm paranoid, no. There's nothing wrong with being safe. Listen, like, do you look both ways when you cross the street? Yes? Oh, you're paranoid. Like, come on. Just be safe. Don't just cross the... yeah, you have the green to cross the street, but you're still gonna look before you cross the street. If you don't... I mean, then... GG, I guess, if you don't. You got some big balls. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's fine. Just embrace it. It's been so long. It's been too long. We've talked about this for way too long. Fun fact, back in the day when I used to be a commentator for Valorant, I wanted to cast with you. But now, here we are. Here we are. They made sure that they put me over here because
we were too good there to use the Atlantic Ocean to separate us.
That's right. That's right. Now, our upcoming matchup is going to be Boom versus Optic. And if you're Boom, you know, you go through all this, you're fighting, you're trudging through the trenches and trying to get to an international event, and then you get here and you're thinking near yourself, man, it's only going to be upward from here. But unfortunately,
only paranoid people use sidewalks.
And the rest of Optic Gaming, that's the story for this Indonesian team. And Ryan, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of the biggest, toughest and biggest.
I feel like bodyguards looking across the street are a little different. I don't think so. It's all about just being safe.
I think Optic at this point, the top team in NA have been there consistently throughout the year. A great year for them in total, but Copenhagen maybe left a little bit more.
It's all about just being safe, right? It's just that the same goes for like this. Like, if you go into a hotel room, you're gonna check the fire exits. You're gonna check and be like, okay, where are the fire exits? Where are the stairs in case I need to get the fuck out?
I mean, overall, we're looking at the fact that yes, I like the fact that you pointed out Copenhagen was a dip for them. Have a look at what
you see. I don't, dude. I don't know. I don't feel like it's not that complicated. Like you see someone being sketchy downtown LA, you're gonna look at them as you walk past them. You're not just gonna like, gonna look away, you know? You know, someone's fucking tweaking. Someone's tweaking as you're crossing the street next to somebody. You're gonna watch them closely. You're not just gonna like have your back turned to this person tweaking. You know what I'm saying? That's not being paranoid. That's just using your fucking brain. You know, you're not gonna drive and fucking look at your phone, right, guys? Of course you are. You guys don't know what safe is. It's fine. It's fine. I had my one moment of being an idiot, okay? I had my one moment. That's not true. I had a couple moments of being an idiot where you turn your brain off. It's not good to turn your brain off. You can't do it. Don't turn your brain off, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
It's in a different spot. Ye's managed to TP across. And again, a very different style and approach against Paper X. It's a lot faster, a lot more execute heavy. And then you go over to FPX. They have a KO. They fight for showers a lot with that knife.
I drive with my eyes closed. All right. I mean, I guess you could if you got a Tesla, right? Technically. You could. I believe it. I believe it. If you worry about everything, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Well, you're not worried. That's the thing. You're not worried about everything. You're just being safe, right? You're not being worried about everything. You're being safe about everything.
Boom is the one that has to go up against this. If you're a Boom fan right now, please do cross fingers, toes, whatever you've got going.
There's nothing wrong with being, there's nothing wrong with being alert. Like if you're walking past somebody, looking at their movement, looking at what they're doing with their hands, like there's nothing wrong with that. That's not paranoia. That's just you just staying alert, being aware of your surroundings, knowing where the safety exits are in a hotel, in a place that you're not familiar with, knowing where the exits are in case of an emergency. That is not paranoia.
Slow game, a quieter game. A quieter game for him is a best game for someone else. It's like their dream numbers, their dream ACS, for example. You see him 3rd, 5th, 6th. It doesn't matter because Ryan's already alluded to the fact that Ye is just one piece of the puzzle for the team. And when he pops off, it's great, but it's not the be-all or end-all for Optic in the end.
Yeah, it's the fact that the stats were so similar from a top finish and a 3rd place. And FNS in a tweet...
Jiggle peeking the sidewalk. Yeah, true.
From us. And it's like, is it really?
Is it really?
Because Mav was to say some ACSs went up overall, in results, but I think it's also like, what are the expectations for Optic? Because we've seen them win Master Copenhagen, but I'm going to pull out the EMEA card. We didn't send our best squads at that point, right? So I think it's the competition going up, but I do think Optic is like one of the top 3 for this event, for sure.
If there's one team that's going to put in that work to get prepared, it is most definitely going to be Optic Gaming. But their opponents, and we're not that familiar with their opponents because we haven't seen them before, but this is going to be the first look that we're getting at Boom right here in Istanbul, Jess, and this roster could shock us all.
I mean, we've already had one APAC roster come in and shock us all, show us what they can do in their debut game, and there's been so many other teams in this year that have had debut games that have shocked me to my core. I think Boom, however, at least of my pickings, was the lowest rated just purely because it was just so green for them.
Unknown quantity.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And speaking of green,
How much does a guard cost? You pay by weight.
the kind of thing that I
think guards vary depending on what you want, right? Like if you want an armed guard, if you are getting it in a certain state. Like everything in California, for example, is more expensive. And then it depends on the job, right? Like is the job
you could sort of expect to run Zeta, and then you also have like absolute Duke 2 way back when.
Is the job just standing there? Is the job following you around? Is the job like, you know, fucking a whole detail at a party?
Or like top 5 or 6, I guess it would be. You kind of go, okay, they're so consistently good at these events that they deserve to stay on their roster. Blaze King, Boom have not really been able to do anything at all in an international event up until now, but he's been with that squad almost 800 days. Like pretty much since the game officially came out. Reina just come out, Ascent as a map. That was the new map that just came out. That's how long ago.
So long ago.
Yeah. The Sovereign skin.
Back in your day.
Everything was black and white in the olden times.
It's funny that you pointed that out as well, because he said in a post-match interview way back when, he goes, you know, I wasn't sure if I was the problem with Boom. I was the one that was on the roster for the longest. We hadn't really won anything, and I'm wondering, am I the problem? Should I change me? Is there something going on? And then he felt a need of responsibility for the team as well. I mean, you're the longest standing, you know, player in the roster.
In some countries, the grocery stores have armed guards and door checks.
so
I believe it.
forms in plays, whether it's leadership in game, mentality, etc. I want to know what Blaze has to show inside the game, but there might be a lot of things we don't innately see inside the game that he does for the team as well.
Yeah, well, we have a little bit of time before we jump into the maps and stuff. I guess, we know there's so much tape on Optic, right? And Boom's been around, right? Especially in their region. But what are going to be the win cons here, right, for Boom against Optic? Obviously, you could look at it, like shut down X player, do this, do that. But what does Boom need to do as a team in order to overcome this very formidable foe?
Well,
That's Colorado? Really? In Colorado? That's crazy.
First game at every international event we've had so far.
I've seen it in North Carolina. That's wild. I haven't seen that here.
That was back in Reykjavik, which they ended up winning.
Then again, I don't go to grocery stores, so
They lost in that series as well.
I guess that makes sense if I haven't seen it.
We know are not going to be there, at least from their win just then. I think a lot of it is that prep against Ye. I think Guild back at Copenhagen, they did a phenomenal job of knowing where he plays and what time he rotates off the map on the defense, right? Like, Ye holds this angle until like 50 seconds in, then he'll move somewhere else. So we need to keep him there, because if he's there, he's not anywhere else on the map. We can keep him away, and he had his worst performance for the longest time. I don't know if Boom's going to be able to do that, but I think it is approach of know how Optic play, how they want to approach certain aspects of it, and effectively take key members out of the game depending on the map. Like Mav, for example.
I'm so conflicted because this is my coach brain kicking in here, and I'm like, do they play their own game or do they counter? What is better for Boom now? I don't know, but whatever they show on map number 1 will give us, the goods as to what their plan is coming into map 1.
Well, I'm so glad you said map 1 because we're ready to do
We're ready?
bad boy. We've been briefed on both of these squads.
I mean, we're not actually ready. Like, it's gonna. We haven't done maps, have we? Like, we gotta do the player walk-ins, then you gotta do the maps, then you gotta do the 5-minute warm-up. We still got 15 minutes. This is starting at 8, or I guess 11 your time.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what we're gonna get here.
Oh, that's right. Maps first, then walkouts, then they play after.
It's hard, right? Because Optic is just such a
We're going to Pearl.
map pool overall, but
I hope so.
We're
I would
going-
love to watch Pearl, actually.
Pearl. It's happening.
I mean, people were
Please, Pearl. Please, Pearl. Please, Pearl. Please.
It's gonna be Pearl third map.
They didn't necessarily go their way, and it's a little bit of
Pick
a risk
it.
that they don't want to take.
Nah, they're not picking it. No way.
Wanting to get rid of that one. I am going to be interested in sort of bans from the side of Boom.
No.
From the side of Boom as well, and there
It's gonna be Pearl third. Calling it.
I think Pearl's gonna get veto next, no?
No. They're gonna let it in.
There's no way Optic picks it. There's no way.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Map number 1, our debut map on the international stage will be Breeze, and I don't know how much of a breeze it'll be.
But who knows? Maybe they've been
I
practicing.
mean, it's all right. I guess we could touch on it because it is the first map.
What is it?
Maybe they've been practicing.
The
Pearl.
main pick, I think,
Yeah,
for
but I
Optic
feel like
opening
they're
the split,
they would
that's no
see
longer in
themselves as
pool.
the better
You have to
team.
look
Don't
at
pick a
maps
gimmick
like
map.
Bind, especially
This is
when
too
they
new.
were the
No
best
information
Bind
on the
in
other
world
team.
at this point. When you have wins over Xset, you beat DRX, you beat PaperX, FPX. Again, it's all of these X teams. I can't, like, it just seems to be something. And this comes as no surprise.
Ew,
The way that they play the
Bind.
map, the way that you get Ye on Chamber working so well.
No,
this is
man.
gonna be-
Bind?
Ew, dude.
Who haven't really had that much time of.
I would have gone. I'd have been down for a Breeze Icebox Pearl.
Breeze got banned, I think.
Certainly not to the same
No, Breeze is good. Breeze is in.
Oh, it got picked.
Breeze is one.
The Icebox got banned. That's the one that got banned.
Yeah.
Third map, because I certainly don't expect them to 2-0 this. I think that would be an incredible upset, one of the biggest upsets in the groups if they do manage to 2-0 this. So let's make that speculation. It hits the third map.
Doesn't everyone hate Breeze? No, everyone hates Bind.
Pearl's
Everyone
definitely
hates the
getting
new
banned here by
maps, and then
Optic.
they love them after a little bit.
Or them, yeah. One team will ban Pearl.
Dang
Unlucky.
it.
Dude, I can't believe we got it in the first map, first match.
Yeah.
I was actually so lucky.
Again, another
Like,
map that the last time Optic played it, they
there could have been a chance where we don't see it for days.
Made it this far, right?
It's a risky pick.
Maybe it would have been something that Optic ban out, but instead they go for the Haven. So you're right, that Fracture is going to be that third map. I guess we weren't expecting Pearl all that much because Broom did come through DLCQ. It's more
So who are they
like
playing against?
someone
Boom?
had to prepare for this map,
Boom,
like
yeah.
Who's-
They're from Indonesia.
Okay.
At least not today. Optic going to be going for Fracture for that third and deciding map.
There is no way in my mind that Chet sits
We still
there
got 20
and
minutes,
allows
man.
Pearl to go through when there is no
Yeah, it
need
might be a bit, dude. They like to stretch these things out.
out a pocket map that, and show your strats.
These breaks are killing us, huh?
Try that
We
hard
need
against
bets now.
we know of yet. I could be complete. I wanna be
Please.
proven wrong.
Oh wait, the guy was actually here. Hey, where'd he go? Are you still here?
We
Let's
need.
do a simple one. We need a simple
We
one.
need
We'll do
bets.
one. Let's give us one category. There's 3 categories. Is too much.
Whether it was going to be Boom, whether it was going to be Optic in the next one, that would have been happening no matter what.
I think Pearl's an
The thing is, this match will be entertaining regardless.
Nobody wants to reveal.
True.
We actually are gonna
Well, will it?
This
It might
is
just be a
optic.
stomp.
It's all right.
They're floating it.
That's the, okay. If it's a stomp, it won't be.
But I think that this
But
is
if it's a close
sort of
game,
like another
because it's
day
NA, it'll be fun to watch.
Because it's NA.
Like if,
overall to
yeah.
this, but it was
If Optic just roll them over, it won't be that fun to watch. Like all honesty, right?
Okay, what if Optic gets rolled over?
There's an opportunity here, especially on
That would be interesting.
catch Optic off guard. It has
Because it's so
happened.
unexpected and they're
I think
underdogs.
Breeze is an unpredictable maps at certain times. Sometimes, unfortunately, because weirdly defender side and you think it's going to be attacking side and things flip. I think having a slow start, as the manager of Optic said in Copenhagen to me outside the hotel, he goes, yeah, we have slow starts, Jess. And I'm like, I know, I've noticed. So don't let it become a curse here. Maybe that's the thing that Boom can really use as the thorn in the side of Optic today.
Yeah, potentially. Well, we'll see, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, it's our second match of the day. It's Optic Gaming facing off against Boom.
They haven't even done the walkouts
I know,
yet,
I
man.
know, I know. We gotta trust me. Get comfortable.
Oh my god.
Get fucking comfortable.
It's like, it sucks for viewers, but it's like, you know, as a player, it's fine. You're never like itching for it to start. I mean, in Counter-Strike you were, because the events were done so poorly, but in this shit, like, you're fine. Sometimes you feel like you don't.
Players?
Yeah. Sometimes you feel like you don't have enough time.
They probably don't have enough time
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how it is for them. Well, the other team gets off, then you get right on. You probably have 30 minutes at least, I would guess.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, it definitely is, because this analysis, they have to analyze the last game, analyze the next game, do the interview, show the vetoes that are probably already done. Are the vetoes being done live? Or is it done before? I don't know.
I think it's done before, and then they talk about it like it's live.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a decent amount of time, I would say.
Tarek ran the ads button on me. I mean, you got the high viewers, dude. You got to do it. I get it.
Welcome back, everyone. Two teams are now ready to make their Champions Istanbul debut. Let's go ahead and meet Optic Gaming and Boom Esports.
They gonna do anything cool? Any bets?
Famous.
Working on it. Backline, calling backline. If you know him or anything, just let him know we're here.
Yay.
Flips Jider. Mouth. Blaze King.
Where is he? There he is.
I don't. Yeah. What's going on?
It's going too fast, man.
Timings are fucked up.
Sucks.
Wait, these guys aren't doing any agent things.
Victor.
No Sova ult? What the fuck, man?
Your webcam's so dark. It's because of the sun. The exposure's all fucked. It'll go away. It'll go away very soon. Like 15 more minutes and it'll be fine.
Oh, he wants to do map 2, I think.
Yeah.
You know, he's only a map 2 guy, I guess.
Me. Meow. Oh, Chet's not here, right? He's at the... He got COVID?
He has COVID,
yeah,
right? Wait, did it say meow?
Yeah, it's Meow.
For who?
His name's Meow.
Oh, is his name Meow?
Meow.
What the fuck? Who is that? The coach?
I think so. Yeah.
I gotta find out what his actual alias is. Like, how do you spell it?
Back.
Meow.
Meow. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Wait, that might be a sick alias, low-key.
It felt like the actual sound too.
I was worried for
Imagine just getting fucking shit on by someone named Meow.
Meow, and instantly all the cats around are just like picking their ears up. We're just gonna have to be overthrown by them in about 5 minutes.
Good connection. I didn't put the two together, but that actually works out. So you don't want to say Meow's name out loud when you're outside, or else you might just get attacked by a bunch of cats.
I don't know if team huddle is a good idea. Is that weird?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like their coach got COVID. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That is true.
That's just me.
100 cats already, so.
It's pretty awesome.
If I'm there, I got a mask on. I'm just saying.
Just a reminder, folks, if you're just joining us here, Breeze is going to be
So you're talking about optic huddling, right?
Yeah, the huddles in general.
What if they huddle with masks on? Would it be okay then?
It'd be better, I think. It wouldn't be. It still would be weird. I don't know. I just want an huddle. I would do a 6 feet huddle.
Or can they manage to change the course?
There's an aspect of this, and I noticed it in the EMEA as well, where you mentioned Optic being slow starters. Yeah. This was obviously a Boom's map.
The coach isn't out there, right? Well, you know, I mean, that probably before he got COVID, they were hanging out, and then they probably didn't know, and then they found out, and then they're like, oh shit, oh fuck, it went COVID, you know, and then to continue that is usually not ideal. When you find out somebody has it, you should be the better person and still take precautions, in my opinion.
And then when their defense comes around, they're going to be a lot more alert, I think.
I mean, I feel like that's really important because the teams themselves, like, you just look at the attacking and
Like whenever I hang out with somebody, and I know I've been in contact with somebody, and they tell me the next day, like, oh fuck, I got COVID, I don't see anybody for like a week. I literally, I mean, I don't leave anyway, but that's just me.
I agree. Okay. I used to have to carry one.
That's the same thing. I would do the same thing if it was like a flu. If it was just a really bad like flu or really bad cold, I would do the same thing. Because I wouldn't want to pass on a fucking cold to somebody else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's COVID. It doesn't matter if it's a mean cough. It doesn't matter if it's a high fever. Like any of those things, I don't want to pass that on to anybody else. That sucks.
Famous has had some good performances, so that chamber is incredibly important. He plays a lot of different stuff. You typically see Flipside being on that sentinel role, but Berserk's Famous, they're going to be the double operators. They're on defense first. Got to keep that.
Like if you're sick, if you got a cold,
you got to do well. Also, stop first dying because this
stay home, man. Fine.
They go down very early, and they also don't get
give it a couple days. Doesn't have to be COVID. Doesn't have to be COVID, man. You're not feeling good? Chill. Chill if you can.
All right, there's a prediction for map 1. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah. Shrewd?
Breeze. What are the
comments? No, not the.
What?
I'm saying that there's we have a challenge on hand.
Oh, we got a bet?
We got a
challenge. Don't call it a bet.
You're right.
We got a challenge. I'm sorry. Okay, what's the challenge? My fault. My fault. You're bad.
You and your guests get to predict the total of duelists. Total kills both teams duelists. BT. Okay. All right. So both duelists combined.
What?
Guess the kills. Margin of error plus -1.
We have to combine both duelists?
Both duelist kills combined.
What if there's only one duelist?
There's two.
Too bad.
There's 2 jets.
Oh, there's 2 jets. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's so hard.
You have to that is hard as fuck. That's for 100.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
No, and I think this is the biggest benchmark.
38.
Okay. Should I write this down or will we remember your number?
I'll remember. 38. Fuck, that might be too high. Nah, that's fine. 38.
You can change your prediction now.
No. 38.
All right, Sam.
42.
Okay.
You're out of your fucking mind, bud.
Watch this.
42's not.
Watch
right.
Victor Food.
And I will guess 29.
What the hell?
What?
29. 29. That's Victor's KD alone.
That's
really strong. And I'm speaking to people
That's
Actually,
low.
you're good at 29.
29.
You're good. You're good at 29, man. You're doing great, man.
29 seems low.
No, tell him it's good.
It is low, but I don't think the duelists are gonna play well here.
Okay, all right. I
Wait,
mean,
is he on duelist?
it's a
He's on
challenge.
duelist.
Victor and Famous, I think.
Yeah, those guys dash in and die usually. I'm going with
Yeah, okay,
29.
watch this.
I got your numbers recorded.
No drops anywhere.
Yeah, well, I did ask our amazing production team to go ahead and give me a little predictions graphic. And,
Dude, I can't believe we're starting in 9 minutes. That's crazy. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
You think so?
Images of
I think so.
unfortunate events.
Yes.
That's the power of it.
Does it say 9 minutes?
I feel like we just
No, he's just guessing.
Yeah, we need to do a little.
Oh, is Famous on Chamber? I might have been wrong.
All right,
Now it's
screen grab that, and if it does all go south,
Is he? I don't know. I didn't see it
my
actually.
goodness.
I know Vic's on Jet, but
Have pie on our faces.
oh yeah, Berserks is on Jet. How do you say that name? Berserx. Berserks. Berserks?
That's just too
They
much.
win.
Oh, bought you that watch.
I bought that myself, actually, to be fair. So this is no bias. This is just by coincidence, a mere coincidence. I just happen to wear green today, so.
So we're really leaning into curses here.
Yeah.
We really are. We actually
I mean,
really are.
2 AMEA. It's like, oh yeah, NA are playing? Yeah, NA are gonna win.
Yeah, NA gonna win, guys.
Oh wow! I didn't realize that I was just surrounded by bias everywhere
Yeah,
I look.
I mean, you gotta play your cards right. I will say, like, another thing about it is like mouthed on the KO controller main. Like, it's typically what we sort of see and expect from him overall. But his KO's been really good. I think there's not Fracture. There's another map that he plays. I think maybe like Icebox. He plays a little bit of that, and obviously Brimstone. So he's not really like a world-class controller. He's moving into different roles now, just because there's more to gain.
No, my heart will break if he moves from being a controller. Because I keep saying he's one of the best players in the world, and he's one of the best controllers, and all of the best controllers start with M. So if he moves away from this...
Oh, he's saying wait for the picks, then we can predict. Do they pick the agents already?
No, we can. There are arbitrary connections that will always be made on the desk. That is what we are here to do. I will never let this be lived down, ever. Simar must stay as a controller.
But you know, though, it does beg, and by the way, for everyone watching at home, obviously, as you can tell, we're doing the art of the Phil. But we're going to be getting into the game hopefully shortly, which, you know, will be...
Can I change my number to 32?
Second match of the day, and also make sure you stay tuned because we have
People are saying no.
another match
All right, fuck
coming
it.
up after this. It's going to be an exciting one as well. PaperX versus Leviathan, which will be a banger. But, you know, Ryan... In Copenhagen, there was a lot of conversation, right? Marv, most definitely, you know, was the point of contention of, like, could this guy be one of the best players in the world? But the conversation was centering around Ye so much.
Oh, yeah.
And even when he wasn't playing well, it was just like everyone felt like they were just dragging him through the mud. That has to rock the mental a little bit, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I don't think anything can actually rock Mouth's mental. He is ice cold for all those things. I think if there's a player that I'm looking at seeing, like, I want to see a little bit more because we know what he can do. It's crash heats. Not because, like, he's had an underperformance. He was one of the best Silvers in the world.
Yeah.
Now that there's not much Silver nowadays, obviously he's on it here, but more Fade. I'm curious to see how he's going to do on that Initiator.
All right, well, you know, guys, we have talked so much about curses going into this game, and I couldn't think of two cursed people to commentate the action better than my dear friend.
Wait, shout was wrong. We're going live.
So have fun, Mustache and Egg.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy and the Death Crew. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting one. Optic versus Boom. You've got El Diablo versus Egg Diablo in some ways, Josh. And on paper, you might say, you know, this one is going to be relatively one-sided. The desk has been setting it up in that kind of way.
That is what it says on my paper. It says one-sided game, but that I think there's always the possibility that these kind of things don't work out the way that you're expecting.
And they have in the past for Optic.
It absolutely has, but really, on paper, this is an enormous uphill battle for Boom. It's their first time at an international event. They don't have experienced players even. It's not like, you know, experienced players being put together for the first time. They just haven't faced this level of competition before, except for domestically.
We're live, people. We're fucking live. Move your cam.
Against you in your first international match, but we'll see what they come into here. Victor dashing into the wall to start things off. An advantage for him. He's not going to be able to cross up.
They started early, man. Fuck.
I told you, dude.
Ready and waiting.
Where are the comms?
I called you.
First one's going to be traded, but
Fine. There'll be a tech pause second round.
Looking for opportunities, just pushing through. Optic seemingly just cleaning up the stragglers wherever possible.
And FNS
sorry,
staying
GG.
alive and dealing with that flank allows the Viper Wall to still come back.
Weird.
Up.
Before.
This is looking like a great position to play from.
Teleport's ready.
Good crossfire setup as
Oh
well.
my god, what a spray.
But they've broken it to some
Where's it
degree.
planted?
Having
Front?
said this, Marv is still on the flank.
Done.
Double doors. And he cleans
Green
it
wall,
up.
brick by brick.
That's
You
a
heard
fairly
it.
Decent pistol round from Optic.
100 of
Nothing
these
too
play, this
fancy,
shit's
just
over.
Keeping it simple, playing the fundamentals well.
Vanessa's crosshair
And
is
this map, even though
awful.
Victor ends up being the first death there, and dashes in
No?
and stuff. This map is Victor's.
Vanessa's crosshair is what?
Awful.
You are going to see.
Let me see it again.
If Victor plays anything like what he's done in the past on Breeze, you're going to see a masterclass on Jet from this guy. It's not an agent that you normally think of associating with Victor. But whenever he
Alright,
plays it on
Shroud
Breeze,
38, Psalm
he's
42, Tarek
dominant.
29. Good luck.
Does seem to be his playground.
Also, I think it's for 100 gifted. I'm not sure though.
But
Okay,
it's like,
that's fine. I just like doing the bets
almost the exact
or
same
challenges.
scenes that we've
Sorry.
witnessed from before. You can see the snakebite goes over the top. That's going to clear that one side. The cloudburst as well.
Challenges, copium.
A lot of the angles in case
Fuck.
they're holding close with the better weaponry.
I kind of like what Optic just did there. I'm feeling that. Making a mental note.
Wait, I just realized that if it's a quick game, that it's in my benefit.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
That's another thing. It might just get rolled.
Why did I say such a high number?
Victor might just have a 22 kills. The other guy might have 7. You never know.
Tournaments. A lot of times ending up losing as well to these APAC teams in the past. Sersha,
Mental
X10,
note.
they got knocked
Done.
out of champs last year by X10.
And we're fucking terrible at this
that's
stuff.
absolutely
Even,
true.
we fucked up
They're
yesterday
2 and
too. Not
3
picking
all
But I
together.
won though. I won $100 yesterday.
Having said that, though,
I won 100 too. Wait, I won 100 bucks from you. I just remembered.
Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Wait, what did I win for?
It's the thrifty.
It was a
The
thrifty,
Oh
right?
yeah, it was a thrifty. Oh yeah, I remember. It was in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
But they haven't got the same level.
It's
of
on the
skill.
way.
This would be the
It'll get there
first
soon.
big one
That's fine, man.
that
Put it on my
Boom would
tab.
take. They've done a great job just getting here to start with. Yeah. And Optic, I was wondering whether or not they were just going to keep hammering this A exec.
B-pop?
But on the bonus round, starting to take things towards B. And just bursting in.
Yeah.
Marv building up the null command so early.
Massive ultimate to just try and expend and get right in there, but Famous has already removed 2 of them in this cross.
Alright,
we got a fucking game on our hands.
game on our hands, baby. Let's go.
Farm.
One angle.
Yes.
Make sure that they just mow them all down.
I'm
with
excited
the
now. The
rifles in
bets
their
are on.
hands.
Challenges on.
Wait, we got a game for real, for
Flawless
real.
predictions? Flawless predictions? How many in the game?
And that's Boom with their first round on the board at a global event. There's not going to be a feeling like it, Brent.
How is this their first?
When you get here and you're
How is this
just
their like
waiting for
debut?
that first
How did they
moment
get
of
here?
excitement and you realize
If this is their debut as a team.
You can go toe to toe with the top dogs. These guys.
How did they get here if it's their debut? Like they qualified through LCQ.
Winning.
I think this is their debut at a LAN, like international.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they needed.
that was the bonus round.
So it's not really like. I mean, I guess it's kind
It
of.
is debut for international land.
Yeah, but like it's not. We're not.
Anyone
We're
can play
not, we're not
online.
playing fucking CS. You know.
What do you mean by that?
International and CS was like different. You know. You were going up against the best, but in this game.
Very slow and steady for now. Forcing out that
Meh.
drone from Blaze King. Just
In this game, NA is best.
No, I'm saying like in this game, like it's just a different game, dude. Everybody's got their own like shit going on. You have to prepare for
You
everything.
think everybody sucks?
You're not preparing for the region. You're just preparing for as many possibilities as you possibly can. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's it. Like it's different.
And now all 5 Optic players bunched up on A. But without that mid control, Boomer reluctant to stack the A site. They're still playing a very spread defense.
It's an interesting Viper wall.
Now just opting to try and go for a bit of a
That was just
contact play.
spam.
That was just spam. Right through
Yeah.
the wall, flash over the top as
But
well.
it's giving them the space, but I'm not sure if that's on purpose.
Pushing in
I
between
think it
the
is.
pyramids. That's Victor. He's claiming these kills. A couple of shockies coming in. Dangerous situation. Dropping a couple of the players down very low. In fact, look at that warbang kill straight to the cranium. Famous claims another.
And you got a 3v3.
Oh, over peak? Fuck it, you got your one.
Good trade
If he
by
dies there,
Famous.
do we talk about it in VOD review or say fuck it, it's Diablo?
And they are worried
You
about
definitely say
say-
fuck it. It's Chamber.
Yeah,
Led
it's
to a
Chamber.
single Vandal.
It's Chamber and Diablo.
Down, though, that
That's
was-
2 fucking whammies in one.
You're right, Victor. He is low, and now the pressure's on him.
We got a
Honestly,
fucking
gets
game
stuck.
on our hand.
It's not really being watched.
He's waiting.
Shoot. Holding it, patience,
Oh
the
no, he
discipline.
waited too
Going for
long.
the shots,
Wait,
though.
what was he
How
lining
are
it
they
up or waiting for the
holding
smoke to
it?
fade to kill the planner?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Yeah, I think it was both. It was kind of hard. He was like going in and out the smoke.
I think
I think the ADS is what made it hard though. I feel like if he's not ADS, he just kills him there.
And then Famous is weak on the
Because the pressure of ADS, you kind of have to go for the one taps, right?
Yeah.
Of course, Victor's weak at that position, but overall, a good round from Famous. Famous, the new addition, is not even officially a
Famous with a Z?
No, he's on
Famous with a
loan
Z.
right now.
That's
Is he
him.
Sponsored by Mouse?
Taken over this big fragging role for the team. He
Stretch?
actually plays a ton of different agents.
Stretch.
Raze, KO, the Chain of Sova. But it's allowed their IGL, Flipsider, to take a step back. Flipsider used to be a very hard carry player for Boom. And now he's given up some of those responsibilities.
I'm gonna say it.
Famous, who
You ready?
has just drawn
Yep. Let's hear it.
level in the series.
Optic loses this match. This is the end of this roster.
Of a player this guy has been actually coming in for this team.
Yeah, I agree. If they lose this match, they disband.
At least that's your
100%.
prediction for the game.
Last chance qualifier to get here in the first place.
I
Like, you
agree.
think they make a
Josh.
roster change if they lose this game?
Yeah, 100%.
They disband.
100%. They disband.
How many people leave?
Deal with these
3.
Optic players who are
3 people change?
Yeah.
just trying to gather information.
They disband completely.
Yeah.
The Sentinels?
This never. This, yup.
No, 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 no.
Wait, to NRG, we welcome them with open hands. We'll take
People
any of
keep-
them.
Yeah. We welcome them with open arms.
So dealt with an anti-eco and Boom, and now really
We'll pay
starting to
them
get some momentum as
to
they-
come here.
Crucially in that round though.
Actually, that's how it goes, so.
Can we get a pause, please? Fuck.
Yeah, we need to talk about this thing we just talked
This
about.
kill right here onto Ye. If Ye wins that duel, changes
Well, who
the
pissed off
environment.
Blaze King? You just see on Sova.
Just didn't quite get it done.
Look at him.
The fuck?
Fuck.
This guy's
They
feeling
got the
himself.
momentum going.
I love the energy that come.
And looking good for Optic.
Dude, the cameras get real close, huh?
Hear them across the venue.
Yeah.
They really give no fucks. Hey, guys, if you're on stage, make sure you're wearing moisturizer, dude. These motherfuckers are getting into the pores.
Players not wasting any time, but bit of miscoordination. Now it's a flash actually just offset Victor's dash. Again, dropping
Guys
down the
literally got
smoke.
one
Now
HP.
you start to
Nope.
see that Hunter's Fury. That's trying to push them back onto the stairs. It's a classic play. You see this one often now on Breeze. It creates enough space that Optic are going to be capitalizing and taking back of the A site.
Yeah, extremely good execute. Blaze King though with one of his
Oh,
kills.
steady.
Has the Hunter's Fury on
Didn't
line of his
spray.
own. And he does catch
Blaze
somebody.
King. Maybe they were listening to us yesterday.
Leaves this in a 2v3 with Ye still planting. Perhaps another kill could be found.
Spike planted.
The idea was at the back of Optic's head to try and bait out that ult, but like you said, Josh has left it now into this 2v3 and this slight angle that Victor's playing in right now with the wall up in his face. A little bit inoptimal in terms of just trying to take these fights, and the timings obviously doesn't want to peek his head over, but now the wall falls, and there we go. Time to strike.
Beautiful.
Wait, what? That was.
Beautiful.
Wait,
That's a very
time to
nice
strike, the round's over.
post plan by Optic. They now get up to a bunch of their other ults online. Everybody was a couple percentage points away from getting ults into that round. Only the Sova's really exchanging. And now you get to see Viper's Pit. How is Tebottle going to be working this one around the map? And FNS as well got that ability to use it in the post plan too. Thus far, it feels like
Chamber ult.
Optic are definitely getting their opportunities to.
Oh, he might not use it
sites
though.
and
KO has one
find
off.
those kills. The site anchors struggling to hold on to some degree from Boom.
You want to play? Let's play.
Wait, what is that guy doing?
Big from fucking Victor.
Wait, what is that guy
He check
doing?
kills. I don't know what he's doing, but
Why is he
I
looking
ain't
at
complaining.
Where the fuck is he looking?
I ain't complaining though.
It's pure confidence from
They
Optic.
picked this map. They should know the angles. You go elbow, you look elbow.
Got a flank coming out of cave here.
What?
That's a great kill.
Wait.
Flip side
On
of the
Diablo?
IGL rips the head off Ye.
On
stops
Diablo?
him from getting value, and that
Check his PC.
deactivates the trademark. Look
Wait.
at the players on the flank.
Wait, what is happening?
The Franklin?
Not wasting any time at all. Taking liberties, taking space, taking
Hold the
fight, taking
phone.
every
No crouch
single
or
This
turn
return.
at
guy's
disposal.
buying
That's
our
a spike
guns in
drop
our
down.
spawn.
What was looking like a dire start to the round.
Jet diff?
Managed to turn this one
Right
around
click.
with the confidence that
Love that
Yeah.
shit.
we've
Left
seen
click.
time and time again from a lot of these APAC teams, but Victor wants to again answer back.
Does he
Obviously,
realize the
He's
Viper's
close.
here?
Watch out. He's gonna flank you. Okay.
everything about the timing, and it's the bottle again who comes out on
Where's
top.
Crashies at?
Miles away.
Who's in their spawn? Buying their
There's
gun.
40 seconds to play
Yeah,
with.
no,
Spawns, literally.
Actually still has a recon. Well, there goes the recon.
What if that door hits somewhere good? Let's
I
see.
don't know whether that's a lineup.
Not a chance.
No.
Telescope, I
30
think.
seconds left.
25 has to get the bomb and plant.
This would be an extremely tough 1v2 for Crashies to deliver. He's nasty in the clutch, though.
Oh, they're toying with him.
Now he knows
How
that
dare
there
they?
is
Wait, they're both fighting though. This is a mistake.
space. Oh, another little
Could have been
swing,
dangerous.
but luckily the trade is there. The end
One
of
guy
the
runs
day
there,
now.
no?
Could be steadily taking a lead here.
I didn't see dime.
A couple of kills from
Or fuck it, fight
I
together.
think there was enough time. There was enough time. If he killed one.
He was. So like one guy hides A, I guess.
Yeah.
You can't go B.
Yeah.
But
Able to turn that
yeah.
into a series of 1v1s. Boomer looking
And double
pretty
fight's good if
here.
there's time.
I like
There's already 11 kills on both duelists, like combined.
Really?
Yeah, combined.
Both jets.
I need this game to end quick. Doesn't matter what happens, just end it.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit off, but listen, the trade was there. That's what matters.
Yeah. It's all about backing up the rest of your team.
This
And
is where you
it's,
start to see the timeout as well.
and I think this is a great time for it. Of course, Chet.
How is
doing this one
there's
from
so
the
many
hotel room,
good fucking
but
countries in this
still
game?
that kind of presence in
Everyone has a
Everyone's
team.
insane, man.
Everyone has a
Everyone's
team.
small adjustments.
That's what I was saying. International doesn't matter in this game.
Be aware of some of the boom players.
Because everyone's so good?
Yeah.
In this kind of situation, you
Well,
almost expect
regionally, I don't think so. Like, regionally, there's only one or two good teams from some regions. Like, NA, like, how many teams do we really have that can, like 3, right?
We got NRG.
3? You think there's only 3
Sentinels.
teams?
Internationally, yeah.
No.
I mean, they probably would do decent, but they can't get there is the problem.
Oh, yeah, because there's only a limited amount of spots. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, Copium.
Yeah, I didn't get last place.
Absolutely. And that's what's been incredibly impressive about some of Optic's runs, is that they don't look immortal, and yet they still end on the podium, or even winning it when it comes to Reykjavik. But that does mean that you can get a leg up over them early in the tournament. They're self-admittedly slow starters to some of these events. And I think there's some stylistic stuff that plays in there as well. They have struggled against the APAC teams, against the EMEA teams as well. So here we get the Vikings pick coming out, over towards A this time.
Derek Spartan and not endorsing his team. Well, the Sentinels isn't really a team right now. They have 3 players.
You can see how they're using this utility optic to stop any mid-aggression, but that's not really the area of the map that
You can't really endorse a team that's not a team. You need 5 people to play.
And the peace of mind that it gives. I mean, they've only got Victor watching the back side of it, that one angle, but the double face takes him out easily enough.
Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake, isn't it? Just relying too much on the trademark there to give them.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's right. They have 4. Well, sick is as of right now. In my mind, he's still inactive, right? No comment has been made or anything. So in my mind, there's still 3. But you're right. Technically, that is 4. Good point. I forgot about sick.
Seems doable.
You might be about to start to see this explosion onto the side there.
Here we go.
The back, that was shot from the backside of
2 scans. Oh, the Vandal's so good.
The hell? Oh my god, this guy's clean, dude. Optic lock, optic lock. Oh, never mind. Diablo's better.
Where's Diablo?
Claiming another one.
Oh, the spread.
Clean.
Just about. Just down to crashes now, and he is being swarmed from every single angle, and there it is. Too much to overcome.
Yeah, it feels like Optic are just not being able to find these duels, put into uncomfortable situations as well. Boom doing a good job there. Once you remove Victor, Optic are lacking the ability to.
Was Diablo spraying there too? He never sprays.
Take fast, aggressive duels towards backside.
I don't think he was.
I think, yeah.
I think he
just bursted
I think he
him, no?
bursted him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something Optic are going to have to start.
Oh, he was spraying.
He was spraying. Wait, he crouch sprayed.
No, no, no.
But Boom are fighting for A main.
My
They're fighting
God.
for Cave.
What happened to our best?
I don't know. Didn't hear our talk. Wait, how are we looking actually? 6 plus. What is he at? 6, 12? Alright, that's not bad.
They both got. Oh, wait, never mind.
I think you guys predicted too high.
Nah.
No.
Berserk's is feeling good. He gets 4 this round. No!
Tech pause, we gotta add the numbers.
Coffee, man.
Guys, it's the most hype game of the day. They gotta juice it.
Holy.
Some people haven't even woke up yet.
Farming views. Really.
In some sense, is a positive for Boom. Breeze is a map that they're pretty decent at. Bind, I actually quite like the way that they play. Their fracture looks a bit wobbly to me. But
Derek, if you were on the starting roster for Sentinels, what agent do you think you'd play?
Jet, Chamber, 10 has to go. It's very simple.
Alright.
What can I do, man? I've been playing these characters my whole life. What, you're gonna throw me on Killjoy? You think I know how to play off my turret?
Yeah, they haven't been on top of the world recently, but their bind
I'm a fucking
literally
opper,
is,
man.
I agree with Ryan, the best in the world right now. Being able to beat, Paper X, being able to beat FBX on that map as well. So you're actually getting a clash of these two teams on familiar territory and comfortable territory, almost for both. And if Boom are able to bring it here on Breeze, that gives you possibilities that they might be able to battle on other maps.
I could see 10s on Jet and you on Chamber. What do you think about that?
Now we're talking numbers.
If we go to that map number 2, I'd be assuming, making assumptions there, that we'd end up on that third map. Which
Like,
is
what are we
but,
thinking here? We're
you know, as
thinking
much as we say
Tens
it is Optic who kind of set
Jet.
the
We're thinking
tone
U
as well.
Chamber. We're
Constantly
thinking
being run on that map these days.
Shaz on
That's
Breach and
commonplace.
Sova.
And at that point, a lot
Maybe
of people-
Fade. Maybe Fade.
Yes,
Throw
it's
Sick on Omen and Astra. Throw me on maybe KO. Get her going.
I'm in.
Teams didn't know how to
You send the contract, I'll sign the dotted line.
But this is a bit
Perfect.
different this time around later on into the year.
I agree completely. I mean, Optic were talking about in their press conference after losing Cope.
Dapper's crying in the club.
I forgot about Dapper. I forgot about Dapper.
I know.
I'm so sorry. Oh no.
I know. I set you up for that one.
Fuck. It's
That
because you
was in my
spoke,
mind.
man.
I didn't think you'd write it. I didn't think you'd write it. I threw it out there.
You threw someone in there and I wasn't ready, and it fucking took me for a spin.
Dapper's crying in the club right now. We can't even get in.
Oh no.
Fucked up.
Apart from Paper X, and I mean that's just Paper X things. And then Bind, you're expecting the comps to stay in
Dapper.
the kind of area that they've been. Maybe Optic have something new for us on Fracture. We'll have to wait and see if things do go to a third. But here on Breeze, it feels like Boom have got a great idea of what
Dapper for me, I don't know if it's because I knew him the least going into the team, but for me it was like the most.
Another point too, Brent, is just that these players on Boom are actually.
It was like the most interesting to just like listen to him talk about the game. Like he understood the game so well. But I think it's just because I didn't know him. I knew Tens, I knew Shaz, I kind of knew Celsius.
Yeah, the desk. I mean, Jess talking about Marved being potentially the best player in the world.
People don't know this, but the reason he doesn't stream is because he's watching demos all day.
I believe it.
He's doing VOD
I
for
believe
8
it.
hours.
I believe, dude. He knows some shit. Like he's got a brain up there.
It goes a long way. It really does.
I actually.
He's packing
Fuck.
heat.
Now I want to change it. I want to put him on controller.
I want to change it too. Put Zelsus in for me. Fuck it.
Yeah, put him on controller. Put Zelsus in. Oh, dude, that comp would be nasty. No?
We just need Sick to come back.
Yeah,
dude.
that would be nasty.
That's the main piece.
Sick, Zelsus, Shaz, Tens, Dapper.
Me and you as subs.
That would be nasty. Well, I'm not on Sentinels. It's just you, man.
We can bring you back.
Okay. Why don't we make the academy team?
Yeah, there you go. We can be Sentinels Blue.
Especially when he's able to play the chamber, or you'll see him on Raze as they go to Bind probably. He's going to be able to have these big moments. But Flipsider as well is another player to really take a look at, because he's got some great fragging. He IGLs for the team, and he's right behind Scream as one of the hardest fragging IGLs we have at Copenhagen. Sorry.
Boomer's making the academy team, KW.
Player, when you look at how many kills and first kills he gets, he just does so much work for this squad. That's why they call him Egg Diablo in APAC. I mean, listen, me and Flipsider, we share something. Looking like an egg. Sure.
I actually feel like if there was a team out there that had an academy team to practice on 24/7, and the academy team took the game as seriously as the main team, that team would be the best. Both of their teams would be the best.
The game back to it.
Academy team that practices as hard as the main team?
Yeah. And they play each other always. They only scrim each other.
That exists in other games, I think.
Take some liberties with it.
Fucking nasty.
Leaning towards, trending towards, get some
Alright, this is Eco? Yeah. Oh, my bad. Nice try, Chris.
Oh, the round's over?
That was actually 3 in 1 second, or like same second.
Right? That's the exact same kind of thing. It's not pushing all the way deep in.
Spraying from there with a Vandal? The gun can do everything.
Just sitting back at the pyramid.
You burst, and if you miss the burst, you spray.
Yeah, the burst turns into a spray. That's what I say when I spray. It was a burst, it just turned into a spray. I meant to end that 3.
Online for Optic.
And that's that play.
Wait, this guy's playing with a mask. Oh, he's in the... Is he in the quarantine? No.
No.
Playing with mask on stage?
Mm-hmm.
And that's triggering the swings.
He might not be feeling well. He might not have COVID, but he might just not be feeling well, you know?
They
Yeah.
assume that the choke point is just free.
But then at that point, probably shouldn't be there, right?
No. I don't know. I mean, imagine you have like a cold, right? And you're coughing and shit, but you don't have COVID. You're going to mask up.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
You can see the mid aggression. Little flash play around the corner. It's Crashy's dealt with easily enough. FNS now is going to be facing 2 of these players who are still locking down that one angle. Flipside are having an absolute field day.
What is going on right now? Wait.
No!
up to Victor to try
What
and make
happened?
the most of it, but now just
Everyone's
Ye
whiffing.
left
Literally,
alive.
everyone
Operator
Optic
in his
just
hands.
whiffed.
Really?
Yeah.
It happened so
Ashy's
fast.
whiffed. FNS whiffed.
It happened so fast. Did we catch all those?
Barbed whiffed, and then Vic was in the middle of the open.
I only saw Victor, but
Are you watching the radar or the game, Sam?
Both.
What do you guys look at mostly?
radar.
Everything, I guess, right?
I mainly just
Radar.
look at radar, but
Sometimes I look at radar and then I look at the screen and then there are already 3 people dead. I don't know.
radar is all that matters.
What the fuck?
But also a gorgeous adjustment from Flipside. He knows that the Optic timeout is going to.
Wait, these guys are like shooting back and shit.
Wait, these guys are
Wait,
locked
these
in.
guys.
It's not
look
even
at that. You see the
whip
Vandal?
They decide this is the first time we're going to push mid.
Dude, Optic lost. Optic lost, bro.
Not yet,
Fuck.
dude. Not
It's
yet.
over.
Relax,
No,
it's
it's,
map 1.
it's-
They're heating up still.
it's over.
No.
First game jitters, dude. Come on. You said
Don't
it
say
yourself
it's
yesterday.
over.
Perfectly timed.
Mind games on mind games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Victor's changing his crosshair, dude, mid match.
Did he?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Blaze King caught
Oh,
unaware
not
by Zero as well
Diablo.
to try and supplement his
Fine.
holding that one.
Fine, they have a
It's
Victor.
Though, who takes him out? So, only 2 players at Boom.
What the fuck happened to that ult?
Spectres being showcased here, even the Viper's pit being
Why'd it go forward so much? It only went forward.
Optic haven't even been able to get into a post plant since FNS has had his ult online.
That's normal.
This is almost the first opportunity he's had to use it.
Isn't it supposed to like
Jet versus
spread out
Jet?
behind you as well?
No, when you're on like that, I don't know what it is about that site, but when you're on that site, it always stops where you are at that pillar. So if you back up, it'll go to you.
Wait.
Wow.
Special there, players just
That was
pounding
unlucky.
into the walls, one after the other. You have to try and trade this one though. Bit of ADS, luckily FNS is there.
Like if you wanted to wrap around that pillar, you have to back up. You have to kind of back up a little bit and then aim at the box. It's weird. It literally like always it only goes as far as your body, but only on that site. Every other site, it just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. It's got to be the pillar. The pillar's got to do something with it.
Maybe the ground is uneven or some shit like that.
It's either pillar or it's the brick in front. I don't know. Something's weird.
And now Boom have some really good ults to play around.
Fast A split. It's actually a good play here. There's 2 in the ult.
With a null command as well to shut down this push as it comes in.
This is what I was trying to call in ranked.
The shot.
Remember the last round of that half? We had like 3 seconds. We couldn't do it.
Oh, quite aware of this one still. The angles, that long sight line. Watched.
I think they overextended there, right?
Yeah.
Overheat.
Well, they can't take A main though.
So they're taking
I guess you have jet knives. You kind of just pray. You run and knife someone. I guess.
Wait, there's a flank here. He's not gonna check the left though. There's no way. Oh, big kill.
It's a cool round.
He's getting flanked again. Wait, everyone died. Where's the planted? It's for him.
For him.
He pops ult?
Last round.
Clear the back.
Send it.
Oh, last round.
Wait.
What?
What do you mean?
He just takes him out.
This angle sucks for Ye though,
Yeah.
right? This angle is so bad, especially with the op headshot angle. Because even if he peeked out, he was going for a headshot angle.
That's a jump spot kind of ang, I think. You jump spot to see if they're still on it, right?
Unreal scenes from them. Clear.
How did everyone die here? They over peeked, huh?
No, I don't think so. They just
3-2-1 peek.
They didn't know that Viper was there because the Viper, the Jet flanked halls, and then the Viper dropped her ult like ages ago. So I don't think they thought he was cave.
You might check out my boy Meow, dude, going crazy in the back.
But still early days in map number 1. Let's send it down.
I think they probably thought that guy was double doors.
Thus far.
Dun dun dun.
That was good.
That's gonna leave a mark. It seems like Boom Esports have come out of the gate swinging, and Optic Gaming just simply were not prepared.
How many kills though? How many duelist kills?
I think they're at 18 now.
Tarek, you're looking good out there.
Wait, how many? We're at 18? Oh, I'm looking great.
I need 20 more. I mean, that's doable. 10 from each.
this
Copium.
players coming to this team just famous.
Seriously, there's another.
Tom's at 42.
Just wait, guys. Just wait.
This guy's predicting double OT.
Considering the debut that he's been able to propel Boom into on the international stage. A little bit of a fun fact about this man. Back in his previous team, you know, VCT, Indonesian scene, you know, not the biggest of VCT scenes, but enough that he was playing Raze at such a level that the admins asked to look at his computer.
Whoa.
There you go.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's him dying straight away. But this is something like from watching Boom at their APAC LCQ. This was something that they struggled with. If they lost a player, they ended in the fourth.
I like all the right clicks they're doing.
They struggled to confirm a round on the back of that. If they lost their player first, they typically lose the round following. So the fact that the rest of the team, even when Famous went down, and this was when he was on fire right at the start of the map, the rest of the team's able to clear up, get into the heads of Optic, and Optic do struggle with that.
A4,
5v4 advantage.
4 rounds on attack. It's not bad though, is it? It's like
Still
average.
managed to get those rounds in and get in their heads. This is why
Didn't they win pistol?
Optic wanted to start on the attack, right?
Oh yeah.
That hurts a little bit, I think.
Their plan.
I feel like A4 is a solid half, losing pistol.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
certainly
but fuck it
gonna be
though.
an
Like
interesting one
still.
to see how this plays out. Optic, we're not prepared for this aggression from Boom Esports. Can they keep it up going into this next half as we switch sides and send it back over to your casters to call the action?
That is the question, isn't it, Golden Boy?
Berserk's gonna go insane and Victor's gonna go insane. Then boom, 42 kills.
Yeah. Berserk's barely fucking breaking double digits right now.
Being able to pick up a pistol makes this somewhat more even and doable for them. Boom, I'd love to see them be able to just put their foot in the
They dodged that? They did, right?
Just grab a pistol here.
Think so.
Would make all the difference.
That was a deep dagger
Starting
too.
things out so passively here, Boom. And this is the thing with this
Still
APAC
3B.
squad. They're not crazy aggressive like Paper X, but they're not always super.
Diablo has a
slow as well.
ghost.
They do have a range of
That a new
combos
buy
they can play with.
as chamber?
They look relatively
Ghost
comfortable
trip?
playing both. This
I don't think that's new. I think a lot of people are on that.
now moving into a BX.
No, I don't see chambers by ghost very often at all.
It's a side that is going to be tagging onto.
They usually use the headhunter, you know?
Now the pressure is immense and this guy is under.
Wait, where's
got his two.
Gets away with
where's
two
Diablo?
kills.
Did he shoot them?
That 3v3
I didn't even see.
though.
I think he fell off the wall.
Was traded out, but the
Yeah,
players
maybe he
were
got droned or
swarmed their
something.
way in. The wall's going to get dropped down. Yeah, just holding close to that wall, looking for the right angle, the right approach.
3v3. Wait, they're not convinced. They're not convinced because they didn't plant. These guys are just holding.
And Optic are now thinking about whether or not these guys have been able to escape.
Oh, they're pushing up? Do they have a flash?
All three.
They have a
Yeah,
flash.
yeah, they do.
Push past this wall, you have to be so careful. But
No
then
one's
goes
blind. Not one
They
person
try
was
and make
blind.
it work. But it's Optic who are the ones who are ready for it. With
He needed to wait
25
for the
seconds
Sova to get
left.
ready, I think. They both should have gotten ready.
Dart first, then flash.
The position there from Blaze. Do they
I think you
expect
just dart,
has to be
flash,
the plan
right
for
click,
the
and
Wolves
everyone
to be
goes through.
coming out of
He
them?
should have right clicked, I think. He should have gone with them. That would have been way
yeah,
better.
Yeah.
Spike does go down. Dart close. That's going to be forcing a bit of a wraparound now. Blaze going to force to take
Good
this
kill.
fight out.
1v3?
Will win it out with the ghost.
Yes, sir.
Just up to
Nah.
the outsider. But again, that discipline. Yeah, just
No
not
chance.
and even when he does, he knows if he fails, the teammate's going to.
Alright, we had a game on our hands. Okay.
Actually, no.
Okay. Sit the
We were
fuck
trolling
up.
last time.
Posture check.
Check. Actually, good check.
Good check.
They still have that mental resilience to be able to fight back in these maps, and the pistol round win is certainly going to help them. We've seen some teams go for 4.
I do like what they were doing there to try to push through that wall and pop flash through.
I think it was good.
I like
Just
it.
KO needs to go up.
They just
though.
need.
They should do it all together.
Yeah, all together would have been so good.
But it might be a decent idea at this point. Choosing not to, though, keeping the classics on board. And this will draw things level if Optic are able to.
Shit, we're at 20 already?
We're at 20
Oh.
already. This is
Oh my
good.
god, it's actually starting to ramp up.
Optic, honestly, a pistol round winning it would be pretty vital in terms of them being able to get this comeback online.
Oh, I'm not on RuneScape.
It's a deep
Fuck.
knife
Let me
to
log on.
use an A main there on the defensive side.
I've just been so into this game right
This is
now.
Still being watched down as well by Victor with the Marshall.
It's an eco anyway, so fuck it.
Slight jiggle of the movement. I think he expects it's a bit of a bait play. Yep, it is.
Wow.
Victor almost just doesn't quite come out on top. Dropped down to 8 health.
I think that was a headhunter wallbang headshot there, and that did so much damage.
It's going to be put in a bit of a squeeze now as well. He's going to
Oh, that spot is kind of sick.
The wall's still going up. Has
By
to dash to the
finesse.
side there.
Hyper tech
He is
behind the
Yeah.
wall.
so low.
Because usually they'd be hiding on the right gap.
Yeah.
He loves doing this.
Like the opposite.
A couple of different Viper walls that allow him to play in.
Really good, really good.
Fuck!
Fuck!
Big from Victor Wong.
If they end the quick, it won't matter.
It's a comeback.
I'm stealing that Viper
I
wall.
think we're all
Into
gonna lose.
overtime.
It's gonna be like 34. I'm calling it.
38, you mean?
Said he talked to Forsaken and Mindfreak
You wish.
about playing at these global events, and Forsaken and Mindfreak, the other Indonesian players that have done so well globally, said, you know, Optic, these guys they're human too. You can beat them as long as you don't play scared, as long as you play like you do in scrims and tournaments, you can win. I think Boom have definitely demonstrated that in the first half. It's
They're
just
pushing
about
A.
maintaining that mentality.
You're stealing
Dash?
everything?
Yes.
I mean, that's what happens. People come up with some new shit, other people take
That's
it.
cool.
Very
It's even cooler.
but they start out at a deficit.
I'm trying to keep that lead.
Oh.
Sometimes one of the more
Diablo?
difficult things when you're up against a team like
ADS?
experience under their belt.
That
Oh
is.
my
We've been in
god.
situations like this before, and they are handling.
Now he's
Wow.
out.
Gap there. Okay.
I'll
Free
tell you
info.
what, that rendezvous is not very good anymore. The one that Ye is using, he had to extend himself pretty heavily.
Really wide in that angle.
The rendezvous range going down, making that a much riskier play.
Dude, they win this bonus. They're back in.
Got his and got out.
Victor.
Oof.
Watching for that one. Okay. the
Got
trade
his.
Oh, what?
eventually there.
Where's
In
this
fact,
guy
as well,
from?
watching for these pushes out. That's Marv
A is
gonna be
clear, but
at least falling back.
damn,
into
they
the
faking the
versus
B wall.
team now from the bench.
Yeah, Victor and Marv playing to overflank to try and
Hmm.
find these players in mid and take the duels.
I guess it's not that bad for Optic because they can just retake together, but these guys have good guns.
In the retake, you're wondering whether Optic are going to be able to.
Well, Optic can get guns too now, never mind.
Guns, some vandals from somewhere. It looks like Ye's going to make his way towards one, just making sure that the place is clear before he grabs vandal and upgrades from the marshal.
Let's see what spots they pick.
But they have no idea where Blaze King and Tabotal are.
Decent amount of
Bricks, man, come on, Silva. I
Bricks?
guess he's worried. I guess he's worried about someone being there though. That's the problem.
You can see Ye wants to just at least hold that angle for.
Yellow, I like yellow.
Start to see them take a bit more space, pushing up to double doors and squeezing. It's a dart. It's going to go against the pyramid.
That's the Vandal talking.
That fight that he just took, and he
Saw
does
both
win
of
it
them.
out. With FNS down, this becomes more than winnable. In fact, look at that.
A dart. He got a scan with that.
The dart a bit, it has revealed his positioning. He needs a bit of help. This Viper Spit honestly doesn't quite help him. Tabolo's going to have to.
Oh
swing into this.
no!
Oh!
Viper threw. He made noise. Crashy's heard him and turns. Why did he run it? He had such a sneaky position.
Play by Optic there, keeping calm.
That was I think that was like a panic run.
Crashies is
I think he was worried about the stick.
situations.
Well, there's no way he can stick the whole way though.
I think if he,
It's not-
I think if he walked, he wouldn't have made it.
Pretty perfectly.
Calm and collected. Yeah, cool.
Hey, I think he just halved it as he peaked
It's a
though.
nice idea to throw the Viper's pit down and
Like,
make
look,
it
he
possible
just
to
got
win.
half. He probably had 2 more seconds at least.
Yeah, but that's him running. Think
Yeah,
if he walked,
There was no crossfire.
he would have had to walk
Yeah.
from his Viper's pit all the way out. I don't think he would have had
True.
enough time.
There's that risk, but I don't think he would have. But there's also like the guy might not stick because the guy's bricks.
I don't know. I like the sprint.
Yeah, maybe
I like
he
the
does.
sprint because they're pressured bricks. There's a lot of pressure there, and you're on land. You might like
Yeah,
not
I guess
hear
that
it.
was just good by Crashy's to turn.
You might not hear the step and shit. Like I like it. I think it's good.
This is where that inexperienced gap starts to showcase.
The only thing that would have made it better is him calming to peak with brick.
Peak together.
That's it,
I mean,
like-
they kind of did actually. They both died.
It was a little bit.
'Cause
It was
Yates killed
like
Brick and
one,
this guy
but it was
killed-
like 1
yeah.
second off, right? Like the brick guy swings and then the other guy's swinging.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
The brick guy should have taken. It was the other way around. The brick guy should have taken first. You tell your brick
I
guy
prefer
to
him
swing.
to walk, but I don't hate it for the run. I guess I just mainly say it because he died. Because if he runs out and kills them, then I wouldn't be saying it. I guess.
and this is where experience does matter.
8-7. This is a save, I think, right?
I seem to remember
For
being on 7
boom. Yep.
very early on. Yeah, 3 rounds. It hasn't really been as much impact from your chamber play on the side of Boom. So
It's also a bit tougher to get that kind of impact on the attack side now.
Yeah.
Unless Berserks is making a huge.
You pop knives here if you're Vic.
They haven't really been playing
Actually, he has a gun.
super hard exec kind of
But he could have dropped it to somebody, or
Yeah.
he bought it.
beginning of the round.
I think he should.
Trying to mid-round a lot.
Like the guy's one off KO, but
I think it's worth because he can't use it next round because he's gonna get KO.
well, he might KO this round,
it's a dash forwards though.
right? Because he could just get the orb.
Taking the space just yet. Eventually now making their way through the choke point. I think they were
Bro,
blocked
their
by
guns
the
are
fragment.
so bad.
Now
he
he
uses
can.
it.
I don't think so.
I was assuming he doesn't get bombed down. Well, he's dead now,
Looks like
but
it was trying to reposition it, opened himself up.
There's no way they win this, right?
Guns.
No, this is tough.
Stinger gets 3.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's all just inopportune timing.
What is this lineup?
What is
Holy
this?
fuck.
Lineup Larry.
Oh, it's planning for mid.
Famous wants to take a bit of a high ground approach.
Wait, look at these lineups.
That mid angle all the way through. Snakebite's dropped down on
He's having it.
Okay, damage is being done, but you're just white swing into
But the dart's on top of him.
Oh my god.
And you need to try and stop
It was close, actually.
Yeah.
They needed a couple more seconds.
once more time.
Damn. They went for the Larry shot. Not today.
Decent job from Boom to try and delay, but eventually Optic they are
The stall and the delay they needed was from that KO going down, dude. The couple flashes. Maybe a Stinger gets a kill, flashes the wall. Dude. That sucks.
That was a cool idea, though, because they had 2 players on lineups and 1 guy mid that sees the bomb. Kind of a sick strat for low buy.
They had a snake dart combo set up, the snake bite and the shock dart onto the spike plant, and then they also had Famous on that late lurk. He wasn't trying to go double doors, he was trying to get on top of that wall in mid so that he had a sight line. So
They're making Optic work for it.
It is. Crashes has an op.
crashes with the op.
That's unusual, isn't it? You don't see this very often.
Oh, nice shot.
He's got his tour de force, but it allows him
Oh,
to
overpeak a little bit.
Overheat.
great amount of accuracy, still taken out. Eventually, that's going to be that.
He's because he hit it too nice of a flick, right? He has to go back
Yeah.
in. It's out of his hands at that point.
He's stuck at double doors, worried whether somebody could be flanking in from mid.
They're actually holding it off, though. Oh, wait, they're planning.
Everything here with a snake bite coming through, and there are fights kicking off all over the bloody map.
There's a fight in T-spawn. What the fuck is going on here?
Victor's also just trying to get this flank going. That's clear to trade.
Whoa! Victor!
Slight readjustment.
Kind of sick.
What an outplay.
No! Berserk.
Berserks from on high.
Dude, I need that.
Guys looking around.
Oh my god.
So many targets.
You heard him running up and he dashed because he knew he was getting peeked.
Yeah. He was just out in the open, a sitting duck.
But I'm surprised it wouldn't be forward, though, like to the right, you know?
Yeah.
To the water?
Yeah.
The guy could have hit it, but, you know, Victor's probably like, it's on land, he's not hitting it.
Optic are allowing them in, baiting them in, and then collapsing on them, and are able to get so much value out of the retakes. Look at that round counter up at the top. 4 out of 5 of the rounds in this half, including the pistol, won by retakes.
26.
And that's not anything
26.
special, I mean, apart from this.
We need Berserks to get some kills, man.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
man.
what is going on?
Crashy saw that. Crashy saw that. He's like, I saw that shit.
And then collapse back upon them.
Yeah, it's the clear.
Yeah, this guy in my chat said, ask Shroud if I should buy his mouse.
It's really,
Yes.
I think, opening up and prying open.
Yes.
There you go.
Boom have got in, just trying to hold those post plants.
It's weird that it's even a question. No?
Kinda strange, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
The Viper War going down at the wrong time.
Kind of pisses me off a little bit.
He actually got him mad
Yeah,
now.
like, what the fuck is that?
Fuck. I didn't know that.
Misses his opportunity for an operator kill.
Oh.
Hit
They
him.
wallbang him?
Yeah.
At his feet, but still Victor.
Oh my god, Victor's racking him up, man.
Oh,
They keep
yeah.
coming to him on eco.
Oh, yeah, Victor.
The pressure is
Hopefully
there.
Berserk's slowing down, though.
But again, just
What?
to watch down every single
Hear me?
point of contact.
Dude, I really think in this game, if you can control yourself to... Like, I know we said it yesterday, but if you can control your shot, like, I think it's literally day or night. Like, it makes the biggest difference.
Hundo P.
Only a 1v4.
Yeah.
Just, like, controlling your discipline to not immediately spray.
That are starting to pile up on the back of Boom.
One after the other, that knife gives great information, forces the swing out of Blaze King to make the most out of it, but
That is 6 rounds in a row that Optic have put together in this half.
it's out of their control.
What are
What are we
you,
at?
what are you
8 plus-
AFKing on
Fuck,
OSRS?
we're at 28 already? End it.
I'm
I
fishing.
need this to be
28.
end without any
Need
more kills from
overtime.
those two. I need this to end without any more kills from those two.
A bit of a mid-later. Add that extra layer in there. Now it's Boom that we need to see adjust. Once they get guns back in their hands next round, we need to see, once you get the spike plant down, do you
You said 28, Tarek?
I know, I fucked. The 29.
Oh, 29, okay.
We have plus or minus 1 margin, so I technically have 27 to 30. Or 28 to 30.
No more kills, then you're good. End the game here?
Yeah. I mean, if they could cancel the game from here, it would be pretty good.
Here we go, play being made here with an old man popped off. Even the drone that gets info. Push them off of that.
Berserk needs to get
Damn,
1.
3 offside.
Holding on top of
Give me one, Berserks. Give me
Berserk's
one
dead for sure.
Give me
right
one.
here. That I'm not worried about. Victor's the problem. Berserk's not getting any. God damn it, Berserk.
Yes.
Where do you find the fucking confidence? Ooh, famous?
And I think that's the extra layer that
Slow,
they're really
steady.
missing.
I like it.
Ult from Blaze King that
Interesting.
pushes forwards and attacks
Victor's
the
going for
other
exits?
players
God
that
damn
are
it.
giving them that space. You saw FNS playing in that same position he's always been in, back yellow, but this time facing a Hunter's Fury right in his mouth.
Ask Oda Block to teach you PKing on OSRS. I don't care to PvP on OSRS. I care to finish all the quests, and that's pretty much it. I want to finish all the quests. Do some bosses. If I wanted a PvP, I would not play OSRS.
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting Crashies to be using the operator in so many of these defensive rounds. Yeah. It doesn't really have too much of an impact in this one. It's more to do with the Sova on the other side of things. Look at how much that relieves the pressure from the rest of the people playing around Pyramid. Those retakers don't have anybody to work with.
I'm not a huge MMO PvP kind of guy. Anyway. I'm not a fan of games just playing with odds, really. I don't know. Like, it's just not in your favor. Either you hit, you crit, whatever. Resist, no resist.
It's actually like whoever's playing Halls has
Misses.
the op. So Crashy's playing B now,
Fuck
Victor's
that.
is Halls, and they gave Victor the op.
Yeah, whoever has the long range duel.
Yeah.
But Ye popped his op here as well, and he has all of B. Look at that! Look at that TB. That's kind of sick. One TB danger, one half wall.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? You walk all the way down. Oh, big kill.
He's always so
Watch this.
far ahead.
I'm far ahead.
No. The Jet. Berserk's always so
Yeah, the
far
spacing?
ahead. Yeah.
People are dying. We didn't
What
see them, but they
Wait,
died.
what just happened?
3 people died.
Absolute maniac just in the middle of the pyramids.
Where did you get that from? Top half wall? Yeah.
2 kills there. Just running rings around the Optic players.
Oh man, he popped knives too.
This is a rough retake for Victor with the op. At least Ye has the
I don't know.
My
This guy's
favorite part about
flanking
this
mid.
game is that I'm
This is very
permanently
hard to
banned.
win,
God
actually.
damn it, Jeremy. You shouldn't have cheated.
Double flanking mid.
It feels like Boom have found that extra little piece to the puzzle. The little bit of aggression that they need to stop the Optic.
Did aim lab help in CS:GO aim? There was no aim.
Yeah.
There was no aim lab.
Oh, a chance. Is up.
Not that I know of,
Lineups?
anyway.
Lineups.
It's a difficult one because look what's coming.
Oh, he's gonna land right on him.
For that spike.
One more, buddy.
Shot does lay down. Quite land there from Blaze.
They're kind of sick because if you don't see it, they just pop on you, right? Like if he's scoped in, he won't see them.
Yeah.
And there's the aggression.
Whereas the Viper one, I think you hear it sizzling in the air, or no?
I mean, you hear the shock dart, but
Oh yeah, you hear it like launch.
yeah. No, well, you hear it in the sky too when it's coming
Oh,
down.
okay, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But I want to say it's harder to hear on land.
Which one's harder to hear in general between Viper and Sova?
Flipside is only working with half of the info.
Probably Sova. I don't know. I don't know. I think they might be the same.
Wait,
it's such a crazy thing
audio?
to think about. Yeah, the audio of the molly coming in or the shock.
Oh, I think it's easier to hear the Sova's Molly. Or Nate, or Arrow.
Smart. Shock.
Shock, yeah. The shock's loud coming down. You can hear it.
Yeah.
The Molly lands pretty quick.
Yeah.
Attack pause. I'm gonna take a piss.
The only difference with the Molly is if you know exactly where it lines up, you can
Yeah.
hit it with your head.
It's about at this point taking it one round at a time and making sure you stop that momentum in its tracks because sometimes it does get away from you if you are an inexperienced team your first time on the global stage. Like it is for Boom Esports, for these guys. Made their way here, had to go through so much competition in the APAC Last Chance qualifier as well. A lot of people did not expect Boom to be the team that made it here.
Boom didn't expect to be the team that made it here. They said
Do you think the Vandal Bloom should be reduced alongside other weapons? What, you mean the accuracy? If all the weapons were 100% accurate, this game would be a joke. Everyone would just die instantly.
integrate Famous really well on his load. And they were looking at their bracket draw and
Hi, Hannah. Good morning. Good morning. I've been awake for 4 hours. 4.5, actually.
and I think that fight there's a difference between hope that has no logical underpinning to it and an actual belief because you've seen stuff happen before. Sure. It's the difference between just blind faith and knowing something. deep in your gut. And I think that the Boom players, they really have come into this match knowing that Optic can be beaten and knowing that this is their best time to do it.
Are you allowed to talk in tech pauses? No, right?
No, you're not.
So who's the coach talking to?
Himself, I guess. Yesterday we got Shadow boxing and this one's talking to himself.
Are you gonna do this every day? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. This thing is like 2 weeks long, almost 3 weeks long. I'm not watching the whole thing. I'll watch the beginning and I'll watch the end. I'll skip the middle. That's my guess anyway.
Reading where they might have been attacking with an ult command here and there, just kind of reading the state and the flow of the game, making sure that they had good decisions.
Yeah. One of the other players that you were talking about, Red Famous, having good performances in the last couple of rounds too, being able to get involved more in the fighting and finding his opportunities to get impact. From here, the economy situation is such that there isn't a major swing round for at least another couple. And we're getting towards the end of the map here anyway. It's 10-10, right? So you could easily see a scenario where somebody's able to snowball much more off the ults than they are off the economy. As we
Wait, it doesn't say player.
And in that case, you'd be looking towards.
Yeah, they only have 2 graphics, player or gear. It's never like admin. Like tech,
It
like
could never
production.
be the admin, dude. People would lose
Yeah,
it.
it's either player or gear.
It has to be on the player. Someone forgot to charge their mouse, I think. Dude, it's crazy. So many people meme about wireless mice, but almost every single person here is using wireless.
But these tech pauses are certainly not going to be helpful.
I think wireless has really taken over, yeah. I think once Zowie comes out with wireless, it's going to be like even more. I feel like that's like one of the only other brands that's not there yet that a lot of people still use.
Yeah.
It can be a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Absolutely.
But yeah, wireless definitely took over. I mean, they have wireless keyboards, mice now, headsets.
You know, the more time you have to think about it, the worse.
It's like you can get everything, which is kind of sick, right? Like no one likes wires.
As much as you say
True.
out loud, well, it's not quite the case. Might be playing awfully here and there, but I think it adds a bit of that extra confidence that Boom have been working with. They haven't let themselves off. It's like the whole concept you were talking about as well, where they were speaking to a lot of the other APAC guys, like Forsaken as well. Saying,
I'm waiting for wireless monitors.
human at the end of the day. These
Yeah.
guys can be beat. You should keep playing like you
Or
are.
wireless PC, not a laptop, though.
Them usually getting the better of them.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how that would work.
Wait, what do you mean wireless PC?
Like, there's no wires coming out of your PC. Like it's battery powered, I guess. Just replace the batteries like every 3 months.
I think they've got some decent chances on Find as well.
Or charge the batteries every 3 months.
Incredible at that map.
Oh, I see. You're saying
Yeah.
you're saying plug it in for like a day every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, and then it just runs on that battery, and there's no wires coming out of it.
That'd actually be pretty sick.
So,
That sounds too futuristic, though.
same level of prep on maps like Pearl.
I mean, eventually everything will be wireless for sure.
I think so, yeah.
But for Boom, it's slightly different. They qualify through the APAC.
Not a laptop though. Laptop is not the same as a PC. Like in terms of power. I mean, I guess there's laptops out there, but I feel like generally speaking, like a PC is giving you way more power and performance over a laptop.
They were definitely talking the big talk. And if we're thinking about the tournament going,
But I don't know how laptops are these days. Maybe that's not true.
Pearl got floated by Optic.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, ended up going all the way into that second round of bans.
All the way towards the second round. They easily could have been facing Boom picking Pearl into them.
Sure.
And that was something that Optic had to be prepped for, especially with how much Boom were talking about wanting to play Pearl. Optic must have thought that it was a serious possibility.
It's always interesting, I think, as well, when you head into...
Tarek, when are you gonna play Minecraft again, man?
There's a new map in the pool, Happen Land.
Oh my god.
Seeing the different regions approach to...
That was a good time. Watching you make your little like waterfall in your house or whatever.
Oh, my house is so
It
bad.
was good. You were very creative.
You are one of those teams that, has the correct read early on.
Oh god.
It gives you a massive...
I can't believe it. I grinded for a week. I grinded for a week.
Yeah.
I went dude, I searched for diamonds for so long.
Did you get any?
Yeah, I got many. At the end, I got many.
being
I went to the Netherlands. I didn't beat the game though.
Netherlands.
It doesn't always have to be.
I didn't beat the game though. I just went there a lot and died.
Figuring out a new map before everybody else manages to do it. I think that's one of the things that we should be looking at when we're thinking about innovation.
I just don't remember the actual name of that place. That's why I call it Netherlands. It's close to it. It's like Netherite or something.
The Nether.
Or,
It's just Nether.
oh, the Nether? Oh. Oh, I guess
I am
Netherlands
the
makes
youngest
sense. It is the
mind
lens.
here,
It is the lens of
without
the
a doubt,
Nether.
but as you can see, guys,
No, Netherlands.
a longer
It applies.
tech pause than usual. So we'll go ahead and kind of like just get an update on like where we are right now, how we feel about this game. Ryan, I'll start
It's a
with you
long
because,
tech pause.
Optic, they managed
Yeah.
to win 6 rounds in
I mean,
a
it's a
row
close
before
game.
we were able
They gotta
to respond.
think about
Their
it.
defense was really clean, and we didn't really get to see that much of their defense at Copenhagen even. They only had 5 rounds because they were beating DRX so hard. Sorry, Achilles, but like, we just didn't see that side of it, and that was the only time that Optic played Breeze at Copenhagen. So it's nice to see a bit more. It's a bit more developed, but this is kind of like in line with what we were expecting. We saw some potential from Boom.
Tarek, you used to play RuneScape, right?
Optic just have that time, have that.
Yeah,
like
I was like one of my first
Yeah,
games.
yeah, okay.
I
love
the
RuneScape.
conversation I have around Marv, I have around
That's
Yay,
the
all
that's the
those
one
kind of
pro
things.
of this
I'm
watch
really
party,
gonna
or
platform
one of
video,
the
man.
pros.
The man
I've
must
just
have
been
broken
gaming
his wrist
RuneScape.
6 times with some of the flicks I saw
Yeah,
on
you told me you were doing Iron Man. I never did that before though. I haven't played like RuneScape in a while.
Time to load up, man.
That was, I can't play RuneScape though because I've already done that grind, and it's just a grind.
It's.
I would only play RuneScape to like PvP or PK or stake, or like maybe run a boss run like with a group.
Yeah, the boss. The problem with the bosses is it's so deep into the game that you have to do the grind first.
No, that's what I was.
Like
saying.
that's why.
Someone else's
That's why
account, and I can't do that.
I'm
process.
playing because I never experienced the new content, like the boss, like all the bosses and the raids and shit that they have out now. Like I never experienced that in 2004 or 5 when I played.
Damn, you played Classic then?
Yeah, I did.
I played Classic too. I was like fucking 8 or something.
I think.
No down.
Wait, what did he say?
Huh?
You just said Ye would clap Shroud, no doubt in my mind. Did he say that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Here from Optic
What the hell?
How are you getting thrown under the bus?
Bro, I'm not.
doing
I don't
anything.
even play this game anymore, man.
Yeah, you played for Sentinels for fun. This is fucked up. They're just cashing strays randomly.
Most likely to get lost in Copenhagen would probably be Victor for sure. He would definitely get lost. Most likely to overheat, Marv.
I like how
Marv doesn't
I like how they
overheat.
have this
He's
for
just saucy. When he's
strictly for tech
saucing,
pauses.
He just gets a little too saucy sometimes.
Yeah, this is good content.
Yep. Too saucy.
Most likely to trash talk on stage.
Oh yeah, FNS is the biggest trash talker on our team for sure. Even on stage, FNS is, you know, even today.
I like how they have
sits
B-roll
here,
of the
he's
person he
yelling at
says.
them and does his thing and it gets him fired up.
1 HP. Finesse on the other side, and no.
Suck it! Kill me, bro! How are you missing that? Hello? You're 14! How are you missing that?
You said you're 14.
I didn't see that one. I don't think I saw that one.
Most likely to get matching tattoos.
Me and Victor would get matching tattoos for sure. You know, the duo together would be a cool tattoo. Most likely to take an ego challenge. Either me or Ye. Yeah, me or Ye would take an ego challenge.
Most likely to clap shroud.
The hell?
Again?
Ye for
Twice?
sure. Ye would clap shroud.
Twice?
No doubt in my mind.
What a question!
What the
It wasn't
fuck?
even his fault. It
What
wasn't even his
is
fault.
that?
It wasn't even his fault, dude.
I bet you Crashy's also when he heard that question, he's like, "The fuck is this?"
What are you talking about, Cloud? What do you mean by Cloud Shroud in game?
What?
Teammate most likely to be the center of attention would probably be Marv. He just starts dancing and just doing his thing. He's from Toronto, so he's a Toronto man. You know how they do it over there.
How did the Toronto men do it?
They just go crazy. They dance and do their thing. I don't know. Unique, very unique. Most likely to spend money on drip would be me.
I'm from Toronto. It's
Marv,
not that weird.
FNS? Yeah, the whole team almost.
What the?
Most likely to sing in the shower, we'll throw FNS in there. He sounds like a singing man to me. He's singing Ed Sheeran for sure.
What is this Photoshop? Oh my
Most
god.
spend money on gun skins would be Ye. I think he already has every skin in the game, so.
I like this. I like this. I like that they have clips at
Most likely to glass
after.
Odin, that'd be me.
Like Valorant clips?
No, like they have clips of the things that he says. Yeah,
Oh,
like they
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah.
they show the answer and how it works.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. I'd go with Victor again. I don't know how he would lose it, but he would just somehow would come off his neck and he wouldn't know where it ended up. So I'd go with Victor. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting Optic as well. We'll keep doing our best to bring you guys the dubs, and thank you for hanging around and answering the questions with us.
Crashes though would look
Good content.
I'd love to try and turn this one. Oh, what a reset.
That is absolutely fabulous from Crashies.
He's found it for his team, finally the round that they needed.
So, folks, we're still dealing with that tech pause. But, I just got to say real fast, though, most likely to get lost in Copenhagen was Victor. You're a New Yorker, dog. We don't get lost in the streets. One New Yorker to another. Come on. Also another one, most likely to get dripped. I want to ask you guys this, but I think I might know.
I still can't believe they threw me in there. Not once, but twice. That's fucked up. Like they had to do it the question twice.
You gotta get you a chain, Ryan. I do.
They had it as the clickbait for the intro of the video.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's even fucking Riot's clickbaiting out here, dude. Riot's fucking clickbaiting. That's crazy. Oh.
I mean, they clickbaited me too, dude. In the other intro of the other video.
This chain, it was the first chain
The little kid, dude. The little bro.
In my entire career, so I'm very happy that I managed to do that.
Smart people over there.
Anyway, guys, speaking of treating yourself, let's treat ourselves some more. Brennan Sideshow, fellas, take it away.
Let's get back to it then. We will be getting into game.
We're back. I wonder for how long their people are going to use fucking content from it. Even Sentinels is still using content. They're still making jokes, cracking jokes. How long do I have to be out of the scene for people to leave it?
How these teams are going to perform after that little bit of a break. A mental reset, perhaps? Because you had that 6-round streak from Optic, and then Boom was starting to reply. So now let's check.
I'll be honest, that break was so long, I thought it was a new map.
Boom were going for a bit of aggression in the
I got really confused.
Well, that was like 10 minutes,
I got really confused that we're still on this map.
That's with the Viper's Pit. They have big defensive ultimates to get use out of here. And it looks like from the minimap, Victor wants to push down mid to start.
Berserk's got knives. Let's get some frags. 38 is the number.
Down across the ground, even a knife being used. And that Viper's Pit over
What
towards
the heck is this M4?
Locking up and taking up a lot of space early on. I mean, look at how far Victor has pushed all the way into the bottom of mid.
Yeah, they've got tons of information right now. Viper's Pit locks off B, they have mid info, Halls info, and 2 players stacked on A. And it's that deadly duo of Ye and Marv, too.
In theory, it should set him up.
Well, Optic wins this round.
Drop down, though. You can see the smokes being used to try and, again, lock off the areas. Even a deeper flash just to try and make the most of it. But Ye was just holding
He's
that
so far
one
ahead, like
angle
you said.
down.
Wait,
The operator in
alert.
his hand, it is going to be that return.
Big ol' dude.
Across the map, the Hunter's Fury. Again, lets it rip. And it supplements it one after the other. The Optic game.
No wall, bombs down in the open.
players
That's wraps.
Finding countless opportunities. More than ready for the push that was coming their way.
He has no idea.
Drops.
That angle just not quite being.
Oh, Diablo. Stop blowing my mind.
That's Ye running away with it.
And that time,
Who was that caster clip in reference to? Do you guys remember? Stop blowing my mind. That was like Anders for Hiko, right? I think that was Hiko.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
clip, right?
Who we blowing?
No, that was Inhuman Reactions. I think it was Mirage.
I think it was supposed to hit
But
and missed somehow.
oh, it was fallen. It was fallen. Okay, it was fallen.
Yeah.
I don't remember where though.
Yeah.
Was it library? I don't know. Fuck it.
Double up on the defense. They had Crashies opening earlier. Now Ye and Victor both. And Victor's gonna take a walk into mid with his op.
Yeah, deeper dart as well, which means
Well, I think none of us won.
triangle that's being watched off. Okay, the flash.
Unless.
That should make him.
Right now, Tarek's winning, but someone's going to get a kill.
Wait, where's it at?
29, I think. So just one kill and you're fucked.
Fuck. Well, no, 1 kill and I'm fine, but then 2 kills and I'm fucked.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, you might actually win then.
Okay, they have to be cautious of the push.
Maybe. There's a chance.
You're the only one that can.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's
Literally,
close.
yeah.
You need, unless it goes OT.
Nah, it's not going OT. It's going to 2 more rounds. It's just 2 more rounds.
So early.
2 rounds.
Both jets are about to ace.
Wait, Jet's entering. Just kill one. Actually, don't even kill him. You need to die here and just lose the round.
That's over.
Oh, the trade.
It's about ace.
Alright, Jet's out. No more.
Jets ace.
Jet's out. Oh, Victor's getting a freebie.
What
Alright,
is this
Berserk,
round?
You're gonna peek and die, and then Victor, you're gonna peek and die as well.
The rest of his team. This late lurk from Blaziken is going to be so important.
If
Good. Good.
No, dude. Come on.
Time is of the essence, isn't it? And he does
Victor, you're gonna die on the cross.
They're just gonna have to walk into the bottles. Viper's pit. He's all over the place.
The fuck is going on in this ult?
Right off his body, I'm pretty sure. Quick tap onto the spike.
Not on. Not on.
He's got a mask on in the smoke. He's got a mask on in the smoke.
The bottle gets two, one after the other.
We might go OT.
Now time. Oh, it's just not on their
The
side.
fuck you just said it's not going OT. He literally just said there's no chance it goes OT.
We might go OT, guys.
It's been fucking 20 seconds.
The economy's gonna be good for the rest of the map. You know, there's only a couple of rounds left here, and no one's close to
Banana.
All right, I'm still in it.
Banana.
Wait, yeah, I got 30.
Where'd you
I'm
get
still in
that?
it.
Did you order it?
That's Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, I need this to end without any more kills from those two.
I just made this. And I just finished.
Dude, this is so sad because I wanted to change my prediction to 32 before the game started, but I didn't.
I had some bets.
'Cause I didn't want to be a changing person.
I like that.
Yeah, I was happy about that one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you take those. Kill through the body. Yeah, okay, why not?
He's purring into the mic.
Don't go there. Don't go there. But a deep play from Optic now, taking that mid control again. In fact, elbow, but this time
Oh,
famous.
wait a minute. He went for that same play as last time.
Oh, Victor walks down, gets 3.
Victor walks down, gets shot on the side of the head.
Nah, he gets 3.
Super risky, but he feels like he needs to take
Fuck! Jet versus Jet was a lose-lose!
Spawn punished at the end of the day.
It was a lose-lose.
Now for Optic, this is starting
Oh
to get away from
god. I'm out. Good luck. Good luck to you guys.
And for Boom, they can smell the opportunity, but they're not rushing things.
Berserk gets 3 here.
Making sure that they get everybody
Sage shield him?
ready to take this 5v3.
It's cautious enough at the end of the day.
Relax, man.
That he's an easy target once more.
Ooh.
Crashes. Needs to be dealt with, and Blaze can finally.
Overtime game?
Kill. Traded it out. Up, down.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, maybe.
Overtime, and then Jet gets 42 kills on the dot.
Possibly into position.
Copium.
How slow Boom are playing this as well.
They don't know where he's coming from. Oh, I mean, that setup. Famous. Holding the window, allowing the plant to go down. And now this looks very difficult for Marv to pull off.
Yeah, they have to suspect this one. You can see that one angle where the operator Famous has got the choke point locked.
And I think Marv is going to end up having to save this. If you look at the credits on board.
Just go for it, dude.
A bit of a funky buy. If Marv can get to the operator, that would be even better.
To save that weapon coming into the next one because it is so important.
Running away down a very long sight line. If anybody tried to
there was no
clear
punish.
elbow.
No punish. I mean, Boom are showing tremendous amounts of respect to Optic in these rounds as well.
Yeah, it's respect, but they're not afraid to challenge when it's an even situation. But when they're up, they don't allow multiple opportunities for, you know, sloppy behavior to get Optic back into the round. And that's the right way to show respect. They're not scared. I mean, you know, they're flooded into the site here. Blaze King going forwards, taking duels, making sure that...
Alright, I need 6 kills. I don't know how we're gonna get this, but I need 6.
You need a new copium tank is what you need.
I need 6.
Onto map point. Can they avoid Optic from taking this to over?
Victor gets 3, Berserk gets 3, and
You got knives.
we're done.
And then overtime.
Nah,
And then 42
nah, we
kills.
don't even need over.
We need that. We need overtime.
You guys need overtime, 100%. Or you need Victor to kill 4 and then Berserk to kill 4. That'll put you at 39. Sean, you could actually win if they get 4 and 3.
Yeah.
You land directly on 38.
Well, no, it could be. It's 31 right now, right?
Hey, yeah.
So it could
like,
be
yeah,
3
it
and
could be
3 or 4 and 2.
Yes. If the Jets both pop off this round, you could win.
Let's fucking go, baby! Big money.
I mean, that was just a trigger or an audio cue just to see if anything would come out. Time is ticking.
Such a slow round.
And Optic haven't had to do anything. There's been no utility force.
Optic wins this and goes OT.
I think. What do they have for ults? Just knives.
They don't
Mars
have-
one off. Mars playing close, by the way. Oh, they scanned him, but they don't know where he is. Never mind.
Nah, yeah, that could be anywhere.
He's worried though. They're running back. This is not the right
This is
play. I
a
don't
throw.
think.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is not
Yeah.
the right play at all.
Yeah.
Or is it? They're not rotating on Optic. They don't know what's going on.
Diablo's there.
Diablo's there, but
Dude, they're
Diablo's gonna
actually
get,
not moving. Oh my god.
I mean, should they know? But they got orbed out. Whose orb is that?
That's that recon over the top. The trade
Diablo?
collected it. Still.
They
gonna get
kill.
traded, but they have to deal with crashes at the back of the site. And this guy is a nuisance.
Optic!
Wow.
Their sides at the spray down. Blaze King.
Overheat, overheat.
Yes!
Play, but 3.
Pop the ult, pop the ult.
And the 4.
No?
Well, he's looking for it. Famous. Now one angle. The
Wait a
operator.
minute. Wait a minute, guys.
Crashes. He's going to be offloading.
Slashing
now.
you.
Hunter's Fury, they're pushing him
Wait.
He missed it.
into the angle. It's a south.
Oh, fuck it.
Chaos and
You have a
pandemonium.
chance, guys.
Overtime.
You guys have a chance.
Fucking
have
go.
a
But they
chance.
didn't, dude. None
Whose
of
orb was
none of
that?
the Jets got kills that round though.
A good map.
No?
No.
Boom were
Oh, shit, you guys are
outplaying Optic.
Jets are cooling off.
Defense, finding really
Wait,
good opportunities to break
whose
the
orb was that? Was that
They just
attacker orb?
overcooked it.
Yeah, it
They
was.
just
I'm pretty sure it
overcooked
was.
it in the final round where they
How do you
couldn't
tell? Is it like red?
Well, they're showing crashes POV, and it has
there's
like
no,
yellow.
yeah, there's no
logo.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where they had Marv dead to rights, honestly, in that close right position.
I see.
Marv was in a one and done if they decided to commit to the A push.
Be yourself, dumb, death, lifeless.
They back off and go straight into Ye and crashes.
First round of OT.
Wait, did we get OT yesterday?
Taken now.
What is this?
Both of these teams.
I don't
A
know.
brioche breakfast? What's a brioche?
So many opportunities. We have such a heavy lead.
The bread is a brioche?
No, I don't think so. This is the first OT. Oh, look at this camera.
For the brioche.
A timeout now as well as we
And
head
the tater
into
tot.
the first round of OT, making sure that they make the necessary adjustments. Of course, the side's going to be swapping around.
Yeah, Optic are now on the attack side, and one of the big themes, again, I'm
Yeah.
gonna reiterate,
This is the first OT.
was that Boom were pushing Cave.
Optic takes a timeout.
They
First
had
round of
a couple
OT.
rounds where they mixed it up.
Wait, can't they talk in the break going into OT?
Yeah, they can.
There's no break.
they want
I
a
don't
more
think there is a
Go
break.
for a quick B pop, or
No, there is no break, but I'm pretty sure the coaches are allowed to talk during the
Yeah,
pregame
yeah,
and
yeah.
overtime
They are,
round.
they are. Yeah.
Like the freeze time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe they need more time.
Once you get into overtime, are they going to do the same kind of stuff they did in regulation? Are they going to mix it up? What should
I mean, they have 2 attacks or 1 right now. Is it reset to 1?
It resets to 1, I'm pretty sure.
For each half?
Prior preparation that you come into.
I
Or-
think.
this week.
No,
Oh,
for
the whole
for
overtime.
overall, yeah, yeah. And then when
Yeah.
it goes next OT, you get 1 more, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I would assume so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the rules, the pauses there, or the rules there are weird.
Mid defaulting because normally they would have Marv take elbow if they
Let's
were
step it up, Berserk.
This looks to me
Knock them out.
Ye is just supposed to lay
And then Victor, clean it up.
That might also, I mean, there's a bit of a risk there because Boom were pushing it pretty aggressively, but instead, Boom themselves have mixed things up and put both of their contact players, Famous and Berserks, on B.
That's a huge amount of utility that's just dumped into mid to push Victor up into a deeper position.
But those mid players go back over to A, so they get the mid control and they get the cave control.
Yeah.
It's just now that they have to re-clear cave instead of being on the angles early. But they have everything they need to execute an A split.
I think Optic were hoping for a bit of prior conditioning with this one.
Where's Jet? Mid doors? Wait, it's actually going to be a sick
Yeah.
lurk.
Was used a bit earlier, but now with the walls coming up.
Look at these walls, dude. What the
with the knife,
fuck?
Yeah.
It's going to be suppressing a bunch of the targets and stopping this push that
Why isn't
Berserk's
the-
ladder at B.
Why isn't he putting his wall up?
I do not think Tabotal's going to
Wait.
realize that they're this deep.
And it comes down to this opening engagement, this first fight. Tabottle is being pressured so heavily.
Oh, he turned for the dart. He turned for the dart, man. And the wall came down.
Oh
my god!
What a flick of the wrist.
That was
1-2 combo.
huge.
Tabottle will not be removed from his perch.
What a
Mask on, mask off.
round
Holy
from the
fuck.
A-side anchor. Finding that opportunity to swing with
Did someone check the mask, you think, or is something under there?
completely
Yeah, this
Something
guy's
under there?
fucking
Cheater?
I really thought
puffing on
Optic were
copium
gonna
behind
try
that mask.
through the wall and get aggressive
Did
on
he put
that.
it down right there, or he got the surprise? He actually got suppressed.
Yeah, he got suppressed.
Dude, it wasn't even his idea.
Tabotal was just able to stay there.
It was a perfect little accident.
And do some serious
Yes, a happy little accident.
Happy little accident. You're right.
So far. And it's
Look at
another
me out. I love
point
this guy.
for Boom. How many of these do they need before they can convert one and deal the first
Another timeout, eh? All right.
Yeah, this one is got to be the other team, right?
take this map away. It's just
Yeah.
a beautiful
Let's
path
see.
to try and take
Has to
it
be.
overall. It's that timeout
Yeah,
for
I think
Boom.
so as well.
Corrections need to be made as they head over to the side that they have been weaker at, honestly, over the course of this map.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And that's the opposite way. You heard Jess talk about it earlier, that Optic are usually formatted. But to be honest, a lot of that just comes down to the team that you're playing against as well. Boom are going to take a timeout, discuss things with Meow, their coach, see what approach they want. I think they had a decent idea in a lot of these rounds, but the final round of regulation, that round 24, they were just too static. They took a whole minute before they did anything on the map. I don't think that's going to be a good approach.
That coffee isn't black. Yeah, this is the pumpkin cold brew from
They're a bit too good for that.
Chipotle Starbucks.
I'd like to see Boom try and take at least one area.
This shit's crazy.
Whether that's shop or whether that's
It's a fucking sugar rush and a caffeine rush
They need some piece of control
at the same time.
before they pump the brakes.
Well, very grouped up for now on this attack side. It looks like they are leaning into that A hit.
Pumpkin cream cold brew is pretty good, but like I said, it's a sugar rush.
Including Victor, who's got the operator.
I literally could just tell that wasn't gonna make it. I could see. I was like, this doesn't look right. Oh no.
Otherwise be threatening from, and that knife is beautiful. Target suppressed.
Yeah, that finds all the important people. The Viper
I knew that wasn't gonna make it, man.
All the timing. Now,
I've thrown
do
that
it.
damn
Just get your
thing
one.
so much.
Oh, double kill
Yes,
almost.
Victor.
You've lined them up. 4 HP.
Why wouldn't he go for one more though?
Well, in the corner?
Yeah, because he had
They're
dash.
holding him.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but I feel like people told you. Yeah, that blind.
Oh, it comes through.
Full blind.
They're on the right if you want to spam it.
No, man, Victor, hit your shots, dude. Sorry.
Just left.
Yeah.
He hit it. He hit it.
Berserks. Wait, he's dead.
Fuck, I would have lost on 32 as well.
Alright, I'm excited.
I've just about misses, but he's working with only
I'm fired up about this bet.
not ideal weapon for the clutch.
Oh, and that's just the worst way to go. Prime Gaming flawless. Boom need at least one more of these map points to be able to deliver.
23 and 11.
34?
34?
You know, they lost that round because of a lineup.
Ooh.
The orb?
He tried to orb
Yeah,
halls.
to
He missed the orb, and then they didn't lurk halls. They all just went 5K.
Didn't they go and grab it? Or what's the rush to go out?
I don't know. I'm saying like they probably were planning to lurk halls. They missed the orb,
Yeah,
and then they
so
5-man
they should go
K.
get it. They should go get the fucking orb.
Dump of utility. This is going to be signaling that they are going to
Like they're just leaving like an orb that's not even in play anymore.
Yeah.
That's a little risky, but yeah, you're probably right.
too aware of what's happening.
Like jump spot it or
Like
something.
they're
Just to
walking
check.
up mid doors.
Wait, this is actually a sick call.
Come on, Victor. Come on, Victor.
Oh, well, yellow though, yellow. You heard him. Big
Dude,
trade.
this guy's so
fuck.
good.
Holy fuck, dude. I'm gonna play with a mask on
Yeah,
if I ever
for
go to
sure.
LAN again. Next Twitch rivals.
You'll be at LAN soon. You're moving here.
True.
Franchising.
I'm actually moving into your guest suite. You're just getting the floors ready for me, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
A lot of the positioning, but the spike is right out into the open, and still Optic are
Berserk's
getting
still
these
alive.
kills
There's still a
one
chance.
after the other. Drops down right to the side of
For me.
Berserk's is dead.
Oh, dude.
Oh fuck.
Why are you happy?
That was a nice
man? You're
ball,
out
huh?
of it too.
That was a sick call. That was a sick call.
No, you don't have to answer this. How many bedrooms are in your house?
He's done such
Don't
a
answer
good
it
job in
if you
these
don't
rounds.
think you should answer it.
20 and he does
Don't answer it. Fuck it.
incredible
Okay.
job again at stopping that contact push through mid. It was a fake, gorgeously orchestrated by FNS, I think, with him and Crashies throwing down the Viper wall, throwing down the drone to make it look like it was a mid to B, and instead they contact in and meet the brick wall of the.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough loss for whoever it is. I feel like both teams like had their chances now.
Yeah.
Potentially
It's the most painful.
breaking into map one within our sights. Optic have done a very good job of bringing us back, honestly, when they were at such a big deficit. Over and over and over again. Back
This spot is, I think, sick.
map point.
For mid?
Suppressed up
Actually, it's
nice,
good, yeah.
holds down the
Like no one's looking up here when they're walking on that angle, actually.
positioning.
Yeah, crucially, the 0 point for Flipside, it doesn't actually tell you which elevation Ye is on. So he's not worried about being pre-fired.
And the
Boom,
info.
they've slowed things
GG.
down, but at least they have a portion of the map. That's what I was talking about earlier.
GG, 3B.
Elbow control. Unfortunately, their default
Are you guys in the running?
to stop any
I'm at 42.
really good info right now.
What are we at? 36 or 35?
I'm at 34.
34 still? Didn't get any kills?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit.
Yeah, it's bad, man. We need another OT for sure.
You need another OT.
Flash into the back that forces the rendezvous out of him, including that
Victor gets 3
Oh,
though.
big shock. Jay's over this shit. This game's gone on too long for him. Oh no. Oh, big fucking trade.
Diablo.
Oh, Diablo. Wait, this guy alive.
Just dominating the battlefield.
Bottle.
Bottle and Flipside are the 2 players left standing against 4.
Wow, look at this.
And they slowed it down with the discipline.
Just look at it.
Come on, BME. Yes.
Doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He knows. He knows.
He knows now. He knows.
Yes. Let's go.
God, you can't do that. It's NA.
I don't care. I need my money.
Okay, my bad.
The fuck?
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
As much as Ye is doing for Optic, Tibotal is there.
Money's on the line.
31.
23.
They're actually technically there's no money on the line for us. It's
3, dude. I need 3 out of you fucking Jets. Fuck. No more,
How
no
is he
less.
gonna win again? There's no fucking way. This guy's the luckiest motherfucker I know.
Gets the Viper's Pit online because he's
I'm just gonna guess like 1 or 2 off of your predictions from now on.
And you can hear the Blaze
Dude, Tabottle is actually like
He's
opened up his
insane.
backpack and just loaded up the boys.
He's been farming this map.
We're going back into it. I mean, we're 10
Like
seconds in
so
already.
many multi-frags, yeah.
Thankfully, is slowed down a little bit. But Boomer already pushing Cave. This is what they were doing during their defense in regulation. There's a very passive trademark position here from Ye, as the rest of Optic have taken mid. But
Oh my god.
I think this is the last OT. And BME wins. What's their team name? Berserk?
Boom
Boom
Esports.
Boom Esports. Why is it BME then?
Boom is BM, I guess, but I don't know, yeah.
Just say Boom. Why did they? I don't know.
Well, they can only max out at.
Look at
Actually,
Optic.
they can do 4 letters.
Look
yeah.
at Optic. Yeah.
Yeah, they just go Boom. I don't know. But they
Look
want
at
the
this
esports.
guy, dude. Look
Wait,
at him.
this guy's a savant. He's in your spot, Shroud. You played there in the match. On the other side, though. When we were watching, we're like, damn, this is a sick lurk spot.
I gotta do it from the other side now.
that mentality is exactly what Boom needs.
Oh.
She's with one.
Wait a minute.
Cannot
Advanced
salvage
position.
this in a similar
Victor,
way
show me Victor. Show me Victor.
Boom did prior.
Detours.
Yes. Yes.
No way. That way. No way. And it's
What?
That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. Give me 2
Dude, the
more.
rope. Remove the fucking ropes in this shit game. Just kidding.
Give me 2 more. Okay.
Crashes!
What? What? He just bursted 3 of them, bro.
I'm buying the Vandal
He
every
literally
time.
2-bullet 3 of them. Show me the replay, please.
Tabatal does so well.
We didn't see it all,
replay.
but no, there has to be. There's no replay. We don't continue the match.
Just can't convert even then. What an insane round.
Wait, he
by
got a
Crashes.
4K.
Getting the jump kill there.
3 bullets. Dude. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was actually insane, dude.
And he's brought it. Again, that map point for Optic.
I think I win.
Oh, Ye's in the spot, dude. He's in the fucking spot.
He's guaranteed 1 here.
He is. He really
Unless-
Wait. Oh, the dagger.
This time you're seeing Hall's aggression.
Oh, the
Guaranteed
dagger.
That's my 1. That's my 1. Nobody else. Nobody else. I'm
Are
good.
you on 38?
It's at 37, I think. Unless I can't
You're
count.
good for 2 more, actually.
Got 1 more.
Okay, now you need 1. Now you're capped out at 1.
Fuck, dude.
There's a chance if Optic win this round, Victor gets 1.
Oh.
Trade's been good here, and Victor's
Kill him. Yes.
Oh.
Wait. No.
No, that's not good for you.
No,
You
it's
need
not
Victor
good.
to
It's gonna-
kill
no,
him and then
fuck.
win the rounds.
Damn it. Crashy's win this though.
No. Right here in ranked, I draw. Right here in ranked, I draw. I tell my team you don't deserve this shit.
I'm at 42. How far is that? 14.
You're getting close, actually. Somehow. 24,
I'm fucked.
14, 38. We're at 38.
I'm fucked. I want only 1 kill can go through. I'm fucked.
Somehow Som is getting close.
Som is gonna win.
Somehow I said 42. We're triple overtime.
Oh my god.
kind of moments from Optic before in the past, but every time you see it, it feels like something bizarre is occurring.
And it is certainly bizarre.
But Boom, and specifically Tibotal, is doing incredibly here.
He's doing the most.
Why the fuck is overtime so hard? So from what I noticed about overtime and being part of overtime a lot,
through.
You run out of strats.
Bam!
That's fucking tragic.
Victor just walked into the snake bite. He was vulnerable up.
This is one of
They when you
Wait,
play
these guys walked
when you
out
play
as well. They're just
multiple
contacting
overtime,
everything. They don't op on the other
you
team,
have
I
seen
guess,
their
right?
strats and they've seen yours, and that's it. You're out.
Wait. You saw his barrel. You saw your barrel, dude.
Working their way through. And look at that.
He didn't realize though. He saw his barrel. He didn't realize. You guys saw that?
Yeah.
I'm just focused on the jet kills. That's it.
Dealing with it. And it's all down to Crashies again.
Wait, they got fucked this round. Damn. What the fuck just happened? Dude, these guys fucking pushed B so early. What is this first map, dude?
Fourth map point. Who knows at this point? I've lost count.
No more kills, right? Is it 39? Am I fucked?
You're at 38.
38, I
Oh,
think.
wait, what?
Yeah, you're good. You're good for one more.
I thought there was a
If
kill.
they win this round without a jet kill, you win, Shroud. Or one kill.
The amount of times that FNS has been caught out.
I thought they
There's
got a kill.
You
There's a kill. Yeah, there's a kill. So it's 39.
Oh, it is
I'm
39.
fucked.
You guys, you need 0. You need 0. You need 0 from Jets and a win. You're still in it at least. I've been out of it for like 30 rounds
Bro,
now.
Sam is in it. Sam is in it.
No, I think you're more in it, low key.
What do you mean 3? Oh, you can get like.
Because they can win this round and no Jet can get a kill easily. Like that's very possible.
But it's also very possible that both Jets get 1.5.
And a half?
No, not even a half. Just one. If they both just get one, then some, yeah.
Dude,
Sure, but you're both in it.
This match is so intense that I keep
Tech
logging out of
pause,
RuneScape.
We're counting the kills. We gotta count the kills. Tech pause.
When you come into a tournament, and
I literally keep getting DC'd, man. I'm just trying to fish.
coming into a major event like this, when the pressure's off your shoulders, the only way is up.
That's absolutely true. And listen, they were only at the bottom of people's rankings because there's so many good teams here. Boom are not a bad team. I mean, with them playing in APAC, they actually have some really nice game plans and ideas. I think they're playing up to the stage right now as well. The competition is just so fierce here. FNS knew it too. He was in a press conference after they had, finished third at Copenhagen, and he was talking about how tough the competition was going to be and how he knew that everyone had stepped up, even compared to he was comparing it to last champs, where they went out in groups.
Every single event that we've had, the Masters leading up to this champs, it's just been the quality of teams.
Tech pauses are like
Across the board, every region
just a tilter. You just want to play the game, win or lose. Like, who cares if you're down?
Most competitive regions. You're always seeing teams.
Who cares if you're down? Who cares if you're up? It just let me play. Let me lose. Let me win. I don't give a fuck. Give me the next map.
And APAC has been on the come up this year. It really
Barbarian fishing? I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest.
APAC bigger, APAC major, if you want to say that, including the Japanese teams and the East Asia teams and that kind of stuff. That whole region's been on the.
I'm kind of a noob when it comes to OSRS. I played RuneScape Classic when I was young, and I played a little bit of old school when I was young, but not that much.
But I feel like champs is APAC's time to fight back. Whether or not it's Boom, whether it's PaperX, whoever it is, DRX's time, whatever. This region feels like they're getting wired up.
Barbarian fishing fast.
It's
fishing
live.
XP and you gain
Ice
strength.
field, 2
Oh,
kills.
that's cool.
From both jets. No, 1 jet.
But I'm on an Iron Man account, so I want to get. I'm fishing for food that I use on my Iron Man account for fighting. You know, like I'm trying to get to sharks. Is that weird?
Do they have what it takes?
What a dagger.
There's
The fuck?
time that Crashies gets knocked out of his drone.
Wait, it's match point actually. Oh fuck.
And defense. Although that
Got-
wasn't a reaction from Flipsider, just based on what Crashies has been doing in the prior rounds. A different way
No.
to get into these
No,
side
come on,
rounds.
kill him, Diablo.
Diablo's playing with his food right now. Just watch.
Very patient, passive holds.
Actually, I need BME to win with no jet kills. Let Jet lead. Let Jet lead. Chaos, stop.
KO stop.
No.
You're still in it, dude. Oh, he's gonna get a kill here. Yeah.
No, I'm out.
Big.
Are you? Is it 40?
I'm out.
It is,
Yeah,
right?
it's 40.
Whoa!
Oh, Sam is
What did he do?
Sam's in the race.
Sam's in.
Sam's in the race.
He's in.
He's hopping on the horse.
Holy fuck, you're in.
How the fuck did you make it in?
They win this round. You won, Sam.
I'm not winning this round. We're all out. It's gonna be like 50.
God damn it,
Oh, you're still
man.
in it,
I was
though.
You're
in
still
it.
in it though. That's
You're
another
still in
team.
it,
No,
but
we
at
all
least you have a
lost.
chance.
We all lost. We should have said like 56, man. We're gonna be here for another hour.
Last round is always the most.
Wait, I don't want to predict 50.
This map is a case study.
What are we at? 26, 16, 42, yeah. And you had 42, yeah. So they cannot get another kill or another 2 kills. They can't get 2 kills.
And expecting that to be an ace split when in fact all of Boom were basically coming through double doors.
What are these tech pauses, by the way? Like every half.
Got second bites of the apple and were able to get kills out of that.
No punishment.
Almost got caught out.
I don't care about the match anymore, man. I'm fucking out. Like, seriously, I don't give a fuck.
Section of OT rounds that we're witnessing in this map. Wall to try and split across.
No, man. Don't entry, Vic. Just run in backwards. Die. Yes!
Oh, no. You're going to win
Up to the
some.
wall?
Yeah,
I'm actually rooting for Som, dude. I'm going to keep track.
I'm down for. I want someone to win. I mean, there's no lose for us.
That's true. That's true.
There's nowhere safe for him to be able to hold. And that is going to be difficult for Optic. In these rounds where Vic
Blaze the trail.
It feels like Optic are really lacking the energy.
Oh, Berserk's is heating up now?
0 more, 0 more,
And I need
0
you the
more.
most?
Wait, these guys are shooting so well.
Yeah.
On a BME, you know? They're shooting better.
Yep.
Pushing out through cave, and FNS doesn't realize how deep he's gotten. The crosshair placement not quite right. And it's crashes again in a 1v4. I'm stuck
He's
in a
low-key
time
known
loop.
for
It's
these.
just the same over and over and over.
Rashi's winnable.
At some point,
But the problem is he's literally fucking cornered.
He's against Tabolt.
This guy's gonna peek off fucking KO contact. These nerds. And the flash.
This guy's too good, man.
Oh my
The
God,
bottle.
Bottle knows everything.
The bottle. I like the name.
Bro, he's like 36 kills now, right?
Yeah, he's close to 40.
36 and
Yeah.
22.
Yep.
Look how nice this drone is. Blazeking comes out, grabs the tag here, and no matter where.
All right, well,
stands,
Optic
obviously
this band.
he will get punished from double but if he goes behind the wall, he can
That one
get
lost
from
this
there.
band.
So it's quite difficult there once you're Victor, just kind of dancing around and trying to stay alive. And FNS has his hands full right now.